What's going on?
Hey, how are you, man?
For some reason, the TV's not loading, man. How are you?
Yeah, it's alright.
What's going on? Why is that doing that? Oh, guys. Anyway.
It's very strange.
While that's loading, how you doing, man?
Good, yourself?
I'm good, man. So we got to bring up... Let's bring up the lineup and shit while it's...
How are you, guys? Welcome in.
What's that?
Who's your tip? Who's your tip, man? Hello, everybody in the chat.
Who's the tip?
Hello, my friends.
I'm going to say Collingwood.
Collingwood?
Yeah.
Okay.
KP hosting, Mark John says. Well, who's your tip?
I'm Collingwood too.
Collingwood?
It's on TV, man.
All right, let's bring up... I don't know. But
This is a good game.
Listen,
this is a great game.
I'll fix it in a second. Let me just bring up the lineup so we can read them.
We are on TikTok as well, guys, so welcome in TikTok.
I'll bring this a bit closer. So, is Melbourne unchanged?
Looks like it.
Melbourne's unchanged. Trent Rivers, 100th game. But, oh, no, in. Bailey Laurie, out. Tom Sparrow for Melbourne. So
Tom Sparrow.
One
okay.
change.
One change.
Collingwood in. Charlie Dean, Edward Allen, Finlay McRae, Joe Richards out. Billy Frampton, Jack Bartell, Daniel McStay, and Ned Long.
Frampton.
Billy Frampton out. What happened?
It's going to play?
I'll go fix it. I'll do something to that TV.
Well,
if it keeps doing that.
I'm going for Collingwood. I think they beat Brisbane last week, man. So but Melbourne were good last week too. I mean, it could be an upset, but
I'll leave you with Chris for a second, guys.
Is it an upset if Collingwood win? Or no, if Melbourne win? It would be, I guess. Oh, not really. This is a dead rubber, man. The thing is, right, if you're a Collingwood supporter, the only way you guys can make finals if you win by like 200 points. So yeah, that's probably not happening. But I'll say hello to you guys. Just give me a sec. John Z, how are ya? Gamer James. Gamer James, how are ya? Little Sparky, Ree, everyone in the live chat, welcome in, guys. Hello to for everyone on TikTok as well. If you guys can hear me on TikTok, let me know. Thanks for the likes on TikTok.
I'll be there to read all
that. Liking. Thanks for the likes, guys. So give us your tips. I don't know if KP will do a poll, but
I will.
Give us your tips in the chat, guys. Give us your tips. I'm going Collingwood. I think they can win, but they're definitely not winning by 200 points.
They could.
And then all these other teams have to lose by a lot too. I think Carlton never get smashed. It's a dead rubber, guys.
I like the video, man.
Collingwood by 44. Here we go. How long until they play, mate. I reckon they're playing right now. We just can't get the.
Oh, I have to do something to the scoreboard to make it go, don't I?
No, it should be working.
No, but don't you have to like change the number or
No,
something?
no, no. It should work. If it's gone to 0, that means it's working.
Oh yeah, 0, 0.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it should be working.
Yeah. We're just having
Paused by
technical
200. You got paused by 200 on here.
Don't worry, I'll read all these chats in a second, guys.
If they get 200, then you might make finals. But do you reckon Melbourne should just like lay low and like let them just like do whatever?
No, because they hate him. Don't they hate him?
I don't know. Pies by 200. Take it easy, man.
200. That's not
At least Pies not playing finals this year. That's true. Who's winning the Brownlow? Who's winning the Brownlow, man?
Bontempelli.
The Bonts. Yeah, I got the Bont winning. Bontempelli, guys.
Why is this doing this to us tonight, man?
Hey?
Why is this being like this to us? Chris Coyne comes in with a super chat. Chris Coyne.
Ah, Chris Coyne. Thanks, man.
Absolute legend. It's not
Melbourne by 12. Pies for the spoon. No, Pies can't get the spoon, man.
I don't know what's going on with everything.
Not Dacos.
Wait, is that live?
Yeah, that's live.
So the game hasn't kicked off yet?
He might have, because like, what? No, that's not live, man.
It says live.
It says 1 hour and 9 minutes. There's no way that's live.
What's going on, bro?
Unless we're stuck in a time warp.
We're in a...
No, the game started.
I know we're having issues here, guys,
Look.
but we'll be...
Collingwood's got 1 point.
They do.
Collingwood's got
But it
1
hasn't even
point.
updated. The scoreboard hasn't even updated.
Mine has. Yeah, yours has.
Now it did just then. What's going on here, man?
Just go out of it and press back and
try.
or go live.
The remote's struggling because that light's in the way.
Huh?
I think it's not getting it because this.
Oh, yeah, the you got a Hess TV, man. It's Hess.
I hate this TV.
Coleman got the first point.
They do.
Waterman for the Coleman, he has to kick 6, and Hogan has to go to jail. Tinky, how are you, man? Have a good stream tonight, brother. Go well. Thanks, Tinky.
Is it the batteries?
We can't even get the game up, but hey, we're still here. If you're in TikTok, welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We are streaming also on YouTube. If you want to go check us out over there, it looks a lot nicer. It's we've got a green screen behind us. It's beautiful. We look like we're in a stadium. So if you want to jump over to our YouTube channel, we are doing it live on YouTube as well, guys. If you want to, the link is in our bio on TikTok.
From live. That's what I did.
What does HFD stand for?
HFD media.
They're asking what's it stand for.
What just happened?
HFD stands for. All right. So when we first started our YouTube journey or content creating, we used to do food reviews. So it was a food channel. So originally we started a food channel and it was called Hunky Food Dudes, and we did that. We still got that channel. If you go onto our YouTube channel, you can find that food channel. And yeah, we did that. We didn't do sports or anything for a long time, and then KP goes, "Oh, that's KP, the guy that's with us now. You can't see him if you're on TikTok." But yeah, he goes, "Let's do a podcast," and then he wanted to do a Manchester United show because he loves Man United, and it just went from there. And then we said, "Oh, I love AFL. I'll do AFL." So it just kind of like organically grew that way. So we still have our food channel, Hunky Food Dudes. We still got it. But yeah, we've labelled it HFD Media because that's where it began, kind of thing. So there's a bit of history, but yeah, we've been doing this since 2020.
It keeps going. It keeps exiting. Are you seeing that?
Yeah, Hunky Food Dudes. That's who we were. If you go onto YouTube, yeah, check it out. We still do food reviews. We haven't done one in a while, but we're gonna
There's been a goal.
Yeah.
Melbourne
get a goal.
I thought it standed for Harry, Frederick, and Dylan.
There's a lot of different.
I'll be Dylan.
Happy Father's Day.
I'll be Dylan. You be Harry.
Dylan, you son of a bitch.
And I guess John is Frederick.
But yeah, if you come onto the YouTube channel, you can see both of us.
All right.
It's just
guys.
hard to get both of us on the camera on TikTok. But guys, welcome in.
What I'll do is I'll read a few of these chats back, man, because we've missed it. Chris Coyne, thank you so much for the super chat. Chris read a few of those other ones before. Pies by 20, Chris says. Mark Lancaster says Travis first, and every time he says that, I always say Travis Boots.
Travis Boots.
Travis Boots. Cripps is betting favourite for the Brownlow, $2.50. Day cost next, $4, Davey reckons. I reckon Bonds. Hey, y'all, what's up?
Hey,
You're
yo.
doing the game tomorrow night, Jamar says. I think they're doing a few, man. And I'm going to be doing Man U Brighton as well tomorrow night.
Yeah, it might be like two channels going at the same time. But we'll move it. If they're on our channel, we'll move them on to you, man.
How come the chat's not? There it goes. It's there. So I'll put it here.
Thanks for the follow.
Look, I'll put the auto chat there. Can everyone see that coming up on the screen? There we go.
Yo, yo.
All right.
How good's the auto chat?
It's the best. How good is it when I work out the auto thing? Remember when I was saying to you the auto?
I know.
I'm like, you would know what I'm talking about, man.
Actually, it doesn't actually, you can't really see it. Because it looks like it's just one of these.
Yeah. Oh, the camera, you mean? Yeah, that's good like that. Yeah, that's fine. That's good.
Who's winning the flag?
Hi, KP, Chrissy, everyone on the live chat.
Sandra, how are you?
And Zakal, Bruce free footy so far. Sandra says, who's winning the flag?
Yeah, someone.
I'm going to go. I said it 3-4 weeks ago, even though they've lost a couple games. I'm going to say Brisbane.
Yeah, no, it's, they're still, they're in a chance. Like, even from fifth, they can win it.
Yeah, I'm going to say Brisbane.
But it's hard for an interstate team to do it from fifth because they've got to travel. So
yeah,
it is hard.
I'm going to go them. I want an interstate team to win.
I'm not going to say Port because
I want an
I don't
interstate team to win it, except Port.
But I think GWS have got a good shot.
Yeah, a good one.
Yeah.
Hashtag fire Knicks, Thanasi says. See, didn't I tell you my Crows?
Thanasi.
Didn't I tell you that my Crows mates, you know, remember I said John said they're all behind him? All the Crows fans I know hate Knicks. Thanasi says hashtag
It's hard for me to comment because he's not part of my club. So it's hard for me to comment on him. But I understand where you're coming from, man. Knicks is like...
He's shit.
He's gone backwards this year.
What I'm saying is if you look at that, what is it, 4 years? What have his league positions been?
Well, last year
he's been like 16th, 15th, 9th, 15th again. That's crap.
Yeah, that's crap.
That's not good enough.
Oh, look, you can say he's had injuries and this and that, but look, everyone has injuries, man.
I'll read it right now, Lil Sparky. He says, I thought Hoskin Elliott was going to go for the goal, but sadly he missed it.
Look, this guy goes, Knicks is horrible.
There you go.
Giving me a contract at the beginning of the season was the worst idea.
It's the dumbest thing. That has got to be, I don't know what the TikTok people think. That is one of the worst decisions a club has made in recent history. To give a guy a contract at round 2.
Yeah, too comfortable, man.
Like right now, they could have sacked him, went and got whoever they wanted, and no one would have batted an eyelid.
Apparently, I found out why they gave Ken Hinkley they signed him up like just before finals. Because apparently in the contract, if you are going to make finals, then they're guaranteed an extra 2 years.
Okay,
and that's AFL.
Daniel didn't say that to us.
No, that's what I heard.
Yeah,
but they're guaranteed the AFL because it's AFL owned. Yeah.
Are we doing the Lions Bombers tomorrow night?
Yeah. I gotta have after this. I gotta speak to the King of the North, and then we'll let you guys know.
I want any team but Port to win it, as I love watching Chris have a sook. Davey says, "Dude, I told Chris he should."
Davey, what happened to Carlton, man?
Listen, Davey, I told Chris he should actually stop going to Port games and just live stream every Port game because his reactions, win or lose, are fucking hilarious. Thank you for the sub, whoever that was, extra sub.
Thanks for the sub, guys.
Champions.
Nick kicked the goal. Nick Dacos kicked the goal?
Yeah, the problem is, listen, I'm going to tell you that now, guys. When you get me on a watch-along, I treat it more like a podcast and tell you what's actually happening. So I apologize for that.
Wait, is this fair enough to say this is a dead rubber? This is a dead rubber.
Yeah, it is. Because it has to be a 200-point turnaround.
It does.
Yeah, it's done. It's nothing.
There's no way Collingwood was winning by 200 points. No way. Anybody to win the GIF except Collingwood. Everyone's happy Collingwood's not winning it.
Yeah, I'm with them. Yeah, I don't want Collingwood.
GWS Hawks Grand Final would be amazing.
Imagine GWS Brisbane, how much the Victorians would be hating that.
I just think the Hawks, like everyone's saying, oh, the Hawks, they look amazing, but I reckon in a big final against a really good side, they're going to...
I agree. The Hawks, everyone's gassing them, but then I reckon, let's say they come up against a top side, they might get thumped or something.
Yeah, I think so.
I see that happening too.
Because they're young, man. Yeah, I mean, they're a good side. They're going to strong. The Hawks are good, but...
Terrible kick. Is this J. Crom says yes. Yes, just yes.
Yes. It would be a Western Bulldogs and Hawthorn grand final. No, because I think they're going to play each other first.
They will.
If they play each other first, then they eliminate one.
Because
one
fifth has to play 8th, 6th has to play 7th. So
yeah, because I think they'll finish 6 and 7.
Yeah, so they'll have to play each other.
Unless they don't.
Yeah, that's right.
I can't see Geelong. I can't see Geelong.
J. Crom come, man? I invited him. I did invite J. Crom to the watch along.
You should have came, Ben.
Houston should have got 6, but I'll take 5, J. Crom says.
I'll take it easy. I was going for 3 or 4.
Nah. That wasn't ever happening.
I thought 3 or 4.
What is the borderline on that What John's saying that I don't know if he's just trying to poke the bear a bit, but like, what's the borderline of going? What's the cusp of 5 to 6? Like, what? How do they justify? I'm actually asking, like, not. Let's say it's not down Houston, it's not Port, it's not. I'm just saying in general. What is the cusp of?
I guess if you knock someone out, and then the severity of it, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big hit. Like, I was there that night, and it was a big hit.
Listen, I said this to Chris. I said this to Chris on the phone earlier, and he, to Chris's credit, he's a Port fan. He actually did agree with me. I said, I don't know what everyone in the chat thinks. They can say, "Hey, man, you're a soccer player. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about." I don't know. They might say that, but the AFL is so hung up on the head rule, whether you knock someone out, that they forget about everything else. I said this to Chris. If I bump Chris with my shoulder in his chest, like Houston did to Rankin, the damage you can do to internal organs, puncture lungs, broken ribs is astronomical. But all the AFL caring about is he got knocked out. And I said this to Chris, I'll take it away. Let's say it's not Dan Houston and Isaac Rankin. It's just, Jeremy Cameron and whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just like, they're not caring about the other shit. They're not caring about the well-being of the other damage that can be done. They're like, if you knock him out, you're in trouble. But if you didn't knock him out and he got a punctured lung, you're fine.
Yeah.
Like, that's ridiculous.
100%.
So.
Yeah, like the tunneling that
the Phil he could have hurt him. That's right.
He could have hurt him.
Yeah, that's right.
If he'd hurt him, does he get suspended?
That's what I mean. Why does it have to be?
Well, he did. He got injured. Yeah, but it wasn't severe.
Agree with the statement. How many punctured lungs and broken ribs? That's what I'm saying. Like, they don't care. It's like, he got knocked out, so let's ban him. But he could have lacerated a kidney or something with, you know what I mean? Like, that's.
Petrarca got lacerated.
Yes, because of a. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But that's bad too, isn't it? So.
Hey, Rachel. I can see why Petrarca can't CBF with his club anymore.
With Melbourne? Well, he's won a flag there.
Is he going to go? I don't know if he's going.
If they lose Petrarca, that's big.
Dacos is pure class.
Learned, no spam in the chat. J. Crom says, "Oh, you got a moderator onto you, man."
What?
So
someone spamming.
Learned always does it. Listen, guys. Chris mentioned this last time we were on the watch along. Was there a lot of people asking about being moderators on the channel?
Yeah, I know, but
no, I'm just asking.
I was like,
I said I'll tell you now. So, if you join our Discord, there is a channel there now that says moderator applications. It's in the Shoot the Breeze section.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Chris didn't know that. So you can go in there and it says at the heading, put your name here if you want to apply to be a moderator. And when we hit 2,000 subs, we're going to pick another 2 to join in. All right, so there you go. That's the information right there.
So everyone on TikTok, if you heard that, so if you want to be a moderator on our YouTube channel, come on down. Come into our YouTube channel.
Join the Discord,
join the Discord.
Join the Discord. It's in the link in the description, and then you can apply. Put your name there just to apply. And at 2,000 subs, we'll pick another 2. And then probably 2,500, you reckon we pick another 2? Yeah. Maybe another 2 at 2.5, yeah.
See, this is the thing. James Hamill on TikTok goes, this is what I've got the problem with. It's the inconsistency for me. How did Maynard not get weeks last year on his hit? I'm not saying that Houston shouldn't get weeks. I'm not saying that, all right? But what I'm saying is, why is it good for one player and then not the other? He got 0 weeks, man.
I agree with all that. I agree with what you're saying.
I know they changed the rules.
But that's why I always say to you the AFL is a farce. The people running the AFL are a joke. They are. They're more of a boys' club than the Crows.
They got 0.
Because he plays for Collingwood.
Like,
That's
he
it.
knocked
Just
him
say
out,
it.
ended
Just
his
say
career.
it. Just say
man.
it. It's because he plays for Collingwood.
His career is ended. And he got 0 weeks
Oh,
in here.
J. Crom. Is that the first time J. Crom's ever deleted, like, put someone in timeout?
Why? Who's doing it?
Because, learned bottle, he always spams the chat. And I just let him go the other week. J. Crom. Bam.
Go the Pies.
Will he fit at Carlton?
Who?
Oh, Petrarca.
I heard he's going to Collingwood.
Dude, if they had Cripps and Petrarca in the same midfield,
It'll be good. I heard he might be going to Collingwood.
even then you got Dacos and Petrarca together.
With the Goey.
I'm saying that's next level.
Yeah, it'll be good.
But what I mean about Cripps and Petrarca is that they're both powerful. Nick Dacos isn't powerful. He's
But
like, do you know what I mean? Whereas Petrarca and Cripps are big
Why
body.
all of a sudden does Petrarca want to leave is my question.
Maybe he's mates with Oliver. And they're all... You don't know what happens at a club, do you? You don't know the internals. I'm not, who knows? I don't know.
Is Bailey Smith going to Geelong? I heard he is. I've heard that he's going to Geelong.
Listen, I'm not in charge of...
What's going on?
Listen, John's already...
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, listen.
Not that guy.
John's already deleted a few of your chats
not
and he's
this guy.
told you not to spam. So listen,
Not that
if you
guy.
keep doing it, I'm sure he's going to do it again. I just let him go the other night on my watch along.
Oh, I remember him. He always spams.
Yeah, no. So, yeah.
We don't have the currency for
Petrarca
Petrarca.
wants to leave because of the culture gone sour. Yeah, but you know what I say about that, Chris Coyne? Don't the players play a part in the culture going sour? They're a part of it. Like,
but why is it gone sour?
No, but do you know what I mean? Like the club didn't tell Oliver to go out and become a drug addict. Do you know what I mean? Like,
No.
I know that's just in jest, guys. But do you know what I mean? The club didn't. The players play a part in it too.
Bobby Hill kicks this. Bobby Hill. I reckon you got to say Collingwood will be up there again next year if they get all their players back.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I said that. You know how we're talking about Knicks before, right?
Yeah.
So they're saying, guys, got to make finals next year. But then you got to remember, Collingwood are going to have a better year next year. Like Melbourne are going to want to have a better year.
Everyone is, man.
No, but you know what I mean. Like
All
it's like an anomaly that Collingwood aren't making the 8
St Kilda now. They're playing well.
Yeah. Learned got done by J. Crom again. Learned just got done again. J. Crom's another sub. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the sub. Thank you.
Sub. Nathan, welcome in, man.
So yeah, Jamar. I think it was Jamar that was asking about the moderator thing. You can go in the Discord, Jamar, now and put your name there. Me and Chris will sift through them.
Yeah.
When we're about to hit 2,000 subs, and we'll pick 2 people.
Nathan Foster goes, "Hi, I'd like to file a missing persons report. First name Max, last name Gone."
I thought he was going to say Jimmy T.
Jimmy T. Hi, I like
Learn too much.
What players will Collingwood bring in that legit make them better?
Well, I think it's the injuries they'll get back. I don't think it's...
Oh, I don't know, but...
They had injuries.
If they get Petrarca,
Oh.
if Collingwood get Petrarca,
dude,
they're going to be a force, man.
I don't think it's about making them better. It's they had injuries.
Well,
and you got to remember, this team won a flag.
They did.
So they're not shit.
They're very well coached.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that. They haven't got the best list, but the way they can play and come back, they believe.
Davey reckons Petrarca is probably sick of playing in front of 20,000 people. Star players should be playing in front of packed houses. Does that matter to a player? I don't.
Yeah, but it's pretty You know how
Who cares?
demoralising it was at Footy Park playing in front of 15,000 people?
Yeah, but is that a reason to leave the club that gave you your career?
It's not a good
Really,
reason. But
he should
people do that.
He should have a love for Melbourne. Like
Yeah.
It wasn't for Melbourne, Petrarca doesn't exist. Do you know what I mean? Like,
what injuries? You got Mycheck. Who else is injured? You didn't have McStay all year, so that's a big loss. I know he's back now. DeGoey's been injured.
thanks for the sub, guys. Another sub.
Thanks, guy. Thanks for the sub.
Chris Coyne says Collingwood have no chance to get Petrarca. They have nothing to offer at all. There you go. What team are you going for? Leah says. I'm not going for anyone. I just have tipped Collingwood.
I'm going Collingwood. We don't support these teams.
Rumor has it that his fiance and his family are having a lot to say. Then Petrarca was given leave the club and leave from his teammates arced up. Okay.
You're going to love this one.
Families do have a lot to say a lot of the time, which I think is sad. Go.
You're going to love this one. John Cena will win his 17th title before Melbourne can win another flag.
Didn't he retire?
Isn't he retired?
He did. Randy Orton might win his 17th title. He's fighting. Isn't he fighting? What's his name? He's fighting
Gunther.
Gunther.
How good's Gunther?
But he's going for his 17th title, isn't he? Randy Orton, I think.
Yeah. I love Gunther.
He's funny.
I think
Fanaki says, didn't the players call out Petrarca for going to Noosa after he got injured?
I think my good friend Bronson Reed's he's fighting Seth Rollins.
There you go. Is that true, what Thanasi said?
What?
Didn't the players call out Petrarca for going to Noosa after he got injured? Listen, just for the record, Thanasi supports Everton, so he doesn't know what he's talking about.
At least he doesn't.
He supports Crows.
That's the problem.
But he's a hashtag Nick's out. He's with me.
He's a Nick's out.
He's with me. Thanasi's the best.
Thanasi.
Will King of the North do the Lions Bombers game? Sure. We're not sure, man. We'll let you know.
We'll let you know. I'm going to call him. He's been busy moving all his stuff. So
Genwell says, KP, please enlighten me with Sekou Kone. Also, how wild is Ronaldo's YouTube subs count? He got 10 million subs in 2 days of making a channel. How ridiculous. But what? Really?
He's got so much pull, man.
No, but listen.
All right, look at this.
Listen. Ronaldo's a good player in that, right? But what are you going to go watch on his YouTube channel? Honestly, besides supporting... What's so special about his life? The guy's so boring. I said this to you,
idiots.
No, but like these guys these days, they're not like back in the day with Paul Gascoigne and Tony Modra and all that. Ronaldo is boring.
Apart from his soccer, I'll give him that. But we are more entertaining.
That's what, apart from his soccer,
Ronaldo.
Apart from his soccer, and he's rich, you might see him on a yacht. He's so boring.
He is.
I love him. He's a great soccer player.
Who are you tipping? Bulldogs or Giants? I'm going Bulldogs. I think Ballarat.
Oh yeah, Ballarat factor. Yeah. He's a good signing. Genwell Sekou Kone. He's an 18-year-old from Mali, and I think it's what Man United need to do. Go get guys, 18-year-olds that are looking for the future. So.
Ronaldo gonna do AI NASA game day vlogs.
Maybe. That's where he plays for Al Nassr, the Saudi Arabian team. But what's so good about that? Who cares?
People do care.
I
don't know, but we don't. No,
it's because I've said this to you before. I don't know if the TikTok people can hear. There's no characters in sports anymore. Back in the day, if that was Eric Cantona or David Beckham or, like we said, or Maradona said, I'm having a YouTube channel, everyone would be like, I'm watching Maradona's. That's going to be interesting.
100%.
Ronaldo's boring.
Ronaldo is boring. Yeah, this is the last Friday night watch along, man. Unless we do one for finals.
Yeah. Davey says, man, I miss steroids being recklessly abused in pro wrestling.
Brisbane or Essendon? Brisbane.
18 likes, well done. 18 likes and 4 subs already, I think.
Come on, guys, give us more likes.
3 subs. Give us the likes, give us the subs.
We've had 9 follows on TikTok as well, guys.
9. Mickey says,
9.
Man, I hope Mickey Cookie. I always cut it down. Man, I hope Collingwood lose, but they probably won't. Listen, guys, I did say this before. I do apologise when I'm doing a watch-along that I'm not actually...
Look! Hey, the umpires are there.
I do apologise when I do watch-alongs that I'm not actually telling you as much about the game because...
All right, I'll tell you.
I treat it like a podcast. So
I'll tell you.
You know why? And you guys know this. I'm so obsessed with reading out the chat. I feel bad.
You're a chat.
I feel bad if I miss the chat.
You got like a disease.
Don't you remember that time I was gaming and Dan goes... He goes, KP's ability to game and read the chat.
It's hard.
And stream all in one, he goes, his next level.
Like when I'm playing COD with you, I can't look at the chat.
But I feel bad for them.
We
need to get over 28 likes, guys. There you go, Jim.
Who do you go for? I go for Port Adelaide.
I go for Crows.
Over here.
I go for Man United.
We could get you on there if you put Discord on.
I'll go for Crows.
I can get you on. I can put a box up for you if you like.
Yeah, I don't care.
But you have to ring. You have to call Discord.
But then that means that camera has to. It'll show you, because that's my camera.
Oh yeah, it will.
Yeah,
it will.
No, but it's all good. At half time, we can maybe move it if you want. I don't know.
I can move it down there.
We could just put it there in front of that one, and just get the whole thing in.
Yeah, I could do that.
Do it after. Do it at half time.
If United win tomorrow night, then we'll be top of the league.
Hey, who's that? I'll be doing a live watch-along for Man United Brighton tomorrow night.
James Hamill.
There'll be a live watch-along on HFD Media.
Yep.
Tomorrow night. Man United Brighton.
On YouTube. So check us out.
Check it out.
Link is in our bio. Far out, man.
They're killing them.
What are they? 29 points up.
Hated, adored, never ignored, man. Remember that.
Let me show you, Tari. So maybe they might get to 200. Imagine that.
Imagine
Imagine they get to
no,
200.
if that happens, I'm telling you, there's the biggest betting scandal coming out. Oi, if that happens, I'm telling you, the biggest betting scandal ever is coming out.
I've got my basketball game tomorrow, and I need to win to make finals.
Well, you better have a good game.
Good luck.
Have a good game, man. Channel your inner Michael Jordan.
Thanks for the gift. We got a gift.
Jamar says, "Will the Lions win tomorrow night?"
Yes, they'll beat Essendon at home, 100%.
It's at the Gabba.
Yeah,
I think
they'll win.
I reckon it's a blowout. I reckon they go into finals like ready.
They win. They win.
But I reckon blowout win.
Yeah, Essendon are no good.
I reckon they're gonna want to go into finals with like a cracker.
If Essendon beat the Brisbane, I'll be very surprised.
That's a betting scandal in itself. If they win at the Gabba, something's happened there.
Maynard's copying it big time. He is. I love the coach. He's a good coach. I like him.
Collingwood, yeah.
I will drop 20.
Tomorrow in his basketball game, I said channel your inner Michael Jordan and you'll win.
Will Sydney win?
Against the Crows.
Against the Crows.
It's
yes.
at the SCG, I'd imagine.
I thought they were going to drop players, but obviously not.
Well, the Crows don't have Rankin. They've dropped Rochelle as well. Like, I don't know.
What do you think of them dropping Rochelle?
I think it's ridiculous. And I think the fact that Nix came out and bullshitted and said it was... If he had just come out and said, we dropped him because he did that tooth thing and we don't like that, it's not a good look for us, I have more respect for him. But because he come out and said, oh, it's, that it's a combination of things, mate, it's because of that. Everyone, the whole world, the whole country knows it. I think it's stupid. I think it's woke. I think it's so woke. I said this to you, that is so soft. I said this to you. You're a fan.
You did
if you're not derogatory, right, you're in your right as a fan to say whatever you want to a player. As long as you're not like I said, racist, sexist, like that, you're allowed to boo, man. And a player should be allowed to make a gesture like that. It wasn't it was just having a laugh. Like, get over it. Like that's so woke. It's not funny.
I think Rory Laird came out and said something about it too. Like,
yeah, because they probably told him to.
Yeah.
They've probably said.
I mean, we gave Rochelle shit.
But that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So, but that's
mate.
but there's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. You're a supporter. You're allowed to.
Well, he knew he was going to cop
That's
it.
what I'm saying. So who cares?
Because all week he was saying it.
Mark says Rochelle is. He might be soft, but I don't agree with him getting dropped. If he got dropped for playing shit, and
he did play shit though.
Yeah, and but say that.
Yeah,
say we're dropping him because he was shit.
Are you actually watching the game or just? Yeah, we're watching the game, man. We got it on as well.
It'll be bigger than Marseille and Kekiopoli scandal if Collingwood get 100%. It'll be huge. If they get 200 points, it'll be the biggest betting scandal in the history of sport.
Is number 29 Richards? Is that who Richards is? Because that's who Port's going for.
Don't know.
Is any Pies fans out there? Is number 29 Joey Richards?
Oh, learned. That's nice, man. He was nice this time.
Meanwhile, Ginnivan carries on as much as he wants. That's true, he does.
That's what I'm saying. Like, players, as long as they're not offensive back to like real derogatory back to the crowd, made a little gesture. Who gives a shit, man? Get over it.
Yeah.
Like, please grow up, like everyone. Like, harden up a little bit. I know that's a saying we say, right? We said we grew up with that as kids, right? And like people are like, oh, it's not how it is these days. But harden up a little bit, man. Please.
All right, Dacos really got 13 touches.
That's a lot.
It's a lot for a first quarter.
Will Gordon play another year?
Oh, yeah.
He looks terrible this year. Every time I've watched him, he's been terrible.
He's been good.
I said every time I've watched him, which has been about
he's
4
gonna
Friday
make
night
Australian.
games.
I reckon there's been better ruckman than him.
KP, can you please look at my comment? Okay, where is it?
He gets a lot of free kicks, man, Max Gorn, as well.
Okay. Hey, KP, what about Liv Morgan and Dominic in WWE? What do you think about them in the new Judgment Day? I'll let Chris answer that because I don't know.
No, it's Joe Richards. Yeah.
What do you say about that, Chris?
What?
KP, she asked me, but I said I'll let Chris answer this.
What?
What about Liv Morgan and Dominic in WWE? What do you think about them in the new Judgment Day?
I think it's disgusting. I think Mummy is, she did everything for Dom, and then he's just stabbed her in the back.
I think.
So I'm upset about
I think that Dominic Mysterio is a legend. Not that I like him, but because the fact that guy is a bona fide superstar, right? And he doesn't even have to wrestle. Because that's how good. Man. That's what I mean.
People hate him.
He is that good of a heel, right?
He's that good
that he does not even have to wrestle, Chris.
Well, he's one of those heels he could never become a face.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think he could.
Do you know what I mean? Like he's that good as a heel. He doesn't have to wrestle, man.
I reckon they'll give him the belt.
But even Undertaker said that he goes, how good is he? He goes, he doesn't have to do anything.
No, he doesn't have to do anything.
Like he's gonna end his career and his body's gonna be fine. Yeah. He doesn't have to do nothing.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He's just so good at being a
killer, man.
You know what? You know what I call him? You know what he is? He's the Stephen Milne of WWE. Remember Stephen Milne? Everyone hated him. Yeah. Hayden Ballantyne. He's one of those. Remember you just hated him?
Oh, I hated him.
Oh.
I would choose Liv over Mummy. Nah, Mummy's the best, man. She's massive. What's more pathetic, umpires or Melbourne or Dacos stat padding?
Dacos stat padding.
Oh, J-Bam, how are you, man?
Dacos stat padding. Who asked that? It's Dacos being a stat padder. Because I agree, everyone puts him up. Oh, he's the best. But I think he's a bit of a stat padder.
Yeah.
Unlike stats for
100%.
Remember, like Cyril Rioli used to get like 12 disposals, but they were like 12 damaging disposals. Every disposal fucked you up.
Did you hear about the custody match idea they're going to do for Dominic? I know with Eddie Guerrero. Was that back then?
Who? Dominic was a baby with Eddie Guerrero.
I remember the custody that he said that Guerrero was his dad.
Yeah, no, but he was like a little kid when Guerrero was. I remember him being on there.
It's quarter time, by the way. 34-7.
It is quarter time. Hey, Melbourne 7.
Melbourne is 7.
Collingwood 5-4-34. Unbelievable. Learned. Don't let Jay Crom. Chris, predict what The Rock's storyline will be when he comes back to the WWE in a few months. Hey.
What?
Said, Chris, predict The Rock's storyline when he comes back to the WWE in a few months.
You know what? That was my favorite part of WrestleMania was The Rock, man.
Now,
I know you weren't happy with it.
No. Do you know?
I loved it, bro.
I liked how he came back as that. That didn't bother me. But what I didn't like about it was it made Roman insignificant. When he stepped in front of Roman and slapped Cody, it was like Roman's a little bitch now. No offense. No, sorry.
You reckon?
Yeah. It made him so insignificant.
I don't know. I think Roman right now is like a massive babyface, the biggest we've seen ever.
Not ever, but
he's pretty big.
And you know where they fucked up? They should have moved Hell and Earth to make Stone Cold come and stunner The Rock.
They couldn't get him.
Yeah, no, I don't care. They should have
They
should have pushed WrestleMania back a week.
Mate, if Stone Cold came out, look, don't get me wrong, Undertaker was good, but Stone Cold coming out would have been 1,000 times. But I'm telling you, because Stone Cold and The Rock had the biggest feuds. Undertaker and The Rock didn't have nothing compared to what Stone Cold and The Rock did.
People actually want me.
No way.
You guys don't actually want me to give stats, do you?
Give him the inside 50.
Well, I can't even see the stats. What's going on here?
City for the flag. Stone Cold should have come out.
Oh, yeah.
100% Yoda.
That would have been like...
100% you're right, Yoda. Stone Cold was my favorite growing up, man.
He's the best.
You ask KP next to me.
He's my favorite ever.
I used to wear Stone Cold t-shirts to school, man.
Dude, Stone Cold was the best. All right.
And the teachers couldn't do anything.
All right, guys. Since Childo is not with us, I will give the stats. All right. So we'll go team stats first. Disposals. Melbourne, 74. Collingwood, 109.
Smashing them.
In a quarter.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous. Kicks, 44 to 71. Again, getting killed. Handballs, 30 to 38, getting creamed. Inside 50s, 8 to 18. That's a creaming. Disposal efficiency, 66.2 to 77.1.
Unbelievable.
Melbourne are terrible. Efficiency inside 50, 37.5 to 56.1. Free kicks. Melbourne haven't had a free kick because they haven't touched the ball. That's why. They have not had a free kick to 3.
Look, go up again. The efficiency
inside 50.
What's their kicking efficiency?
I said it was 66 to 77.
Bad.
Yeah. Stoppages 5 to 12 hit outs. So Melbourne getting creamed. Their clearances is 9 apiece. Centre clearances 2 to 4. Stoppage clearances Melbourne have actually. That's the only stat they've won. 7 to 5.
Yeah.
Stoppage clearances. They're getting killed. Contested possessions 29 to 31. Uncontested. They're getting creamed.
So on the outside, they're getting smashed on the outside.
And turnovers 19 to 16. So they've won one stat, Melbourne, in the whole game. And then we'll go to player stats. As Chris said, we'll get it to the disposals. Nick Dacos 13, Josh Dacos 12.
Yeah,
Dacos brothers killing it.
Good.
Scott Pendlebury 9, Still Sidebottom 8, and then Trent Rivers for Melbourne 7, Jeremy Howe 7, and then Langdon 6, Bobby Hill 6. There you go. They're getting
I
crazy.
reckon if Collingwood made the finals,
They could do damage.
they could have done a bit of damage in there, but it's not to
GT.
be. GT
came
from home.
in and he used his moderator abilities and he says, up the Cobras.
Someone said in the
Up the
chat.
Cobras.
Someone said in the chat here, Port Premiers.
Hey, settle down. Settle down. Stats my ass, Davey says. What do you mean? What do you mean, Davey?
Oh, James, that would be so
Harvey says, are you the producer? Like me?
cool. Mr. Producer.
Mate, I tell you, I'm the OBS producer, trust me.
He is. He taught me everything.
I'm sure I'm not in the minority and people say he might be overrated, etc. But Rey Mysterio was and still my favorite. He inspires me. Rey's one of the best.
Rey Mysterio.
For what he achieved,
Oh, yeah.
being like that, he's unbelievable.
He's one of the greats.
Hi, GT23, how are you? And GT says, hi, all. What do you mean, stats my ass, Davey? Were they bad stats?
James Hamill goes, hoping one day for an WWE AEW invasion.
Who is the
That'd be
one
cool.
that's always on Discord, producer? Like, in charge of HFD on Discord? That's me.
Or it could be anyone.
No, but I mean, like, the actual HFD, like, I'm
Yeah. He made the Discord.
No, but I mean, my name is HFD Media on
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Definitely Port Premier's hard with Dan. Yeah, it is hard without Dan, but hey, you got to do what you got to do, man.
Where is Dan? Yep, you have talked to me. I have talked to you, man.
Oh, Danny boy. Oh,
Harvey.
Danny boy. Oh, Danny boy.
Harvey's talking about because he sent messages directly to HFD.
Mr. Producer.
That is me, man. This is the worst Friday night footy of the season. Probably the worst in years. Yeah, but the stream's good.
Oh, good mark.
Genwill live tomorrow night, Man U
Cameron?
Brighton. Live on the live watch along. Even your wife was fun last week watching the chat and chatting with the king.
I
J
get knocked
Master.
down. This guy's singing a song, man.
I'll get knocked down.
And I'll get up again.
You ain't never gonna keep
They
me
were about
down.
to have Dominic hanging from the top of the cell while Eddie and Ray fought. Oh, like a... Really?
Yeah, it was just a story though. Just a
Well, they didn't do it, though.
yeah.
Imagine that having the kid up in...
Because it's dangerous. Because ever since
Owen
what happened with
Hart
Owen
died,
Hart,
yeah.
because remember even Shawn Michaels came in on the
Yeah.
Flying Fox.
Here he comes in. Oh,
That's
shanks it.
terrible kick.
Shanks it.
Come on the Crows tomorrow, Ronald says. What a Ronald.
Ronaldinho.
I'm going to the SNFL
Nice
Grand
kick.
Final in September, Harvey says. Are the Bays going to be in it? Because the Bays are in it. You should do a live stream.
My friend, Jimmy wants me to get back into wrestling.
I reckon we should do a...
And
do you know I would actually love to do a wrestling podcast?
Oh yeah, well my mate Jimmy would come on.
I would love it. I would
How
love
about-
to do a wrestling podcast. Could we do it? How would we do it over Discord once a week? Could we do it?
Yeah,
We could.
talk about all the wrestling stuff.
Yeah, just once a week. Wrestling would be... It's actually
If
cool.
people want it,
Oh, wrestling's... They're all talking about... They're talking
if everyone
more
wants a
about
wrestling podcast, I love wrestling. I used to be a wrestler. I've wrestled.
I support the Bays, Harvey. Chris doesn't.
Who did I wrestle? Bronson Reed.
He
Me and
did,
Bronson Reed were
Bronson
good
Reed.
friends.
Yeah.
I've wrestled him a few times.
I'm a Bays fan, yeah. But Chris, I don't know if Chris... I'm sure he supports
What?
Port Adelaide in the SNFL, but... Well, you never were really like into the SNFL, were you? You used to support Sturt more, didn't you, back in when you were young?
Yeah, because my mum.
Because
did
your
that.
family was from Unley.
Yeah, I didn't really follow the SNFL,
Yeah.
but I went to a few state grand finals.
Yeah.
I'm a huge wrestling fan. There we go.
Hey, I don't really follow it as much anymore, man. My
Double
dad,
blues all the way.
started supporting. I'll tell you a story about my dad. My dad moved to Australia in 1969, right?
Who's that?
Harvey, that's the one that talks to me.
Harvey. How are you,
He's
man?
the one from Discord. Yeah, my dad moved here in 1969, right? And his mates go to him, we'll take you to a football match.
Yeah.
And obviously he's from Europe. He thought they meant soccer.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, yeah, let's go. And he got to the game and it was the Bays versus Port, I think. And my dad got there and he goes, what the fuck's this? Like, because never heard about the sport ever.
All right.
He's from Cyprus. And he goes, guys, this is the stupidest sport I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
like,
'cause
it's
it's
unbelievable. And then now he's been a Bays fan ever since.
It does. It like if you've never watched it before, it's
He couldn't believe. He goes, "What's going on?" He goes, "This is unbelievable."
yeah, it's different. It's different.
And then you know what happened to it?
Oh, nice goal.
Very nice goal.
Was that Cameron? Yeah,
And then
Cameron.
you know what happened to my dad? His mate goes to him, "Oi." His mate goes,
Is it a new Joffa?
well, the old ones are pedos. Yeah. Then you know what happened to my dad? These
What?
mates go to my Andrea. They go, we'll have a coffee. And they bought him an iced coffee.
Oh, right.
And they gave him a Farmers Union iced coffee.
Did they?
And he went home and had like what Farmers Union does. Never had anything like that before ever from Cyprus. And it fucked him up.
Farmers Union iced
Dude,
coffee?
It's like a laxative. If
Yeah,
you've never had
it's
it.
a laxative, man. If I have Farmers Union iced
Yeah.
coffee or any iced coffee,
Oh,
man, I'm in
yeah.
the toilet, man.
Chris was in the Wyatt family. Chris was a bit of a Wyatt family.
I'm a white guy. Hopefully Melbourne come back.
I remember
Doesn't
when
look like it at the moment.
Port Adelaide lost in the 2019 SANFL Grand Final. I was there.
I hate people who watch movies but then say that wrestling's fake.
That's good. I like it. Listen, wrestling is predetermined.
But it's
I'll
like,
tell you this thing. I saw Goldberg. I've told Chris this before on Top Gear.
yeah.
Whether you like Goldberg or not,
Yeah,
this is how he described it. He goes, people tell me wrestling's fake. And he goes, my rebuttal to them is, you pick up the big show over your shoulders.
Exactly.
That's all he said. And everyone just went silent.
Look, Melbourne just got a goal.
Hey, I'll do it for you, man. I'll do it. Don't
I
worry.
used to do, as I
Wait,
said,
I always do it.
what? Damn.
Has
welcome
entered
in.
the chat.
I used to be a wrestler, so I used to do it, and I can tell you that it does hurt.
Harvey says,
It
tell
does
Chris
hurt.
I met Brett Ebert and Paul Street.
Oh, awesome! I love Brett Ebert.
There you go. Is that Megahead?
Tips, huh?
Is Brett
tips?
Brett was Megahead, wasn't he?
Which former WWE wrestler can you see in AEW? Well, Shane McMahon just went there.
Shane McMahon.
Yeah,
with the-
he's there now.
What?
Yeah, and apparently there's rumors saying that Vince is pulling some strings now.
That is pretty full on.
I don't think so. I don't think Vince is there.
You know
but
what? I actually love Shane, eh?
Shane McMahon's wild.
Coast to Coast was one of the best things I've
I
ever seen
know.
in my life.
Go Power. Tips Port.
King of the
Trio.
North has entered the chat.
King, how are you, man?
I don't have a King of the North one to do it like that. Loving the
Mr.
display picture,
Producer. I reckon Port by 15.
Shout out KP if he can be an actor of wrestling. Listen, I reckon I'd be really good on wrestling. Like, I'd be really good on the mic. That's what I reckon.
Do you like? I like AEW, but like it's
gone a bit.
I think
WWE's overtaken again.
yeah, it has. And Tony Khan, like, they just like their storylines aren't great, but they've got some good wrestlers.
I'll tell you-
MJF.
I'll
love
tell you what I
MJF,
think.
man.
We're allowed to say the word now. Pre-COVID, AEW was like overtaking, and maybe since the pandemic and that all ended, let's say 22, WWE has taken it back. The Roman
bought
Reigns
The
thing
Rock.
got it back, and Rock,
Yeah,
and Cody Rhodes, that all got it back.
And also Vince leaving was
Yeah,
the best
yeah.
thing that ever happened
Yeah.
to it. Here come the Dees, man. Another goal here for the Dees.
They're right in front. He's got to kick it.
Yeah, he'll kick it.
Hey Jamal, new move, new photo. Damn,
There
there
we
you go.
go.
That's Wild King.
Dees get 2 in a row.
King of the North, how are you? I love your profile pic.
Van
Goal.
Rooyen.
How's the new pad? Is King of the North? I can bring King of the North into the corner again if he wants. Are you busy?
Yeah, do it.
Let us know, Childo, if you want to be.
Apparently, they're not going to have a TV deal for. Really?
For who?
Apparently, AEW's not going to have a
It's
TV
because it's
deal.
going downhill, I think.
Well, Warner Brothers, they're the ones that. Time Warner is the one they have to deal with, so that's pretty bad. If that happens, they're finished.
Party Bro says go Collingwood. Party Bro, mate, leave us a sub, leave us a like, please.
Yeah, Shane, I reckon you're right, Shane. I do like AEW. Like, when it first came out and Cody was there,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
it was so good. When Cody left, it's just changed.
Arav Plus says hello. Hello.
And
Arav.
you know what? They stuffed up the whole CM Punk thing.
Yeah.
AEW stuffed up CM Punk, man. Like, he was must watch on there. And to get rid of him and the way it happened, and because of a stupid little boy in the back that didn't want to listen to him, like,
Hey, Mark, aka Scott's Hawks, says morning, guys.
Hey, how are you?
I love Mark. He's a legend. Mark, tomorrow night, man, you Brighton live watch along. Shane blocked me. Damn says. Shane who?
Eric Bischoff came out and said that, but I don't know how true it is.
Chris Thalassa says, evening, gents.
Chris
Evening-
Beachy!
Evening all. He's Chris Thalassa, man.
Beachy's the best.
Does he even know why I call him Chris Thalassa?
Does he know that Thalassa means beach?
Chris Beach. Beach in Greek is Thalassa. So one day I just called you Chris Thalassa, and Chris C cracked up, so I just rolled with it.
Chris Thalassa.
Chris Thalassa, man.
That's the best.
25 likes. Hello me, only 4. Arav, you're only 4 years old. Are you crazy?
Apparently Fife retired.
Nathan Fife.
Are you sure?
What a legend of a player that guy is.
can-
He'll go down as an all-time grade A.
Can someone confirm that?
He'll go down as a legend, that guy. I remember when he was
good.
at his best, when he won those, that guy was unbelievable.
Should have won a premiership.
Yeah, if he won a premiership to add to those Brownlows, it'd be like
If
all-time.
they had just played like they were playing that
I
year
know.
in that grand final, they would have beat Hawthorn.
I know.
They just got run over.
But I love that. Not gonna lie, that's the first time I've heard that, KP. Every time you come on, I say Chris Thalassa, but because you don't know I'm talking about you, you probably don't even notice.
How bad is this umpiring? Yeah,
He's not retiring,
Yeah.
Bam says.
Huh?
He's not retiring.
Oh, shanks it.
The kicking is terrible for goal tonight, eh?
Yeah, it is.
Real bad. Childo, let us know if you want to be brought in the corner again, man. Let me know. I don't know.
I do not believe Fife retired. I haven't heard anything about
Nah,
Fife.
that would have been big news, man.
There's no way. I didn't hear anything. Unless it just happened.
You know why? At the time when he first came on the scene, right? He was like, I remember he was like 22. He was like, you know, like how everyone goes mad about Bont now. He was like the first big-bodied midfielder.
He was.
And that's why he was
I
unbelievable.
remember he used to take pack marks.
Dude, the guy was a freak. And now, like, you see Bont doing it, but he was like the first of it.
Yeah, Fife's not the same.
No,
But he was.
No, not now. But at his best, the guy
his
was
best.
a
Oh, yeah.
freak.
Oh, yeah.
He was unbelievable.
He was.
He was so good.
You know what? I reckon,
And he was getting 45 disposals a game. Like
I reckon
he was,
if he didn't break his foot
yeah, that killed him.
in that prelim
Yeah.
against the Hawks in 2015, I reckon they could have maybe won that game and gone and played West Coast.
Yeah.
It would have been the first Derby grand final. Imagine
Mark says, yeah, I could be there for that. My 9-team bet last week was screwed by Inter. What, one team? Oh, Genoa, 95-minute equaliser. He missed out on a 9-leg multi.
that. Someone wants us to shout out someone.
Yeah, what's the name?
Aaron Forsty.
All right, we just want to give a big shout out to Aaron
Forsyth.
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 Oh, Forsyth.
Forsyth.
Aaron Forsyth. If you come and sub to the YouTube channel.
He's playing his first game for the Hawks this weekend.
Oh, big up Aaron Forsyth. Who are the Hawks?
Hawthorn.
Oh, you mean Hawthorn Football
Yeah.
Club?
Who's your favourite player at Port Adelaide? Who's my favourite player?
You like Dixon, I'd say. Is your favourite? Didn't you say
Nah,
he's
he
your
was.
favourite?
He was. Horn Francis is my favourite now.
He's your favourite player?
Yeah.
Jason
All
Hess
current
Francis.
players, yeah. Horny.
Who's your favourite all-time? Treadrayer?
Yeah, Treadray. Treadray's the man.
King of the North says, Yasu GT. Last quarter of that's okay. Getting TV connected. All right, let us know when you're ready and we'll bring you in. We'll make
He's
a call.
actually, his place looks really nice.
That's good.
I like it.
I will sub. Arav Plus says, do it, Arav. I want to see the sub count.
We can see it.
Every time I see it, I love it.
If you don't sub, we know you don't.
I've got my eye on that.
We've got
sub.
your eye on it, mate.
I've got my eye on that, Arav. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. 26 likes, Ree says.
I've got my footy grand final next week.
Grand
luck,
final.
James.
Are you already in the grand final before this week? There's no games this week?
How'd you get? Oh, maybe they made one. Maybe they won a game and they skipped straight into it. I don't know.
Maybe. I subbed. Wait, we'll know if you subbed, Arav. It's on 1840. It says it. Everyone can see it.
100% Yoda. Yoda's in here.
We all love Yoda.
Fearless anger. Anger to hatred. Hatred to suffering.
And then he goes, when he says it, he goes this. He goes, fear leads to suffering. What if bro didn't sub? Larry, I think Larry the drone was the other one that was asking about being a moderator. So you can go in the Discord now, Larry, and there's a place where you can apply in the Discord a channel. Did I sub or no? I don't think you subbed, man. It didn't move. But I forgive you. It's all right, man. You're here. You're giving us a like. 35 people watching, man.
So Yoda goes that Warren Treadray is an awesome player, but he reckons that Russell Ebert was an all-time legend.
Yeah, but that's Port Adelaide Magpies.
Correct.
You're talking about Port Power.
Yeah.
Port Adelaide Magpies, Russell Ebert is probably the best Port Adelaide Magpie. I agree. That's fine. That's fair.
Yeah, Jeff Motley.
Remember, even Daniel Norton said that. He goes, he's probably 5 McGarry medals. That's next level.
Oh yeah.
But Port power, I believe, and I hate Port. Treadray's the best power player ever. I believe.
Do you hate the power more than what you did the Magpies?
They're the same.
Same. Okay.
Well, you said they're one club.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, when they came to the AFL.
That's why I hate them so much, because of the Magpies, what they did to Glenelg. HFD Media is such a fun place to come and chat.
It is a fun place. It is a fun place.
I thought the guy on the left was the Premier League.
We know you hate Port, damn.
See what Larry just called me? Hey, Larry identified me as this. He goes, I thought the guy on the left was the Premier League person.
You are?
The Premier League person. I'm a HFD Media, man.
You're an EPL guy.
Listen.
You're not AFL.
I am.
You should be on an AFL program once a week, man.
Without KP, HFD.
You should.
Without KP and Chris C, there's no HFD. Just remember that, all right?
Well, hey, if it wasn't for KP, there wouldn't be watch-alongs.
Exactly.
Right now. I wouldn't have done it. I didn't even know about it.
I said to Chris hey, the sub counter went up. There you go, Rav. There you go, man. I believe you. I don't follow wrestling or boxing / UFC as I used to before, but when I did for boxing, I was the time during the big Mexican fighters. There you go. I saw Adrian today. He's going to come on again soon, because there's been some big fight and there's some huge UFC fights coming up. I saw him today.
Oh, okay. He's going to come in?
Yeah, there's been some big fights coming up, man.
Yeah. Do you watch the A-League as well as the Premier League?
I don't really follow the A-League, no.
Here we go. Ben Royan.
Ben Royan. Point. No, point. I would like Adelaide to do well, but I have not supported the A-League since the NSL.
How come you never played in the A-League, man? Do you have a chance to go play?
When it started, they started scouting. Like that 04, I was probably above the age bracket when A-League became, because the first year of A-League was 06.
Yeah.
I was 21 then. So.
Thanks for the sub, man.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Thank you for the sub.
I'd already been invited. I got invited overseas like 4 years before that. So that was like 2001.
Okay.
Yeah, two. But they weren't doing that shit back then.
Okay.
If it was still NSL, maybe I would have. Maybe. I don't know. You never know.
Shane says, who do you think will win out of Gunther or Randy Orton?
I reckon they'll make Gunther win.
Yeah, Gunther's not losing that title, man. Nah.
Don't think so.
No.
Congratulations.
Pickett comes in for a goal and he gets it.
Are you congratulating him on subbing or being 4 years old? Little Sparky says, come on, the Mighty Pies. Well done, Arav. You're a champion.
The Dees hit back and it's now
but it's a bit closer than we first thought, though.
19 points? Is it 19 points? Yeah, 19 points.
Can I do a watch-along with you, Premier League guy? With me? What do you mean a watch-along?
Who? Who said that?
Harvey said that. Well, you want to be...
You want to be on the show?
I don't know about that, man. But you can apply to be a moderator.
We'll see him Punk beat Drew.
How about the proposed coming second division, KP? Thoughts? Can I tell you something about the proposed second division? They've been proposing that second division in the A-League since 2007, mate. Since I was a kid. So, when it happens, it happens. I don't know.
We'll see him Punk beat Drew.
KP should be on the Footy podcast, Lazarus says.
Yeah, I'll tell him, dude, I've told him to come on. It's not my fault. I'll tell him.
Yeah, I want to be in the show for Manchester City versus Liverpool. I won't do a watch along for that game.
I tell him to come on because John doesn't say anything. Like, John is more like he loves Knicks.
John's Switzerland.
He's Switzerland.
John's always Switzerland.
Where you'll say it, you'll say it. Like, you'll say what people won't say. Which is good. That's what you want.
That Knicks is terrible.
The thing is, with KP, it works out because he plays soccer.
Yeah. That
we do it on separate nights. But watch-alongs, you should come on a watch-along. Like, this is perfect.
Does KP have merch or no? I'm an enigma, man. You don't need KP.
I haven't got merch either.
The only merch I have is I'm going to have this.
Have I got any merch?
No, that's what I mean. There's going to be the wild symbol. That'll be my merch, and that's
Mine's pretty much the nice guy one.
Yeah, that's it.
Chrissy's a nice guy.
Just this. There's going to be one like this, and it means wild, and that's my merch.
Drew McIntyre will win. Been trying for.
Do you think Drew McIntyre will beat CM Punk? I don't know about that.
I think CM Punk will win.
They're upping CM Punk a bit.
It makes sense for CM Punk to win. So then,
Damn says no spamming. Don't make me use the tool.
Oh no. You know what's funny? You know the HFD Footy show, the channel.
Yeah.
It's got no moderators.
No. It needs
Because
it.
it needs it. Yeah, it does, but it has no
Why don't you
moderators.
make yourself? You?
I'm not even the moderator
You
on
got to
there.
make you and King.
Yeah, we have
moderators,
to.
Yeah. KP, we should delist Laird. His treatment of young players this year has been disgusting, Laz says. There
What's
you
your
go.
thoughts on Houston's ban? Yeah, like sucks to miss out, but he shouldn't have bumped, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think. Listen, now that it's gone by the heat of the moment, like Chris is talking about, like level-headed, obviously, like we all are. It wasn't a split-second decision. He bumped him in the chest. He's got to reap.
It didn't hit him high.
No, but he's got.
That's why I thought maybe 3 weeks.
Yeah, but what I'm saying,
But
whatever
he
it
got
is, even if it was a week, whatever it is, he's got to take the repercussions for choosing.
Oh
to
yeah,
bump.
I mean,
That's all
the
it
thing is, because he was like, he had a clean record. I thought maybe they would be lenient, but they weren't.
Yeah.
So
is WrestleMania or Raw or SmackDown real? Ronald says.
Is it real? Yeah. Call it. What are you talking
Arav,
about?
you got to stop spamming the chat, man. There you go. You got done.
I-
Damn, used this tool. Sorry, Arav.
I just think if he tackled at the speed and he was running, it could have been worse. Yeah, that's what I think. If he tackled, he probably would have knocked him out anyway, because he was going pretty quick.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like you say, someone say, oh, he could have tackled, but if he had tackled, he probably would have
But that's what I'm saying.
knocked him out anyway.
The AFL, what's going on with that post?
I don't know.
Is it wobbling from the ball hitting it like that? That's crazy. People are letting off fireworks and it's illegal. Just go join in, Harvey.
The thing
Fireworks
is,
are wild.
Xavier, the thing that I don't like is like other players like Maynard last year got 0 weeks for knocking out Brayshaw. You know
So
what I mean?
how did he get away with actually knocking someone out then?
Well, they changed the rules a little bit this year,
Yeah.
but he got 0, man. Like at least he could have got 1 or 2, whatever. At least 1.
This
Like he
chat-
knocked someone out. He ended someone's career.
I'd join in, Larry says. This chat is next level, damn says. Lazarus says, Chris, what about the coward Port fan with the hat?
Yeah, that was stupid.
What did he do?
I
is that the one that, what's his name, flicked his hat?
yeah, and then they're trying to
Oh,
say
man, who cares about that
Yeah,
shit?
I
That's
think it's
so
stupid.
soft.
the whole thing. How about the Crows player that hit the bloody the Crows player, the
Listen.
Crows supporter that hit the mascot, or
What I'm saying is that
or
thing,
the
I
racist comments.
I actually only heard about that hat thing today.
yeah, it's stupid.
Mate, the parents of that kid, if you're trying to
It's not a
sue...
kid, bro. He was a man.
Oh, you're
He was a man.
You,
an idiot.
that guy, if you ever watch HFD Media, you're soft as butter, mate. You're pathetic. Get over it.
He just wants money.
You instigate someone and they flick your hat. That is not abuse.
Hey, I'm a Port supporter and he's a
And I'm
Port supporter. I
saying,
think he's a dickhead.
Get a life, mate.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
But in the other thing, the player shouldn't. They should just walk, man. Don't
Yeah,
react.
I agree.
Don't
that,
react.
That too, don't.
Don't react. But that's not assault, man.
Hey, man, Eric
That was an
Cantona.
assault.
Eric Cantona side-kicked a fan and he got banned for 8 months.
How was it? Did he?
That was in 1990. That was in
Oh, jeez.
1994. A Crystal Palace fan.
He sidekicked
Yeah,
him.
no, a Crystal Palace fan said something about his mum.
And he sidekicked him.
He got sent off. He'd already been sent off, so he was going to get a 3-match ban.
And he sidekicked
He
him.
jumped over the with a soccer boot. in
If
the
that
face.
happened now, oh mate,
Oh, you'd be sent to jail.
You'll be in jail, man.
Yeah. You'd be
Well, that's
jailed.
what it felt. It felt like the way they were talking about Houston, the media. It was like he was going to jail, man. That's how bad it. You know what I mean? The way they were saying it.
It was
felt for him.
Dam says it was 100% assault. Hat flicking is as bad as it gets. I don't know if Dam's
I don't
trolling.
know. I don't know. It's
I think
definitely
Dam's
not assault.
trolling. I don't know what's going on there.
But someone did punch the mascot, and also they racially vilified Guglielmi. So
Who's fans?
yeah,
That's pathetic. They should be banned for life.
Crows
They
fans.
should be banned for life.
I'm saying what this comes down to, guys, is that every single club, like all fans, there's shit in every fan
Yeah,
base.
of course they are.
There's shit in every fan base.
Yeah, I remember watching that game, KP. I remember I was watching it with my dad. We're watching it here. It was crazy. Yeah, see, Mark remembers the sidekick. Like Eric,
That's killer.
dude, he sidekicked a supporter,
That's crazy,
bro.
man.
To be fair, KP, in soccer/football world, we've been seeing more players go in the stands and have altercations with fans. Yeah, of course. I know that.
As a Collingwood supporter, we don't deserve to be in finals. Yeah, I know. Yeah, hey.
By the way, David Kosh's comments on Rochelle being an elitist are a joke. Koshi's got no right to call anyone an elitist.
Koshi's an idiot.
Koshi, you know
I
what?
can't stand him.
I was going to say, I don't even
Sorry.
think port people like Koshi.
No, we don't
so,
like him. We don't like
So
him.
don't worry about that. He is a bit of a moron, isn't he?
Oh, when he said that thing, he lost respect for me when the whole COVID thing happened. He was saying that, oh, don't have your
I like
your
that.
family come to your Christmas dinners. Like, keep away from your family. It's like,
Get a laugh, mate.
get a life, mate. Are you serious?
What do you think about my name, KP? I love it, Ronald.
Anyway,
I love that name, Ronald Dam says. Scott's Hawk. Hey, yeah, Mark's the best, mate. I'm calling him Mark. Sorry, guys, but that's Scott's Hawk. He's a legend.
oh,
Chris, I hear you. There's bad eggs in every fan base, but Port have a lot more than just some. My dad has been physically attacked by coward Port fans before. Never been to a Port home showdown since.
who said that?
Lazarus.
Man, I've seen
Listen, man, I'll tell you this.
I've seen bad Crow supporters too,
Yeah,
man.
it's got nothing to do with Crows, Port, anyone, right? I'll tell you now. I'm a diehard Man United fan. There's knob Man United supporters.
There is, man.
My club here, man. I'm telling you that my dad is the founder of. There are wankers in that supporter base.
The thing is, like, it's shit that's happened to you, LZRS. It is. But just because it happened to you doesn't mean that majority are like that. I'm telling you now, we're not.
JS says, calling spuds are umpires' pets.
But, like, if you come sit in my bay where we are, like, it's all good. Like, there's banter. It's good banter. There's nothing. But you know how many fights there were on the weekend?
Yeah, my mates told me.
Like, so many fights, man. What for? It's a family affair. Like, there's
Chris.
kids there, man.
Chris, what team are you going for on FIFA? That's what Ronald says. On FIFA. On FIFA.
Ronald FC.
Well, I thought you were going to go for Tottenham, man. It's your team. You go for Tottenham, don't you?
That's EPL.
Well, that's FIFA.
FIFA's like,
It's
a broad.
You pick them in FIFA,
Oh.
don't you?
I do. Oh no, yeah, because you know why? Because they're not the best team, and like they give you a challenge.
Dam says Ronald is back. Life is good. I love Ronald. I love Ronaldo. Is this?
I reckon
guy-
if you made him a moderator, though, there'd be carnage.
No, he can't be a moderator.
No,
He's can't.
there'd be carnage in there.
And he won't even go into Discord and apply. Listen, guys, we said that earlier. Anyone that wants to be a moderator, join the Discord. There's an application section in the Discord now if you want to be a moderator. When we hit 2,000 fans, we're going to pick another 2 to join. To join this guy. Where is he? Oh, let me find it.
Do you listen to Hello Sport?
To join this guy.
What's Hello Sport?
NGT23.
What's Hello Sport?
Is it us? Hello Sport. How are you? What's Hello Sport? Do they sit there and say hello to sport?
Do you listen to it? I don't listen to it, man. Imagine if the AFL had ultras and active support. What's that mean?
Oh, yeah. Ultra fan. Like ultras. Yeah, ultras are crazy. Genwell says, it's probably a bad example, but I feel like Eddie Maguire and Koshi came to the same trajectory. I don't know since I'm not a supporter of both clubs, but I feel like they were both loved at the start.
They were loved at the start.
The thing about Eddie Maguire is Eddie Maguire has gotten away with being a racist. He's gotten away with so many things that if I'm telling you, if a player did it, if a player turned around and called Adam Goods a monkey, mate,
oh yeah,
all hell would break loose. He's gotten away with so much shit. Why? Because he's a celebrity. Ridiculous.
Are the Pies going to win?
Do your days are over for me. Do I even have that in the footy one? I've got it. I'll get it.
Have you got the Huck 2 girl?
Nah, I told you I don't even know who it is.
I should send it to you.
The days are over. Oh, wait. GT, you ready?
Should I send it to you?
Wait.
Your days are over, mister.
Over it.
That was wild. Your days are over, mister.
You're over, mister. West Coast by 60 GT.
Magpies will lose. Last quarter, they'll stop playing as usual.
Mark said,
Oh, come on,
I
man.
joined the Discord today, lads. Well done, Scott. Mark, a.k.a. Scott's Hawk. What a legend.
Scott's Hawk. Magpie, yeah. Our Pie's going to win.
I tipped them.
They look good at the moment,
They're
but-
looking good, yeah.
Oh, how do you drop that, you idiot? Kozzy Pickett. Oh, what are you doing, Kozzy? How'd you turn it over there? Straight to Dacos, man.
He looks like me. What? Your days? GT reckons the days are over guy looks like him.
The days are over, guy. Does he look like him?
Oh my God, is that your new thing?
Is he a Kinez?
Are you GT? I thought you were Elena there.
But he's one of those Elenas that look like Kinesi. You know, there's ones that look like Kinesi.
I've got a mate at soccer, right? He's actually a young guy, right? He's one of the young boys.
Yeah.
Like, I'm his coach. He's 20. He's a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
And he's half Greek, half Guinezo, right?
Half Greek.
But his mates, like, they give each other banter and they're like, shut up, you Guinezo to him. And because he speaks Greek, it's fucking so.
Doesn't your uncle look like he's like African?
Oh, my uncle, Cypriots are dark, bro.
Yeah.
Very dark, as you know. And your dad said it. Remember, your dad's like, he's so dark.
Yeah.
My Theo Steve, yeah. He's a mad Port fan.
Is he?
Oh, man.
I gotta get him on the show.
Mad Port fan.
Magpies win by 30 points. Magpies to lose. Yeah, we read that one.
Wait, what's going on here? I don't know if you know this already, guys, but the Hawks game got moved because they can't make the floodlights work from 4:30 p.m. to 12:30. Hawks got moved to lunchtime because the floodlights are not working.
Is that in
Where's that? Tasmania?
Tasmania, yeah.
Shit. Boo the Eels, Zakal, Dan says.
Are we going to have a halftime break?
If you like, I'm not fussed.
Or do you want to put this camera over there?
Whatever we can do, we can have a little break. You always do that, don't you?
Yeah.
I've got Collingwood over 80.5 points. Looks good so far, Mark says. By the way, Chris, Ollie Wines looks like a Joffrey Baratheon. Just saying. What's that mean?
Who?
Ollie Wines just looks like a...
Ollie Wines a legend, mate.
No, I mean, I'm not saying he's not, but he looks
250 games.
Listen, I'm not saying anything about his ability,
No.
but he's a bobblehead.
Yeah, he's got a big head.
Yeah. Him and Ebert together would have been the best. He played with Brett Ebert, would have been next level.
For Ollie.
Get me a
I love
HFD
you, Ollie.
game.
I love
All
you.
right, listen.
I was there for your first game.
What are we doing? Are we going into intermission? Do I have to do stats? What is going on? I don't even know what the score is. I have not even watched the game.
The score is 8-5, 53. Collingwood is leading the Melbourne Demons 4-4-28. It is a... What is that?
Listen.
A 20...
Is Robbie Gray...
25 points?
Was Robbie Gray better than Ollie Wines? That's a debate.
Was Robbie Gray better than
I tell
Ollie?
you, that's a debate. I mean, Ollie Wines is
Robbie Gray was better.
But it's a debate. He's a Brownlow medalist.
Yeah, I know
they're
he's
different
Brownlow
players, though.
I know he's a Brownlow medalist, but Robbie Gray was...
Why? They're different players. How do you compare a forward with a midfielder?
Robbie Gray was a midfielder as well.
His best
telling
days
you,
were half forward, bro.
Robbie Gray was better than...
100% Gray, so much better.
Yeah, Robbie Gray. He was unfortunate he didn't win a Brownlow in the 2014 season because he was amazing.
I don't know. I don't even think they're comparable. They're two different players.
Well, one's an inside mid.
They're very different players.
They are, but just what Robbie could do with the ball, man, Ollie Wines can't do that with the ball. He's just a ball man. He just gets it in and under.
My favorite coffee is a latte with 3 sugars. That's terrible, man. Don't do that.
Gray or Boak? Gray.
Robbie Gray or Travis Boak?
Right, Gray, you can give Gray the ball to win you a game and he'll win it for you. Boak, yes, Boak's been great for our club. Don't get me wrong, but you can't do that with Boakey. Even though I love Boakey, don't get me wrong.
Is Bont better than Nick Dacos? I reckon. Bad Banana says.
Melbourne comeback, maybe.
Is Bont better? Gray or Westhoff? You being serious?
Westhoff's not the same players. You can't compare those players.
You can't compare any of them that you're saying.
No, Gray you can. Not with Ollie Wines.
No, they're still different players.
No, he was a midfielder too.
Yeah, no, but they're just different.
They are different.
Very different.
Well, one's very skilled.
You would really want to have both of those players in your team.
You do. Yeah, true. But what I'm saying, like, if I was to pick one, I'd pick Gray, man, because he can win you games.
But it depends what you needed. What if you didn't need that? What if you needed
true. Oh, yeah, I
a
understand
big-bodied midfielder? You know what I mean? What if you needed a strong...
Yeah, he's strong.
Yeah, like...
I mean, he's good in the clinches, man.
Robbie Gray or Warren Treadray?
Robbie Treadray in his prime? Warren Treadray, but...
I think you got to pick them all in their prime.
Robbie Gray was good, man. Like, I've seen him win a showdown off his own boot. He kicked 5 goals in the space of 5 minutes. Oh, man. I've seen him win games.
Robbie Gray. I'm going to go complete off for you.
There we go.
No.
What?
We'll see where your bias is.
Okay.
And where mine is. Robbie Gray, I think this is comparable.
Okay.
Or Darren Jarman.
Darren Jarman didn't play in the midfield.
Nah, but very similar, like match winner, like small forward. Like
Darren Jarman
played in the midfield for Hawthorn.
I mean, he was good. But
for Hawthorn, he
was
played
good.
in the midfield.
He was good.
And how many flags did he win? He won like 5 flags all up.
It's hard because they're in different eras, though.
DJ, man. I'll take DJ.
Yeah.
I agree. Robbie Gray's a champion. I do agree with that. But I think Darren
I don't know
Drummond.
if Darren Drummond could Darren Drummond play in this era though.
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah, because you'd be.
Was he fit enough to play
But
in this era?
you'd get it. You'd be like that because you're in the era. You'd have your skill in this era.
Yeah.
You'd have to be.
Oh, he was very skillful. Oh.
Guys, at Hawthorn, he was unbelievable.
Yeah, he was good. Yeah, Darren Drummond.
Andrew Drummond was quick hands, very quick hands, but DJ was all over better than him, I think.
Who would you pick? This is a good one. I said this last night. I was on a live last night, right? And I was talking to Collingwood supporters, and I'll go, who if you had to pick one of them for your team, you got Dacos,
Nick Dacos,
Nick
or
Dacos?
Peter Dacos.
No, Nick
Oh,
Dacos.
Nick Dacos.
Nick Dacos plays now,
Yeah.
or Horn Francis. A lot of people said Horn Francis.
I'd say Nick Dacos.
Oh,
But-
I mean, I love Horny, so I would say Horny, but
Listen,
they're the same age, same everything.
I don't think it's as big as like what Collingwood fans would make you think it is, and I don't think it's as big as what Port fans would like. The gap between them.
No, they're not. I think
Yeah.
there's not much of a gap.
Yeah,
They play. I mean, Horn Francis is more contested,
Yeah.
where he plays more in the back line and sets up play from the back line. So the difference.
I personally would pick Dacos.
And
I
then
reckon.
and the difference
But
between
then again, Horn Francis might have a higher ceiling.
yeah, but
We don't know.
Horn Francis kicks goals
Yeah.
in the forward line. He could be a good forward.
Robbie Gray or Jason Ackermanis. I don't think that's even. No offense to any Port.
sorry guys.
Listen, no offense to any Port fans, and I say that to Chris. No offense to any Port fans. Davey says Robbie Gray or Ackermanis. I don't even think that's a question.
Get us in. What do you mean get us in, man? You can't. I don't know how to do that. We're doing it through my laptop, bro.
I honestly, I don't know what Chris will say because he's a Port fan. I do not even think that's a debate.
What?
Robbie Gray or Jason Ackermanis. No offense to any Port people. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just second last was good.
Dude, 3 premierships, a Brownlow.
he's
Like, the
good.
guy was unbelievable.
He was good.
He
If Robbie Gray had a premiership, you could
dude,
maybe have,
Ackermanis won a premiership, won a Brownlow in a team that had Voss, Simon Black, Luke Power, Lappin, and he won and that's the same argument for Black and Voss. They won Brownlows in that team. Like, they were unbelievable.
Yeah. That Brisbane team.
Best team ever. I believe. I said that to Chris today. I believe they're the best team ever because for an interstate team to win 3 in a row is 10 times harder than a Melbourne team to win 3 in a row.
100%.
That's why they're the best team ever.
I said to him, like, if they were fit and healthy, they probably could have beat us.
But Port people
in
knew that at the time. If it was a week earlier, Brisbane
Maybe
might
could have won. Yeah, they could have had 4 in a row.
Unbelievable, man.
I mean, I was happy we won. Don't get me wrong, but
100%.
we got them at the right time.
Look at that team. Like, we've said it. Like, look at up forward. Like, they had Alistair Lynch, right? Alistair Lynch, Jonathan Brown, Michael Voss, Simon Black, Nigel Lappin, Jason Ackermanis, Lepich, what was the big dude? Michael at the back. Like,
Yeah.
they were unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
The guy with the helmet, what was his name?
Nathan Burke.
No. He was St Kilda, but there was one at Brisbane as well.
Yeah, he was the coach.
Yeah, he became a coach. He was
Yeah,
good.
little bloke.
Yeah, he was champion as
What
well.
was his name? Sean Hart.
Yeah, Hart. It was Hart.
Hart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it Sean Hart?
Sean Hart, Jamar said as well.
Yeah.
This chat is all over the place.
Dacos, I can't get you in because it's on TikTok live on my laptop.
Lockie Neal or Nick Dacos, Bad Banana says. They're a different age though, aren't they? And I mean, Lockie Neal's won 2 Brownlows. Like, whether you think he Cripps or Bontempelli, I think that's a good one. Someone says.
Bont.
I would take Bont personally, yeah.
Don't
'Cause
get me
I
wong,
like
Cripps is good.
I like the big body.
You know what? Cripps this year has been unbelievable.
He's amazing.
He's the only one that's been amazing every single time.
But I just like the big body.
Bonds,
midfielder.
I reckon Bonds had more of a
Yeah, I agree.
stellar career than Cripps, even though he hasn't
Jason
won it.
Ackermanis or Ben Cousins? That's a hard one.
Ben Cousins was good.
That's a hard one.
But Ben Cousins was a midfielder though.
At their
Ackermanis was like was a forward.
He was both. He was midfielder. At their best, I don't know. You might take Ackermanis as a match winner. I don't know.
Nick Dacos or Bontempelli?
I'd take Bontempelli because you can't compare him.
But he's
10
younger.
years,
Nick
that's what I mean.
Dacos is younger.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't. It's hard to compare.
Siri Rioli or Eddie Betts? Cyril.
Personally, I think Betts.
Betts
I
was
actually
good.
think Betts,
At
yeah.
Crows, he was great.
I actually believe Betts. Yeah.
Some of those goals he
Yeah, I
scored.
actually believe Eddie Betts, yeah.
Yeah, but Cyril was good too.
I know he was
man.
champion.
Oh.
I'm not it's not denying that.
Man, some of those Indigenous boys were
There's
amazing.
not many players in the Crows.
All right, do something with McLeod. Who you going to put up against McLeod?
I wouldn't pick any Crows player ever over McLeod, except maybe Modra.
Wayne Carey or McLeod?
Different
player.
Different player.
Yeah, they're different players.
Like Wayne Carey, you're comparing to Brown and Jonathan Brown.
Oh, yeah. All right. Wayne Carey or Jonathan Brown?
Listen, I prefer Brown, but I'd pick Carey. But I like Brown more.
I'll go Carey.
Yeah, no, I think he's better. I think he's one of the best ever. But
Carey,
I actually liked watching Brown more. He was just the guy was. I think
He
he's
was good young as well.
I think Jonathan Brown is the second best centre half forward. I think they're the two best centre half forwards ever. I believe that.
Yeah. Nick.
See you, Ronald. Take it easy.
Rugby is not better. Rugby is not better.
What's rugby?
What is rugby anyway?
Is that game? Is that game that someone invented where you have to pass the ball backwards to go forwards? That's weird.
Go Collingwood.
Gone or
McLeod doesn't sleep with his mate's wife, so McLeod's greater than Carey. That's what he's saying.
I would pick McLeod over Carey.
But, hey, it doesn't
but
matter.
they're different players.
It doesn't matter what they did with their wives.
Exactly. You're talking about football
We're talking about
ability.
football.
I actually think McLeod's more talented than Carey, but they're different positions. McLeod, I think, is arguably one of the most talented footballers ever. The guy was talent-wise. You didn't know what. It was unbelievable.
All right, how about this one? Modra or Gary Ablett Sr.?
If you had them at the best
at their best. Modra was good, man.
I'd have Modra.
Yeah, Modra was good, eh?
Modra, that year,
Modra was good.
Gary Ablett Sr. won the AFL Players Player of the Year, 93. Modra kicked more goals than him. And everyone forgets that because he played for a South Australian team.
I remember Mickey Martin used to hate Modra.
Yeah, Modra went up to him and Modra bought him a beer at the reunion.
Oh, did he?
And he goes, "Oh, man," he goes, "this because you gave me 4 Toyotas." Because of the mark of the year.
Oh, Mickey Martin. Oh, jeez. Prime Dangerfield or Prime Nate Fife?
Nat Fife, I reckon. Personally. Yep.
Yeah, Nat Fife.
Yeah, I honestly believe that, Nat Fife.
I know,
Dangerfield's an all-time legend.
I know Dangerfield's got a premiership.
Yeah, but Nat Fife. If I had to pick one for my team, Nat Fife.
If Fife was playing in Victoria, forget about it.
Oh, mate.
He'd be one of the biggest players ever.
Prime Nat Fife I'd have. Prime Nat Fife I'd have over him. Over Dangerfield.
If he was playing in Victoria, like a Collingwood or a...
And he's not a Judas either.
No, he's not. You would have thought he would have left, eh?
He's good, bro. We said that earlier.
I remember when he first came out, man. Fuck.
Guy's a freak. At that age, I remember 23. He's winning Brownlows at 23. Didn't he win?
Dusty or Nick Dacos? Dusty I love Dusty.
Yeah, I'd pick Dusty.
I reckon Dusty was probably one of the best players between 2016 to
he was amazing.
about 2020, 2021.
He was amazing.
Best player of the whole league.
Yeah, of course he was. Dusty.
But he wasn't as good as Gary Ablett.
No,
Junior.
I agree. That's what I was going to say. I don't know what GT was saying. I don't know what GT was saying, but I'll ask it because everyone.
No. Gary Ablett Jr. was
everyone
the best.
always asks this one, so I'll ask it for GT. Gary Ablett Jr. or Chris Judd?
Gary Ablett Jr.
Yeah, I agree
all day.
But there's a lot of West Coast and Carlton fans that say,
look, Judd was good, but
he wasn't as good as Ablett.
At West Coast, he was amazing.
Dude, Ablett.
But he just had a lot of power in his legs and the running that he could do. How fit was Judd, man?
Oh, dude, I want to see what everyone says. Gary Ablett Jr. or Chris Judd? Oh, Gary Ablett Jr. Man.
How about Christian Petrarca or Bont?
I'll
go. But is it different? Is Petrarca's more inside, isn't he? Oh, I thought it was...
But Petrarca's younger though as well, isn't he?
Nah.
Isn't he a bit younger? He hasn't been around as long as Bont.
Nah, Bont's younger.
Bullshit.
Yeah, Petrarca...
Really? Let me check this.
Bont's younger.
Let me just check their ages. So
Dusty
Bontempelli's 28. Chris. Bontempelli's 28.
And how old's Petrarca? I reckon Petrarca's 30.
Is he really that old? I didn't
or 29.
think so. Christian Petrarca is 28, same age.
Oh, same age.
You're right. You know what? Whoever asked that, I think that's actually a real hard one. You know that?
Someone said, what's the clutchiest moment
in AFL
history?
Clutchiest? I think it was, what's his name? Smother.
Hold on.
I think it's Nick.
Moment in the last decade.
I don't know if it's the last decade, but Nick Maxwell's smother on Nick Rewalt in the grand final is one of the most clutch things I've ever seen. That smother.
I guess it's clutch, but
that's clutch as
would you
fuck,
say?
bro.
Yeah.
That's clutch, man. That moment is so clutch. Darren Jarman kicking 5 goals in a grand final was pretty clutch.
I mean, Nick Maxwell wasn't the best player.
No, he wasn't. But
that moment, he was the best.
Isn't
it iconic, bro?
Lazarus reckons Bont easily. What, over easy? I don't know if it's easy, but maybe.
Both Bont and Track were both taken at the same draft.
Oh yeah, didn't know.
We're getting hot pies.
What's your favorite burger from McDonald's? Let's change it up a bit.
Double quarter pounder.
Double. I think just quarter pounder range is the best. Whatever. They have a single.
Hey, guess what I had tonight? Like before I came here, a doner.
A Monte Carlo.
I had a doner.
Did you have a Monte Carlo today?
I did.
With a HFD coffee.
No, but I had a doner.
But how good was that Monte Carlo?
Oh, so good.
What's a doner?
Like a doner.
What do you mean a doner?
A doner, man. You know what a doner is?
No.
It's like a gyros, but it's a doner.
A doner.
Yeah, it's good.
Where's that from?
Up the road here, you know, on the corner of Sturt Road and South Road. There's those shops.
Yeah.
Yeah, in there. And they got this Merc sauce. Oh man.
A doner. Why don't they just call it a gyros if it's a gyros?
It's not a gyros. It's
you
a
just
doner.
said it's a.
It's like a gyros, but
Why
it's
have I
like
never
Middle
heard of
Eastern.
this?
A doner kebab.
Yeah, but a kebab's a gyros. They just start.
It's not gyros. It's not. It was different. It was different to gyros. And yeah, how good it was. Oh,
doner.
Mate. It puts gyros to. It really like. Gyros are going to up their game because these guys are coming, man.
Doner means mix of meat, beef, and lamb.
Yeah, it was beef. The donors are coming, Greeks. You got to lift your game up.
A traditional gyros.
It was so good.
A traditional gyros made properly. The problem is no one makes them properly, man. Is so good, but it's got to be done properly.
I know, but this, I mean, it was good. The doner.
Is it a donor or a doner?
I don't know.
Well, donor is spelled. A donor is spelled DONOR, isn't it?
KFC or Macca's?
Macca's. KFC only has chicken. It only has chicken. What if you're not in the mood for chicken?
Yeah, but you can have popcorn chicken, man.
It's still chicken.
You can have mousse.
I think overall, if you'd pick Macca's because it's just got more variety. But I know people that would pick KFC.
What background are you? We are
background. Well, we're in New York City. Oh no, we're at that stadium.
No, they can't see it. Oh. They only see a green screen.
What background? Chris is Greek. I'm Greek, and I'm Greek Cypriot.
And let's turn this around. This guy here.
I'm Greek Cypriot.
He's Greek Cypriot.
Wild.
Let's freaking go Pies. I was just watching the match.
It's spelled Donna. Oh yeah, okay, but you pronounce it like Donna. Yeah, okay. Donna. Why did you tell? What's going on? Someone was abusing someone and Damn deleted a message. Damn. What's going on?
Oh.
Thanks for the sub. The extra sub.
Thanks for the sub, guys.
You know that's a good quality one, that webcam.
How good is it?
1080p. So you can get that. That's the one I was saying. C920 it's called. You can get that. It's pretty cheap. I think it's 100. You could even get it on sale sometimes. And that's like the main one that everyone uses.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
Donnie's in there. Donnie.
Is that USC Lion, Donnie?
That's Makri.
USC Lion.
Yeah.
Makri, Donnie, you know that means because you're tall.
I told him, I go, you know your name is Greek.
In Greek, if you were Greek, it would mean that along the line somewhere you had tall people.
Donnie's wild. Never go on a trip with him to Melbourne. He was always on meetings.
Donnie, that's terrible, man.
He's in meetings in.
Are they USC Lion meetings?
No. Oh yeah, he did have one of those too. He's just a meeting guy.
Bad Banana told Genwool to shut up.
Will Collingwood
for telling Bad Banana to stop spamming. Oh, okay.
Adelaide. Oh, this is a good one. Adelaide Oval or the MCG? We're biased because we live in Adelaide, but
listen.
MCG is the wild though. MCG.
And I say this just categorically. MCG is one of the best sports stadiums in the world.
It is great.
And that's just, I'm not saying footy.
About it.
It's a cricket, whatever. As sports stadium goes, it's in the top 10 sports stadiums in the world.
It is.
Yeah, that's just factual.
Look, Adelaide Oval's beautiful, but it just doesn't have what MCG has.
It's different. MCG is up there with the icon, and I'm telling you as a soccer fan, with the iconic Wembleys, Old Trafford,
MCG, man.
Maracanãs. It's up there with the Burnabout. It's up there, man.
But like Adelaide Oval would be, I reckon, my second favorite. But it's up there with my favorite. But don't get me wrong, Adelaide Oval's amazing, man. I love going there every second week to watch
Davey,
play.
Davey, I don't know if you're being if you're trying to be a troll to us, man, but that's
I'm
That's a
calling for
pretty-
the second half. Nick Dacus will rack up another 30 touches and kick
that's a
4 goals.
pretty. Davey,
Yeah.
I don't know. I usually do like you, Davey, but
What's he saying?
I don't know if you're trying to rile us up, but that's a pretty stupid comment, man.
Where's it? Where was it? I can't see it. Fan funding.
It got deleted.
Oh, what did it say? You're not saying it?
Yeah, I don't like that comment. I'm telling you right now, I don't like that comment.
MCG equals history. Adelaide equals... Nah, there's a lot of history in Adelaide Oval too, man.
Oh yeah, it is.
Like Port Adelaide's won premierships there. There's been cricket stuff there. There's been a lot of stuff there, man. Concerts. It's been around for 100 years, man. Adelaide Oval. So there's a lot of history there too, guys.
Yeah, Davey, again, I don't know what tree you're trying to climb there, man, but
Here we go.
either check yourself before you wreck yourself, man. I'm going to tell you that right now.
I don't even know what he said. Jacko goes, nah, prime Dusty or prime Selwood?
Dusty.
Dusty.
Joel Selwood,
Yeah.
he's not as good as Dusty.
No way. Dusty was amazing, man.
Yeah.
He was amazing. He
Yeah,
could,
yeah.
he could pinpoint a
Different
pass.
players.
You're hot, man.
Yeah, because I just...
Let's go. Do you want to go on the break and tell me?
Nah, I'm telling you, if someone said that to me in person, they're copping a slap.
Spaliata?
Yeah, oh,
A
yeah.
Spaliata?
Yeah.
I don't even know what he said.
Is Gorn the greatest ruck ever? Nowhere near it. He's not even in the top.
Is Gorn the greatest rock?
Nowhere near.
He's good.
He's not the greatest.
No, not the greatest.
I'm telling you, the two guys, Dean, and this is just in recent history. Dean Cox is better than him. Primus was better than him. Wren was better than him, and that's going back.
Primus was good, man.
Yeah, he's better than him.
Oh, heaps better.
Dean Cox was better than him. Sanderlands was better than him, probably.
Prime Dusty or Prime Charlie? Who's Charlie?
Selwood was a great captain, I agree. Not
Which-
an unbelievable player.
Which Charlie, man?
Charlie who? Charlie Cameron.
Oh, yeah. Selwood was a good captain. Yeah, I'll give him that.
Oh, yeah, great captain.
Great captain.
But I think the best AFL captain ever is Michael Voss.
Ever?
Yeah, AFL.
AFL?
AFL. So 91, whatever, 80, whenever.
I'm trying to think of all the captains. I think Luke Hodge was good.
Yeah, Luke Hodge was good, yeah.
He's up there.
Ryder or McAvoy? Yeah, Dean Cox, I agree, GT. He was...
Big boy McAvoy.
Source, the greatest ruck ever.
Will
Damn,
Sheezel
says.
win a Brownlow? Perhaps. Not anytime soon, but maybe in a few years.
Cochin was a great captain, Laz
Do you
says.
follow the SANFL Inclusive League Football? No, we don't follow it. We look at the scores, but...
Cochin was a great captain, Lazarus says. You know
Yes.
what? Do you know what? Might be a hot take here. I actually think he's very overrated, eh?
Who?
Trent Cochin.
Well, he won a Brownlow, but it wasn't his Brownlow.
He doesn't deserve
It was
that Brownlow.
Watson's.
Yeah, I don't care.
Oh, here come the Dees.
Sandylands has a lawn mowing business, GT says. There you go. He was massive, bro. Do you remember when he hip and shouldered, when him and Stevie J hip and shouldered each other?
Oh, yeah.
That was one of the best things ever, man. And Stevie J made out he wasn't injured, and he was like, that was the best.
Oh, here's one. Favola or Matthew Richardson? Favola or Matthew Richardson? None of them won anything.
Personally,
I'll get Favola.
I would actually take Favola, yeah. But Richo was probably more versatile. He went on the wing in the end and played really well.
Yeah. What team do you support? I support Port Adelaide, and this man over here, he's
Crows.
a Crows man. He's a Crows man.
I'm a Crow. Oh, we lost the sub, man.
Oh, it's probably that Davey guy.
Probably. I like Davey. I told him I actually like him, but he's making stupid comments.
I don't even know what it was. I wish I knew what it was.
How did it feel losing Kurt Tippett, KP, putting aside what we know and how it turned out? I didn't like it at the time. I thought it was a very Judas act when he left. But I thought he was overrated.
Yeah, I reckon Cherry, man. He's more younger than Gorn, so...
What team do you go for? I go for Crows. Chris goes for Port. It did hurt a fair bit, Genwell Dam says. Yeah, I didn't like it at the time when Kurt
What?
Tippett left. It was very... He asked me what it felt like. I thought it was a Judas act, Kurt
Did
Tippett.
you hear about, like, I just heard today, I don't know if it's true, Dam can probably confirm, but did Keane from Adelaide Crows walk out?
I heard this last night.
I heard this morning.
So last night at soccer, this was all going around my soccer pitch. That Keane walked out. I'd heard it from a source.
Yeah, because you got pissed off with like all the bullshit.
I heard last night that that's true.
Because if that's true, guys, that's damning for a club. Where it's like, where are they going? How can they have players just wanting to leave? Like
Lazarus says, KP should be the Crows representative for the Footy podcast. Honesty speaks facts.
Don't tell Jay Crum that.
He's on his way to Ireland, Dam says.
Who's the greatest player turned coach in any sport?
Any sport, Franz Beckenbauer.
Who's that?
Franz Beckenbauer won the World Cup as a player, and then he won it as a coach, like for Germany. Yeah, because he was he was one of the best players of all time, and then he won a World Cup as a coach. It's soccer. That's soccer. That's what I think personally.
Yeah, to win a World Cup, forget about it.
Whereas Didier Deschamps did the same thing with France, but he wasn't as good a player as Beckenbauer.
I know that this is not the World Cup, right? But for these players, it's like winning something like that, isn't it? Because they don't get to win anything.
Because it's of course.
They don't get to win anything.
The Premiership is big.
It's huge.
Of course it is. Dam says he's on his way to Ireland. He's confirming.
Taylor Walker or Christian?
Who's Christian?
Who's Christian there?
Like Christian the wrestler?
Melbourne and Carlton. What do you hear for Melbourne and Carlton? To be honest, surprised Rochelle doesn't request a trade if you have your older leaders bagging you out.
Yes, yeah, I agree. Yeah. I agree. Whether you like Rochelle or not.
Well, they bagged him out, man.
Yeah, they should do that in-house. No.
In-house. Not. Don't go on to
I'll tell you now,
a public forum.
If you did that, I'll tell you a story. Right? So I don't know how much people are into soccer, right? Roy Keane was Manchester United's most successful ever captain.
Yeah.
He's one of our best ever players. Right near the end of his time with Man United, he went out on a public forum and outed some players. The next day, Sir Alex Ferguson went in the change room, and he was the biggest paid player at the club, and put the team down, and he goes, Roy Keane will never play for this club again. And he was our most important player.
Oh, yeah.
So what does that say? They shouldn't do that. It should be in-house. In-house, mate.
Has to be in-house, guys. Because that just makes the club look like idiots. And now Keane, he's like, well, stuff this, and he wants to go.
Yep.
It's just unprofessional, man.
Apparently, he's on the way to Ireland to see his family, Dam says.
Yeah, okay.
But who knows? Rory Laird has been bad all season. Goodling said he should have been dropped for those comments. Yeah.
It's pretty bad, man, if that's the case.
Hate or whatever aside, I feel a bit sad we're losing that international connection. Yes, the American pathway wasn't successful and Gaelic football connection is losing a bit. Sure, the game is more diverse. Yeah, but the problem is every other country has their own type of football. Every other country has their own type of football. Like America has American football. The rest of the world has soccer, like football. That's why it is a good game. But to go get it to these other countries now is so hard because all these other countries have their own sports.
They're playing it in other countries.
No, but he's just saying we've lost it.
It's amateur.
Yeah, the international connection. I get what Gen was saying. I get it.
Yeah, with Gaelic and that, yeah.
Juddy Sports says, Rochelle to the Blues for future first-round pick. He grew up supporting the Blues and he feels a need we need at the Blues.
Look, guys, the problem with Rochelle is he doesn't go for any hard ball.
Yeah.
And that's what you need. Like, if you've got a player that doesn't even go for it, our player Logan Evans was on him and just pretty much walked up to the ball. He was just standing there, did nothing. Was easily pushed off.
Best Before says,
do better than that, man.
Best Before says, but don't you guys get the feeling that Rochelle has had a big head for 2 seasons? Maybe the message wasn't getting across in-house. Maybe, but I still don't think the coach should do that. The only person that should out players in public is Nix.
Yeah.
He's the coach. He can go. Players shouldn't be doing it. That's me. That's me. I agree what Big Man's saying. He doesn't go for the hard ball, but like I said, like him or hate him, his teammates shouldn't be going out again.
No. I agree with that. Pathetic. What I'm saying is he's just not he just needs to get better at his game.
Yeah.
But as you said, his teammates shouldn't be bagging him. They should be having sit-down talks with him in the club, behind closed doors, forget the media, and tell him where he stands with the club. That's it.
You know what the thing is? I see Dam here, Lazarus, like they're Crows fans and that. I tell this to Chris, man. Listen, when it's your team, you get heated for your team, man.
Oh, you love your team.
People take it. You take it in. You get defensive about your team. I say it to Chris all the time for a laugh. I'm like, stop getting defensive about Port, man. And we laugh.
I'm not defensive. All I'm doing is I'm just saying what I believe in.
Anyway, what I'm saying is, like, everyone gets defensive for their team.
Yeah, of
it's
course.
just factual. Like,
we do.
Like, Laz, I can tell you, like, give him.
Well, he's a Crow supporter. Like, I get it.
It's. Listen.
Does he like Rochelle? Laz,
he's saying give him a break. He goes. He can develop. Has the most goals for a small forward under 22.
I know. No, I'm not saying he's got talent.
Yeah.
But he's got to have more than just talent. He's still young.
Yeah. That's
and
what I'm saying.
the way he acts is like he's a superstar already.
But
do you know what I mean?
Maybe that's the belief you need to have in yourself to be a superstar.
Maybe, but he's not though.
You know, like the stories they say to Ronaldo when he got to Man United, and he's like, they used to ask him who's the best player in the world, and he used to say me. And he was not the best player in the world.
There was one showdown, I think, last year where Rochelle was in the midfield, and he was good. Like, I was like, "Fire, this guy's killing us."
Well, whose fault is that for not putting him back there?
He was good. He was good in them. I don't know why they didn't use him in the midfield.
Answer my question. Whose fault is that for not doing
coach.
it again? So 3 weeks ago,
he was good in the midfield, man.
3 weeks ago, when Tex Walker played, right?
Yeah.
And my Bapur was moving quicker than him, who's been dead for 10 years. Whose fault is that? That's Nix's fault, right?
Yeah.
For selecting him.
100%.
It's not Walker's fault. I was watching him. The guy could not move. I'm sorry. That's the coach. Coaching staff. You, as a collective, that's your fault.
Because I remember him playing in the midfield, and I remember he was killing us, like in that showdown last year.
Yeah.
Rochelle, and I was like, "Fire, this guy is going to be great." But then they stuck him in the forward line because he can score goals, obviously. But I reckon you put him ranking in that midfield. Get him hard.
Dam says next year is going to be his 4th year, and if he's still playing soft, selfish, lazy football, see you later. And then he says Rochelle has no gas tank. He can't. I'll tell you one thing about. I'm going to tell you this now. You might not believe me. No one has a gas tank at 22. You don't. You do not have a tank in football, soccer until you've done at least 5-6 proper preseasons. You don't have a tank. You'll know if he's still lazy at 25, 24, 25, then you know he's lazy, doesn't have a tank, doesn't put the effort in. But at 22, it's hard.
Yeah, well, I just think, if he gets a tank, you can put him into the midfield. He's got the skill to be a good midfielder. So,
yeah.
And they can tell, like, he's not a small bloke, like, he's stocky, so.
Can't defend a crap culture. Airing dirty laundry instead of mentoring young players. Clearly didn't learn from the preseason camp. So, mate, the Crows is a boys' club. I'm telling you this. I've been a Crows fan since I went to the first game. I've been a Crows fan since day dot. Chris knows this. And I'm telling you, the Crows is a fucking boys' club.
All right, I've got a question. The first step of Adelaide charge for final is sack Matthew Nicks, one guy said.
100%. He's spot on.
And the other guy goes Pele or Maradona?
For me personally, Pele. Yeah. But I think they're both two of the greatest players of all time.
Yeah, Pele.
I think they're two of the greatest players of all time.
Imagine if Rochelle had stuck with the Melbourne City pathway.
Was he a soccer player?
Was he a soccer player?
Maybe that's why he's soft.
You can't say that.
I can say whatever I like.
So, looks like Collingwood have just kicked another one. So
I've been saying that Rochelle should play in the midfield for so many months now. Rochelle was drafted as a midfielder, yet we don't play him in the midfield. Yeah, because
that's what I'm saying. He was good, and then he could build his tank there, man. But they just keep in the forward line.
Tim Cahill is his mentor. True story about Rochelle, they're saying. And Dan is saying it's because he doesn't like the furnace.
Dacos has kicked one. One needs 3 more.
Mark says Ronaldo or Messi. Which Ronaldo? The real Ronaldo or
how about
Cristiano Ronaldo? That's what I'm saying. Which
Brazilian Ronaldo?
You got to tell me which Ronaldo. And
these people, these young kids, don't know who Brazilian Ronaldo is, probably.
They've never lived a day in their life, then. I'll tell them. I'm going to tell you a story right now, right? You guys might say I'm an idiot, whatever. The Brazilian Ronaldo, at his peak, he was Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi in one player.
That's crazy.
The guy was the quickest thing you'd ever seen. He was powerful and he was so skillful. He was both of them. was the best player I've ever seen. And I'll pick him over anyone. That's
If
me.
he wasn't injured,
Mate,
imagine.
even injured, I'll pick that guy on his day. If I have to have one player in my team, it's the Brazilian Ronaldo.
Imagine he wasn't injured, man, and like what could have happened.
I watched him when he was 110 kilos in his last game, right? 110 kilos, Chris. He was overweight, had a gut in his last game ever for Flamengo.
Jeez.
He did this trick, right? 2 defenders went to get the ball off him and they went like this. They went to get the ball off him. He did this trick and they went, cracked heads and dropped.
No
And
shit.
he was unbelievable. The guy was amazing.
Yeah.
Yo, what's good? Ayo says. The Portuguese Ronaldo and Messi. If I'm biased, because I'm a Man U fan, I'm going to say Ronaldo, but I truly believe Messi's a better footballer. But I'm going to pick Ronaldo because I'm a Man U fan.
To be honest, though, what were the Crows thinking not playing Daniel Curtin since the start of the year?
But I think
That's
a lot
true.
of people have been saying that. John even said that.
Wasn't
to
he
his
injured,
credit.
though?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Was he playing in the showdown, Daniel Curtin? Was he playing? Because I was there, but like,
Nah,
it's
did he
hard.
play in the most recent? I don't know if he did.
Did he play in the
I'm not
showdown?
sure.
I don't even know.
Pies are smashing the D's, yeah. Me and Chris haven't even watched the game.
Here we go. Dees,
R9 before his knee injury was
Dees going
incredible.
for the
Yeah, he
kick.
was.
They're going for the kick now. Can they get one back?
He
here?
wasn't ready to come straight in, Dam says. But what's ready?
Oh, he's got it.
Good kick.
Melbourne hit back.
I'm not actually
was.
being, I'm not trolling, Dam. I'm actually asking what makes a player ready to come in? What means you're ready? Because if you come in as a 19-year-old, you're never going to be physically ready.
Depends. Like in the twos, if they're performing in the twos,
Yeah.
and yeah,
Because in soccer, they always say it's a term. If you're good enough, you're old enough.
well, Horn Francis was playing straight
That's
away.
what I'm saying. If you're good enough, you're old enough. Like I'm not. The
But-
times he came on as a sub, he looked nervous.
Melbourne are coming.
and
They
it
are
showed.
coming.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair
Welcome
enough.
in, guys. Welcome into the
That's
chat.
why I'm asking you, Dan. That's why I'm asking. Like I'm actually being legit. Like, I'm not trolling.
I want everyone in the chat to put their premiership. Who do you think is going to win the premiership?
I forgot to put a poll up because we didn't even watch the game.
I'm watching it. I'm watching it.
Well, what poll should I put up? Is R9 the greatest?
No, I want everyone to put their who's their premiership favorite. Who do you think is going to win the premiership?
Sam Walsh had a tank at 18.
Also in TikTok, put your premiership favorites.
Yeah,
in
but the point I'm making is like,
doggies.
see, the point I'm making,
Oh.
people are saying to me, Sam Walsh had a tank at 18, but the point I'm making is that's one player you're picking out of
Brisbane, Port Adelaide.
how many players have played the game. You're picking one player that might have been an anomaly, you know what I mean?
Who do you think is going to win the SANFL Grand Final?
The Bays, are they in it?
I haven't been watching it, Shane, so I don't know. I can't answer that question.
Nick is a freak,
I'll say North Adelaide.
J. Crom says.
If you guys if you're on TikTok, guys, if you want to go and join us on our we're live on YouTube as well. We look a lot better. You can see KP. We've got like a stadium behind us. If you want to come onto our YouTube channel, go to our profile on TikTok and go to the link and come and say hello in there.
Davey, no worries, man. Anyone knows KP, you know that I don't hold on to anything, man. And it's all good. Don't worry about it.
He's saying he's apologising.
Yeah, apologies. I accept everyone's apology. I never hold on to nothing, man. I'm a very carefree person.
No worries, Davey. I didn't even see it, so I don't even know what it was.
I said straight away, I said I like Davey. Even though he said it, I don't know if someone timed him out, if that's why you haven't spoken, but I like Davey. He's champion.
If
Karma Bays, Les says.
If Lamini Yami can play for Spain, then Curtin should be able to start for the Crows. Who's Lamini Yanni?
Nah, there's plenty more, KP. Like, listen, I'm
mate,
telling you right
Yeah,
now.
mate. Yeah, mate.
You think that, but I'm telling you, the tank they have at 18, even if they've got one, is not the tank they've got at 20 after 5 preseasons. There's nothing you do to change my mind.
Here come the Dees, man. Far out. They're coming back.
Don't hold on to anything except Sancho's behaviour, KP. That bum needs to be sold. I hate Sancho.
Sancho's wild.
I hope the Mighty Bays get up. Port are going to win the wooden spoon, by the way. Port
Yeah, they probably will. Unless they can if they win this week, can they get out the wooden spoon?
Well, man, my yaya loved wooden spoons. But Rochelle has. I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, I agree with what you said, Dan. I think what you said spot on. If he's still got no tank next year after a massive preseason, right? And it's his 4th year. So I'll let you say it. If he's still got no tank next year, like I think you're spot on what you said. Then that's when you stick the boot into him.
It's pronounced Lamine Yamal.
Oh, from Barcelona, Lamine Yamal. Yeah, he's a freak.
Yeah,
he's 16.
He's saying if Lamine Yamal can play for Spain,
then
Curtin should be able to play for the Crows.
He played for Barcelona at 16. He played in the centre of midfield for Spain, and they won a Euro.
Yeah.
When I was 16, I didn't even know what clothes I was going to wear. This guy was making decisions on a midfield at the European Championships. Guy's unbelievable.
So I'm saying, like...
Oh, yeah, but I said that. I agree with that. If you're good enough, you're old enough. I truly believe that.
Yeah. Thanks, James, for that one.
Yeah, no,
Thank you, James.
But anyway, back to what I said, Dan. I think your point is actually, I think you're spot on, Dan, with what you said. I think you're actually spot on. If he's still like that next year in his 4th year, then questions really have to be asked about Rochelle.
Nice mark from Cox.
But then again, you know what? He just might be one of those players that doesn't get the hard ball. There are players like that. Not every player gets the hard ball.
But it's detrimental to how they play.
Yeah, well, see,
they're a very contested side.
Then get rid of him. That's the coaching and the recruitment side of things. Why are you playing a guy that doesn't fit into your game plan?
Yeah, because the Crows, that they play a very contested brand.
Yeah,
and he doesn't fit that. If Keane leaves, I just think that the club is in disarray, man.
The club is in disarray. The club's a boys' club, bro.
I know, but like if he leaves because of that, like if he leaves and goes to Collingwood or something, mate, I don't know what to say.
All right, let me read. I must have missed. KP, did you ever like Tip and Woody? I actually thought he was good. Tip and Woody, yeah.
Tip and Woody was good. All right, so the top 5 of the SNFL are Norwood, Sturt, Centrals, Glenelg, or Eagles.
Norwood, Sturt, Glenelg. The Bays, man.
I'm going to say Sturt.
Don't go against the Bays, bro. You're in the Bay House.
The Bays are practically the Crows. So is Sturt.
Yeah, no, man.
So is Sturt, really.
That's terrible. You're in the Don's house. Is the House of Bays.
I've told him I hate the Bays.
And what did he say? You know what he would have said?
Told me my luck.
I would have told. I'll imitate him. Hey, Don, I hate the Bays. He'll go, I don't give a fuck. I missed the start of the watch along. How does Chris feel about the Houston situation? Sorry if you've been through this question already. Best before says. I think Chris has got a bit of a level head about it, to be honest.
Look, personally, because of his good record, I thought that would have been taken into consideration. I would have given him 3 to 4, but it is what it is. They gave him 5. Yeah, look, I was there when the hit happened, and it was brutal, man.
Juddy, are you a Man? Juddy, are you a Man United fan? Are you going to watch me? I'm doing the Man United watch along tomorrow night, man. He's saying Ugarte. Here we go. There you go. He's a United fan. Absolutely. Juddy,
all right, getting back to this game, do you think Melbourne have a chance here? Because,
listen, I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Here we go.
I haven't watched anything.
Oh, it's a mark. What? No way.
Oh, shit. Was that
McDonald had the mark, man. Let's have a look. Kicks it. Lipinski kicks it.
Let's have a look. Nah.
Nah. They both had it.
Is that sad, guys? Is everyone upset at me that I've admitted I have not watched a minute of this game?
Why? Why haven't you watched anything?
Because I've been just talking the whole fucking time.
I've been watching.
I love the chat. I'm a massive good boy, Juddy. Man United watch along.
Yeah.
Man United watch along tomorrow night, Juddy.
How good's Hoskin Elliott? I was talking to my mate, that's a Collingwood supporter today. How good is he, man?
If he missed, that would have killed him. Do you like Hungry Jacks?
Hoskin Elliott. Yeah. Do I like Hungry Jacks?
I'm just asking.
Mate, I love Hungry Jacks.
I really respect you for being honest about the Houston bump, Chris. I had tons of port vlogs trying to tell me he was in the right. Really appreciate honest fans, Lazarus says. What a legend.
Look, I think in yesteryear, maybe that bump would have been, he might have got a week, but yeah, they don't let you hit the head. Well, they don't let, if a player gets concussed, it's, what can you do? I felt for Dan, like he looked so gutted at the end of the game.
I think because he probably knew he was going to miss a grand final if he didn't make a grand final.
He knew, man.
It's very different culture, but it suits your knowledge more, KP. Since you're both footy and football head, why can't Australian sports be the same with European football fandom in lower levels? Yeah, it's because football. You got to remember, soccer is the world game, and it's the only sport that's played in every country in the world. Like it's Kobe Mainu is everything Nick Dacos wishes he was. Yeah, I agree with that.
My mum asked me if I had done the dishes. I yelled Richmond.
They're
She
mates.
smiled. She knew they were washed. Who do you want to win?
Collingwood.
Collingwood.
Dan says Dan and Isaac are mates.
They are. They're good mates.
There you go. See, I hate that.
They're all
I
mates.
remember the days, and I've been talking about it, when Man United players, Liverpool players hated each other. Crows players, like the Ramsgate, and Port players
Oh, yeah, I know.
hated each other.
They did. The Ramsgate.
You know what?
Prosciutto, Josh
listen,
Carr.
I'm telling you right now, AFL World, bring those days back. It was much better. That means you truly were one with your club, man.
Did they just score another one? Oh,
Don't you agree? How good were those days?
they were. I mean, they're good. I mean, everyone's friends now.
Yeah, no, but that's gay.
And what brings that along? Social media.
I know. It was a collision, but Rankin didn't know that it was coming for some reason. Maybe the noise of the crowd prevented him from being warned. Yeah, before social media. Now, I just believe it was the way to be, man.
I just think that, like, if you say he wanted to tackle him, I reckon he would have knocked him out anyway. So I just don't understand the guy that double fisted it. If he had marked it, then nothing would have happened.
Maybe, yeah.
But it is
KP,
what it is, guys.
Nottingham Forest gifted you your greatest captain, Keane. Can you do us a favour and draw one of the legs with us so we have a chance of missing relegation? I don't know if he's Man United's greatest ever captain. He is Man United's most successful captain.
Comes Jamie Elliott.
But I believe Man United's greatest ever captain is either Bobby Charlton or Brian Robson.
Jamie
He was
Elliott with
looking
a
at the
shot.
bloody ball, Bernari. What is the logic? Listen, guys, we're going to stop arguing about the Dan Houston thing. He got 5 games. It is what it is.
Yeah, he got 5 games.
What I'm going to tell you is right now is when in sports, in life, there's probably a good piece of advice. When a decision gets made, you're not going to change that decision. Just accept it. It's done now.
They tried to appeal it, but they couldn't win.
Yeah.
So they tried to. I would have. We were looking. They were looking for 3 to 4 weeks. 3 weeks, 4 weeks. But
he was coming at him too fast to make a tackle. I don't think so. I agree with Chris. There's nothing. He could have went like that, but it still would have hurt him.
He would have hurt him.
But what's what I'm saying?
Probably would have really hurt him.
Yeah. So
I reckon that would have done more damage.
it might have, like to his internal. But what I'm saying is, it wasn't split second. I don't think anyone that think it wasn't. It wasn't split.
He
second.
was running towards him.
It was fast, but it wasn't split second. It was.
He was fast. It happened out of the blue.
For Brighton, KP? No way.
At the end of the day, man, he's got a copy suspension. It sucks. We could. He's rated number. He's rated number 3 player in
Houston.
Houston, number 3.
GB says it's a dropping the ball free kick to Houston. I like that one. That was pretty funny, man. Damn, why are you picking on me about Brighton? Man?
Oh, you see that? You see Favola? Favola reckons that he should be 0.
That. I think that's bollocks.
0.
I think Favola's trying to be like Kane Corns.
Kane Corns.
No, I know he's. That's not what I said. Yeah. I mean, the way he is, like, trying to say controversial takes to get, like,
Yeah. Nah, because, like, he was saying because the shoulder only made contact with the chest, but it's the whiplash that killed him.
But it's not, I don't, like I said,
it's the whiplash.
I don't even think they should be worrying about that. He could still get really hurt here. Like,
oh, yeah, of course.
A genuine question, Dan says. Yeah, no, I'm confident for United.
Why is Melbourne so bad?
Not sure if you know, but Houston's in Victoria right now. What do you think? Yeah, because in the tribunal there.
He's from Victoria.
No, but isn't the tribunal there? He had to go there.
Yeah, he was there for the tribunal. He's probably staying there with his family.
Yeah, because he knows he's not going to play.
His family's there, man.
Yeah. I actually don't think he plays for Port again.
No, I reckon he'll be back.
Do you think he won't leave?
Well, Hinkley reckons that he's not.
Yeah, no, but you never take that on face value.
No,
Nick's also said Rochelle wasn't dropped for them.
We'll see.
I
reckon he won't. I hope he doesn't leave. I hope so.
Oh, I'm not saying that.
Well, my mail on. Look, I've got mail on Houston.
Was it email or just mail?
Just mail.
Was it?
Daniel
Norton didn't.
Basically, this is what I heard. This is not true. I don't know if it's true or not, but this is what I heard. He's got a girlfriend over in Victoria, and she's like a supermodel. That's beside the point, anyway. And she's living there. So he said to the club, "Look, guys, if you want to trade me like this year, like if you want to, I'm open to trade because my girlfriend's over there. I'm happy with Port Adelaide. I'm happy to stay here. But if there's an opportunity that comes up and you want to trade me for bigger picks, then I don't mind doing it." That's what he said. and that's where this is happened. So the club don't want to lose him, but if there's an offer like that they can't refuse, then they would probably do it.
Yeah.
But where's he going to go? Like, what are these? He's a good. He's number 3. He's one of the best. I think he's number 1 kick in the league. He's third best player in the league in the rating points. He's a good player. So what's he worth? That's the issue. So because he's got 3 years left on the contract, so they got to give Port something for him.
Can you disclose where you hear that from, or you can't? Never give away your.
Nah, I'm not giving him away.
And I'm telling you right now, it's not Daniel Norton.
But that
I'm telling you,
it's not Daniel Norton.
It's not Daniel
But
Norton.
that's like it sounds like that would be something that would happen. Like
Yeah.
family, it's a family issue. Do you know what I mean?
KP, Zakal, Reborn is not here because Reborn doesn't even know what AFL is. That's why he doesn't come to the AFL.
100% Port 2004.
KP, you seen this wonder kid Kone was just signed from Mali? Yeah, he looks good. Yeah, looks really good.
If I can get like a first round pick and then maybe like a future first round and maybe throw in a player, it might be worth it. But because you're going to remember Tasmania's coming in and they're going to take all the draft picks.
Yeah.
So you want to get stocked up before that happens. And this draft is like a super draft, especially for midfielders.
Yeah.
So
Jace Burgoyne could make a really good halfback if the worst happened.
yeah, look, I think they're going to put Burton in there, but we'll see. We've got Williams as well. He's a big loss. Like, you can't replace Dan Houston, man. He's a huge loss. Huge loss.
Does that suspension, aside from all the shit, I'm actually like, everyone talking about it has done my head in.
Yeah, the media.
No, like the media, everyone's going on about it. Like, but so aside from the actual 5-match thing now, but does that, now you're saying how good he is, does it
hurts.
put a dent in Port's
Of course.
premiership aspirations?
Look, you can't say that because, like, if your team is only relying on one player, then you shouldn't be in the finals.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying, but
it does. It does.
When you lose one of your best players,
he's one of our best players. It's gonna hurt. But
any team losing their best player.
if the team's good enough, they should be able to good enough to do it.
The thing I was saying counter for Port fans, and like everyone knows, I'm not a Port fan, but Matty Primus got injured the year that
of course.
Port won the flag.
Yeah, so did Franku.
Yeah, and Primus was like
Franku was one of their best midfielders.
Primus was captain, number 1.
Number 1 ruckman. They changed the whole. thing.
Yeah, the rule. They changed the diameter thing.
Yeah,
the circle.
It was dominating.
It was and you couldn't grab it because you just used to grab it and go.
Grab it. Yeah.
And just get rid of
it.
It
did.
Gaff punched Brayshaw 2018, missed the grand final, then the Eagles won the flag. Yeah, there you go. Please
Richards,
tell how is Darcy Moore really getting subbed out of the game for the smallest bump, Sad Sandwich says. I don't know.
Yeah, 100%.
By the way, if my comment ever spams by accident, KP, mods, it's my Wi-Fi occasionally playing up and not on purpose. Nah, all good, man.
I hope we get Joey Richards, Port. I really hope we get him. He's a good player.
Childo's ready to come in.
Oh my God, bring him in.
All right, Childo, let's go make a call.
Players like, yeah. What's he saying? So I got to up the Hawks.
I'm just going to sort this out with the man.
Because you're interested in Joey Richards, applies my.
Hey.
I don't think Joey Richards is part is a
Can I hear now talk again?
I don't think he's
We're in the new pad.
Can you hear him? Did you hear
I
him?
can.
No.
You might not be plugged in, bro.
I'm
Your
plugged in.
thing came out. Oh, look. 1 second.
What the heck? I thought I can hear myself though.
No, hang on. The camera's a bit.
I can hear
off.
him.
What's going on with the camera?
No, hey man, I can hear the King of the North.
Mm.
King of the North.
How you going, guys?
How's the Carlton Lounge?
It's there's a lot of mirrors, so just got to sort out the mirrors situation. But besides that,
so if you're naked, you can see every side.
my camera, like you can see every side. Yeah, my camera's pretty average there. What's going on?
He's a little skillful player.
Oh, wait, he's there.
I think McKenzie will never.
Look, it worked.
What's happening?
100%.
You got him.
Oh my God, King of the North. King of the North.
King of the North in the house.
You got to go to the right, man.
There we go.
You're blocking the.
No, I'm just going to get it.
Not too much of me, KP. Take it easy.
There you go.
I made the rules here.
There we go.
The King of the North is wild. Hello, Johnny Carlton. How are you, man?
I've got to move that
Johnny Carlton in the house. Johnny Carlton and the King of the North in Carlton. Look out.
Yeah, but he can't see you. He's on TikTok.
No, no.
Is he? Carlton is the best. Says hi.
Who's that?
JJ, sup fellas? What are the odds of Bailey Fitch scoring a goal tonight? Just turned in. Do not.
Well, 3/4 time, he could.
Hey,
Bailey
we've
Fitch.
actually got someone here that can give you stats now because, again, I have not watched a minute of this game. I've been so focused on the chat, King, that I have.
The chat's gone off tonight, man.
You have not watched the game.
Has the chat gone off?
It's gone off.
What do you guys think of the chat coming up on the screen? Do you guys like that?
It has been going off. That's amazing. Yeah, the chat coming up is great.
KP Ugarte is waiting to fly to Manchester for his medical. Yeah, I know, man. It's good.
How's the move, King? Did you get your throne in there?
King sounds sexier with his huskier voice.
The King
I do. Thank you, GT.
The King does sound sexy. How about that guy say? Yeah, he's
Yeah,
good.
it's I can actually speak now, so it's a lot better.
So who's going to be the 1,844th subscriber? Anyone?
Yeah,
that's
come
in
on, guys.
TikTok,
Get on board.
Do us a favor. Go into our YouTube channel. We're doing the live. You can watch us live there, and it looks a lot nicer than TikTok. You can see KP here, and you can subscribe to our channel.
The Royal Dalton Throne. Chris C, I appreciate your effort with this game, but this is a bad game to be concentrated with, Genwell says. Maybe that's why I'm just concentrating on the chat.
It is it's a dead rubber.
Exactly.
Don't get me wrong, but
Carlton the best says I sub. You've already sub. What a legend. Razor Ray.
it's Razor Ray's last game.
So what? Isn't he gonna
Razor Ray. Goodbye, Razor.
1844.
What?
1844.
Carlton does that mean? Is he not gonna? Isn't he meant to be the most senior ref? He's not gonna ump in the finals.
No, this is his last game, man.
Not in the finals. They're not gonna have him. Why?
He's a good.
It's bucketing down at the MCG. Look at that.
Why is he
Wow.
gonna be umpiring in the finals?
I don't know, but I hate Stevic, and I can't stand. I won't say hate. I can't stand Stevic, and I can't stand Nichols.
37 likes.
Juddy Sports, we do swing both ways. Don't worry about that.
Chat is swinging both ways. I guess it's 2024.
So, King of the North, how's the move been, man?
The move's good, man. I've got boxes everywhere. I've got crap everywhere that I've got to sort out tomorrow. But I've got the telly working, KO's working, the computer's going. I got an internet, so I'm on fire.
I like it, man. You look good.
King of the North Wild. So, King,
And it's bucketing down at the MCG, far out.
Is
And
it?
how bad are Melbourne? Melbourne is shocking.
Melbourne terrible. Is the first. This isn't. You know what? This is another Friday night game that we've done live on the couch. That the game's been over at quarter time.
yeah.
Oh,
It's happened
it's
again.
unbelievable.
Well, the Carlton Port one was good.
But we were saying at quarter time we thought Port were going to win.
Can someone please confirm if the game will be broadcasted on here when quarter 4 starts? Quarter 4's already started, man.
What's quarter 4? What's a quarter 4?
I smell a brown loaf for Nick Dacos.
No, I'm going Bont. I'm going.
Nah, not this year. Nah.
I feel like your audio is cutting off, KP. It's because when we talk over each other. That's why.
Can you hear us now?
No, it's because his is
Did
coming
someone
through
just
the
write
amp.
garlic, man?
Garlic naan? What's going on in the garlic naan area?
I love a cheese naan. A good cheese naan.
39 likes.
39 likes, guys. Let's get to 40.
39 likes, far out. It's like King of the North on the air.
On a Friday, it's
tonight.
been good.
It's been going off.
That's good. Well done, boys.
We've almost got 10 subs.
10 subs. Jeez.
Wow.
Guys, if you're on TikTok, if you're watching me on TikTok, listen to me. Go to our profile page on TikTok, hit the YouTube, go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, come join us on the YouTube channel. We are live on there as well. You can see KP who's next to me. You got the King of the North that's in the he's on screen as well. You won't be able to hear him because he's
No, that'll pick me up.
yeah,
That picks me up.
oh, it picks you up, but it doesn't pick up King of the North.
Oh, no, it doesn't pick me
Nah,
up.
so
No.
come inside our YouTube channel, guys. If you like YouTube, that's where we normally do all our stuff. And we'll see you in the chat in there.
Melbourne is shocking weather, and Melbourne Football Club is also shocking.
Oh,
Brandy, 100%, mate.
I've got an
100%.
I've got an unpopular opinion.
Here we go.
Gold Coast
I thought you were going to say
have
Goku.
better fans than Melbourne.
They do.
Yes.
They do.
Thank
100%.
you, whoever subbed.
Hey, thanks for the sub, guys.
All right, so Gold Coast
Thanks.
King is agreeing with you.
have better fans than Melbourne.
He's agreeing.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, do you know what? They might not have more fans, but the Melbourne fans are a joke. I agree.
Yeah.
You should be supporting your club till day dot, regardless of where position they're in.
I know. Look at the MCG.
I know,
man.
that's crap.
There's no one there.
It's empty.
But that's on
Yeah,
Collingwood.
again.
But this
Yeah,
is on Collingwood.
again,
as
it's
well.
empty.
This is on Collingwood fans too. They should all be there.
They should be.
Collingwood, Melbourne.
Google
should be
Deluxe,
Right, it's a
welcome
Melbourne
to the
grant.
chat.
It's
Google
Melbourne.
Deluxe.
Yeah.
Hey?
Google Deluxe. I'm a big fan. Go Eagles. Oh, you and GT are Google.
Yasu Megale.
Hey.
Yasu.
Welcome.
Who's Peter Moody?
Peter Moody.
Who's that? He's a Greek guy.
Peter
Yasu Megale.
Moody.
What fans? What fans? No fans there. There's no fans at the game.
Peter Moody. That's an interesting name, man.
Peter Moody's wild.
Who do you think will get tracked next season? Mitchell's asking.
Ah.
Collingwood. Collingwood. Track
Collingwood?
Collingwood.
Wow,
Well, I don't know.
that'd be a good
Maybe
boot
not.
for him.
What is Collingwood going to give? Is Melbourne to get Petrarca? He's on a 7-year deal.
Wow.
7-year deal, like
Google Deluxe says, "Remember me? I'm Stan." How you going, Stan?
Stan, my cousin.
Okay, Stan.
Baranari's loving it that we're giving it to the Dees fans. Well, they shouldn't be pathetic. Go support your team.
Oh, they are pathetic.
I'm
Well,
saying-
I've been giving it to them for weeks
Yeah,
now.
I'm saying tonight's on Collingwood fans too. Go there, support your team till the end. Why? Is
Yeah.
it like,
Yep.
Do you reckon Neil Bullen's going to the Crows or the Port? I think Crows.
Crows.
Crows. He's a
What
good
about
player.
that other one, Lukosius?
That's a
Are the
tough
Crows
one.
going to go for him?
See you, Google
they
Deluxe. Thanks for coming in.
I think the Crows get him, but
See you, Stan.
because we got too many players like Lukosius, we don't
Yeah.
need Lukosius. You guys need to play like that.
Yeah.
We got Georgiades, we got Todd Marshall. You know, we
What,
got
who? Who have you got?
Yordiadi.
That's better.
Yeah, but they don't know who I'm talking about.
What if they
Yordiades,
traded
man.
You don't know
Darcy
who
Moore?
I'm talking about.
It's Yorgadis.
Yordiadi.
These fans still at Mount Bullet. Mount Bullet.
Here comes
so
Dacos.
39
Oh,
likes.
shit kick, Dacos.
39 likes. Well done. Didn't someone at the start of the night say we've got to get to 38? Well, we've beaten that.
Another goal. Far out. Dacos, another chain goal, even though that was a
Yeah.
shit kick. Oh, no, it wasn't a goal.
Dam says
Oh, it was.
Yorgadis. But he spelt it.
Oh,
in,
Yordiadi's a good
he
player, man.
spelt it in
You're the others.
Someone
supercalifragilistic.
called Farty just followed us on TikTok.
What a farting guy.
Thanks, Farty.
Best Before gave us a super chat. Says towards the
Yada,
Schooner
yada.
Fund. Enjoyable content. First time here, Best Before says. And he's given us a super chat.
Oh,
to
thank
the-
you.
To the
All
beer-
right, man. Thank you
saying
so
have
much.
have a beer on him to the Schooner Fund.
Thank you so much.
What a
Thank you so
legend.
much.
What an absolute legend.
Everything that is like you guys donate or anything that happens goes straight to the channel. Pays for like all the stuff that we have around here. Pays for programs that we use to make content. So
What does that mean,
yeah,
Gamer
thank
James?
you so much.
Gamer James says keep it PG.
Darcy Moore's injured. No way, is he?
We are keeping it PG.
Yeah, we are.
G'day, Jazz. Good to see you,
Jazz
mate. Thanks for
says-
coming in
Yada, yada.
tonight.
Dan gives us what I love. Listen, Dan. He says no one out super chats Dan. Because you know the thing.
Thanks, Dan.
You know.
Remember we met Dan? I thought he was from the. I thought he was Nighthawk from Mortal Kombat.
You know.
Chris Coyne gives you a run for your money, Dan. I'll tell
He
you.
gave us one today. You know what, mate? I love Dan, eh? Like Dan, he's been around for so long. Comes in, we banter, everything like.
All right.
No, but him, GT, all these guys that have been around, like they're mods now. I love these guys, man.
I've got something to say about Dam, right? I like Dam, but normal Dam. Crow's fan Dam is not good.
No, but you got to take him as him. He probably thinks I hate Man United, KP.
He does. All right.
Sunshine Soul, welcome to the chat. Good to see you.
Damn, you win, mate.
Now, King of the North. Sunday.
Yes,
Sunday is a big day. Now,
it is a big day.
Now, I know that doing a triple header is a big thing, but if you
Yeah.
think about all those games, they're all crazy with the
Yeah.
with the ladder. I think a triple header we have to.
Carlton
Well,
is the best, says bro.
I think I'm going to be able to be set up, so I'm going to be okay. My internet's pretty good,
There you go.
so
Because you think about it's Super Sunday, man.
Poor Carlton is the best. Hear what he said? He's going through what I went through.
What?
He goes, bro, there was an ad on the stream. Don't worry, man. Oh, you know how much money I've spent on Timu?
Timu's the best.
Timu, get us some Timu.
GT says,
KP.
damn is misunderstood. Nah, I understand him.
Damn is wild.
I love it.
Yeah, well, GT23 and Dam have been here for ages.
Lazarus reckons Lukosius is going to Port.
41 likes. Far
maybe.
out, guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well done.
But he's contracted to Gold Coast. What are we going to give him?
Carlton is the best. Says I don't think we'll win on Sunday, but I'm going to the game. Doesn't think Carlton will win, but going to the game. A Carlton fan.
I don't think.
Can I
Carlton's winning
just
either.
say that Learn Bottle 7 says some crazy things,
Learn
but
Bottle is out there.
do you like duck leg curry? Is probably the highlight of my
Ooh.
Duck leg
food
curry.
that he's rolled out tonight.
Ooh.
Duck leg
He
curry.
loves food, eh? Can I ask Learned Bottle something? Have you found Hunky Food Dudes? Because you talk about food so much, you got to go see our other channel, man. Hunky.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah.
You
Well,
got to,
go-
dude.
Just
Yep.
go to our YouTube channel. If you scroll down the bottom, you see our other channels there.
Yeah.
Peter Moody goes Houston to Richmond for pick 1 and 2 of the later first round picks we get for all our lost stars. I don't think they're going to give us that, man.
Lazarus says,
Don't think they're going to give
Lazarus
us.
says, tell Chris, I heard third hand from a family member of Lukosius he's more likely to go to Port.
He's good friends.
Oh, there's a high tackle.
He's good friends with Connor Rosie, but what are we going to give Gold Coast for Lukosius?
And
We've got nothing to give him
a pack of crisps.
unless they get rid of Houston and we get picks. But would you give picks for Lukosius? I don't know, man. This draft's so good.
Sunday, Blues will have 18 players out if McGovern is a late out with his hamstring. Then if Saints
Is he
lose,
really?
They should. He might be a late out. So they would have 18 injuries. You say?
Well, let me ask you this question: if you were Voss,
Attempt to
would you
kick
bring
4
would
again.
you bring
I agree,
Curnow in?
Juddy Sports.
Kerno.
Would
Have
you bring
faith.
Curnow in? Would you bring Curnow in, even though he's not 100% in his leg?
No
You
way.
couldn't bring him in then. Or do you?
No, don't worry about him. Play with the small forwards.
If it's do or die,
Yeah, but it's do or die.
I say to
Doesn't matter.
Kerno, are you going to have a cortisone and go kick me 5 goals and win the game for me?
Okay.
No way. I wouldn't do it.
Peter Miller goes, not pick.
They won by 65 last week, boys. So do it again.
Hi,
Remember me? I'm Stan. G'day, Stan. On my phone. There we go.
Is that Google Deluxe? Stan, you're just another guy now?
Oh my god, I love bacon deluxes.
Bacon Deluxe Mall.
Oh, well.
That's my favorite.
There's thunder and lightning in Melbourne. Far out.
Ooh, thunder and lightning.
I can't wait to come see the
How
Carlton
many
Lounge.
stands were here? Yeah, I know. Listen, look at that numerology, Chris.
What?
48, 84, 12, 12,
12, 12, 7, 6?
48, 84, man.
Not for long.
Why was 6 scared of 7?
I don't know.
Because 7, 8, 9.
That's a good one. Here we go. And Schutzy.
Terrible kicking, man.
If it doesn't add up to 69, then it doesn't really matter, GT.
Kerno was picked last night and failed a fitness test today, so
Collingwood
already
back in
ruled
the
out.
eight?
There you go.
No, Collingwood is not back in the 8.
I watched Stan, GT says.
Let's have a look.
Actually, Port's interest in Lukosius has made me think Crows will grab Neil Bullen and maybe at a stretch Cozy if giving away future picks.
Collingwood are 9th. But yeah, they're equal points with the Bulldogs, Hawthorn, and Carlton. But percentage wise, they're 102%. Carlton's 110.
JJ, is that JJ Masters with a new name or is that a new JJ? Just says JJ.
There we go.
JB.
Kate fans in. Kate fans in as well. KP.
K Thai fan says hello humans. Hello.
Hey, do you reckon?
Hello.
Do you reckon
Hello there.
that opening round was that too? I reckon that was too soon for Collingwood to start playing. Like
Yes.
they
'cause played
lost.
grand final.
They lost
Yeah.
that game, and that could have been that's a loss. That
I
could have been a
think
win.
Opening round is one of the worst things I've ever heard of.
Opening round is the worst thing.
It's
Ronald is wild, damn.
And they had to
yeah.
go play in Sydney, man, of all
I know,
places.
it's a new JJ. Okay, there you go.
Round 0.
I reckon
so
Hawks
shit.
moving to 3:30. Scott's time tomorrow is way too early. Yeah, I agree, Mark.
Make sure you give us a sub, guys. If you've come over from TikTok and you're in here for the first time,
Yeah.
jump on board
Absolutely.
and come and join us.
Guys,
We've got a few Eagles fans in the chat. JXWell.
Guys,
Keep up the good
if you
work,
guys
thanks,
if you guys
JJ.
if you guys are on TikTok, I said it before, head over to our YouTube channel. It's in the description of our profile on TikTok. Hit the link. Go to our YouTube channel. We are live on YouTube. It looks 100 times better than what it looks on TikTok, and you get to talk to KP. Also, you get to talk to the King of the North, who is on the stream too, but you can't hear it.
Fan says, I have been subbed for a long time. How many TikTok viewers you got tonight, big man? Damn says.
We have
Katie Fan, you're a legend.
1,716.
How many?
1,716
1,716
views.
If all of them went over to YouTube and subbed, we'd be very happy people.
We will be, yeah.
We would be. Yep.
If Brisbane finished 5th and if Hawthorn slipped to 8th on percentage, given Hawthorn's momentum, does Brisbane lose that match?
I'm also in South Australia.
Not sure about that.
Good place.
WTF.
What do you guys think about the NRL in Las Vegas? I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, I think that's good.
I think Aussie rules should be played over there
I think
too.
it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Americans will go to it. They don't care. They'll make it big.
It's a real showcase, Burundi.
Yeah, they'll go there and they'll make it big. Americans make anything big.
Well, they trip out because no one wears their
That's
gear.
right. But they are good at making events. Whether they like it or
They're taking the players off the field, guys.
because of lightning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what happens. It's a rule.
Is this the second time this has happened here?
It's a rule in soccer.
Yeah.
Dude, this is the same. This happened with us.
It's a rule in soccer. If there's a lightning,
Oh, no
if we see
way.
lightning, our game.
There is thunder and lightning out. Like I can see it out the window. It's bad.
The game has stopped.
Hey, do you remember this happened here?
No, that was because the lightning hit the.
No, but do you remember it happened?
Yeah.
And we're waiting.
Yeah. We're doing a watch along.
All right, I'm going to change the camera angle for this thing. All right.
Is there thunder or what? See, it happens.
Yeah, there is.
At
Massive thunder.
At my level in soccer, it happens. If there's lightning, they have to can games. Yeah.
All right.
It's so loud, Genbull reckons.
Oh yeah, it's bad. I should take you out on the balcony and give you a live feed.
I reckon you'll get us. Yeah. Now go a bit more the other way. Yeah. Now it'll be both of us. Yeah, it'll be both of us.
It happened in Copa America, did it, KP?
Yes. Yeah, it did. Yeah. That's right. Time to shoot the breeze. Dan says exactly. What are we shooting the breeze about, guys? What are we shooting the breeze about? Oh wow.
Exactly.
I don't know. Like, no. Keep playing demons. Give yourself a shot. That's a good one, GB. KP is Sid.
All right, I'm gonna. No, I don't know whether I can.
Not sure,
actually.
man. I reckon Dan. Ask Dan. What happened to the game? There's been lightning, Amanda. How are you?
42 likes.
No, it's been a cracker show. The chat has been
Lightning and thunder, Dougie, and they've pulled the players off.
King, man, the chat's been going off tonight. We have been shooting the breeze all night. Yeah, I know. I had to apologize to the fans because I actually have not watched the game because the chat's been going mad. Carlton, I hope they make the finals and still a bit disappointed about the Hawthorn game when they got flogged. Really disappointed, but so
It was very, very frightening. Yes.
Yeah.
I like your style, Dougie. I like your
You
style.
should just say Pies win the game. No way Melbourne even kicking a goal or two in the next 10 minutes. Yeah, fair call. I didn't know they did that. It's actually a thing at any sport level now. If there's lightning within a certain radius, they have to call games off. Also, up the bays, get in the mighty Tigers. Well done, lads. Hey, settle down. You said you don't like booing people.
I think boo Shelley though.
Boo.
Sorry to say, guys, but how did I jump that?
Because it wasn't there before. Because you moved it. You know what's so funny about booing? I've always said this. I mean, Jerry Seinfeld says it. It's like, when you get booed, like, who cares? What does boo mean? Boo.
There's the bum crack of the big man.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Will they replay the
TikTok
rest of the game another time if it gets too bad? I doubt it. Because neither can make... They'll just...
Up the dogs.
Oh, no.
Well, I got to speak to...
Tony Dion. G'day, Tony Dion. Thanks for coming in.
HFD, I saw a lightning flash from your window. What? Wait, I'm looking.
There's no lightning here in Adelaide,
No.
man. Relax.
No, he's talking about us. We're there at the game, man. Chris.
What?
There you go.
You give
He's
me
got
away, man.
you got the lightning behind you.
Oh, yeah, sorry. We're here.
Can you
It's a-
show
wait.
us your balcony, please?
This is a dead rubber, guys. Like, just finish the game. Just
Can you
forfeit
show
it.
us your balcony, please? Hang on a sec. Let me see whether I can
Let's see
do
if we
this.
do it. Let's see if the
Stand by.
stand
Play
by.
suspended, I know.
43 likes, big man.
43 likes.
KP, thoughts on Sancho to Juventus? Apparently, could be. I only
Well-
want him to go if it goes on a permanent transfer. I don't know what loan does nothing for us, but I don't really want him at my club. There was lightning from the crack shot too. They're talking about your crack shot. That's what Amanda said.
Oh, thanks.
You showed your ass and there was
Oh,
lightning.
sorry.
But don't you remember the lightning in Adelaide BBL match years ago? I think it was during the New Year's Eve game. And Major Thunder, Dougie.
No,
Well, remember when it happened here? Chris, you can tell. Remember what happened when we had the lightning here?
what?
Don't you remember? You were talking about it before.
What happened?
Here, when we were live.
Oh, yeah. It like turned off everything. Remember we had that ghost talk and like all the things went off? I got punch. What? Huh? Well, this is like longer. This is longer than like a normal. What's the King of the North doing, man? All I can see is a door.
See his balcony and he goes, I'll let you know. He's going to check.
Oh my goodness. Can we see some lightning out there, King, or what?
There we go, live.
Jeez. I don't see any lightning, so I think it's a lie.
Hang on. There we go. Hang on. Let me just point it out that way.
I don't see any lightning, man. All I see is a tree.
Oh, give me a chance. If we got lightning on the screen, then it'd be a miracle.
I've got 162. What you got? I've got under 162. What do you guys think? What is the score?
There we go. There's a look at the.
Yes, I think so. 90 to 49. What's that? That's. What's that? 9. Oh, it's 10 minutes to go. Under 152. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Is it gonna? Are they gonna play though? They might actually cancel the game. That's what we just got told, guys. Someone just said they might cancel the game. It's a dead rubber anyway, so what's the point?
Yeah, exactly. Definitely not as fancy as the Docklands Lounge Dam, but there we go.
It's a dead rubber, so like, just cancel it. So it's not going to matter. But who wins it? Like whoever's in front at the moment, I'm guessing.
You can tell the chat that KP is about to do the biggest wog act in the history of HFD.
What? What do you have?
What happened to KP?
He's doing something.
After Leone.
It's Afghalemon, no.
No.
It's not near.
No. Didn't the Don explain?
He did explain that, but I still don't agree.
Why? How can you not agree?
Because I'm Greek.
Was that the sort of footy park? Okay. It's Icon. It was.
Yeah, but
I was pointing towards Icon Oval, sort of.
So do you?
I'm not far from. I'm probably 3-4 k's from Icon Oval, pretty much.
Once Childo stops, I'll tell you. So do you remember what did the Don actually explain to you? Why did we say Afko Lemoni?
I can't remember.
Because super.
G'day, little Sparky.
I'm going to give a Greek lesson here. Super. When you ask for super,
Yeah.
it's not o super, is it? It's I super.
Yeah.
That's why it's Afko Lemoni, not Afko Lemono.
Yeah, but that's when you're asking
Yeah,
something.
I know, because the pronoun is I, not o. That's why I'm telling you the way that Greeks say is wrong, is factually wrong.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know, GT, I wonder what GT says.
Now I can be best before. That's for sure.
Well, yeah, I'll cancel the game.
Listen, I don't care.
There's not even. What's the point?
I don't care if it's Afko Lemoni or Afko Lemono.
I don't know. Maybe they will. There's only 9 minutes to go. Let's see what they say.
Put it louder.
Oh man,
I can't hear it. Oh, they're back out there.
No.
Oh, that was a replay. Okay.
KP, you got to be the Crows rep for the footy podcast, man.
Thanks for the follow, guys.
Tony Dion says no, it's Afkolemono. Yeah, but you're not listening to the explanation.
Who said that?
Someone.
Tony D.
I said, listen, it doesn't matter what it is, it's wrong. I don't know, KP. GT says, what do you say, GT? How do you pronounce it, GT? What do you?
Afkolemono.
GT, you're the resident Macedonian. So you gotta tell us what you say.
I got my 80 and a half points for Collingwood, so I'm happy. Well done, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Damn love Celine Dion. Can you give us a few bars of Celine Dion, Chris C?
Yeah,
What's Celine Dion song? Wait. Now you got to sing like Titanic or something.
Yeah. How's it go? How's it go? How does it go? How does it go?
He goes, how does it start? And I.
You know that song?
No. I know.
You know that one?
Oh, shit. No, that's Whitney Houston.
And
That's
I will always love you.
My heart will go on. You know that one?
Pronounce what?
Oh,
I
God.
missed it, GT says.
All right.
I said
I
we
can
were-
sing.
Well, listen, GT's asking, so the Cypriots, we say Afkolemoni, and Chris is saying it's Afkolemono. And I said to him, we call it Afkolemoni because when you ask for super, it's I super, not O super. So we say I Afkolemoni because it doesn't make sense, O Afkolemono. And I Afkolemono doesn't make sense. But who cares? Really? It doesn't really matter. It's just what the
Rest
Cypriots
in
do.
peace. Any chance of past final? Yes, it's over.
Hey, Ree.
It's
Thanks, Ree.
over. Thank you, Ree, for the super chat. Guys, if you are on TikTok and you're watching us right now, come over to YouTube and
Yeah, that's right.
come over to YouTube. You'll see the King of the North is there. You'll see this green screen behind us is not green. It's actually a picture or something. It's a stadium. And yeah, it looks a lot better than what you're seeing on TikTok. So if you want to come over, if you're on TikTok, go to our profile page and hit the link. The YouTube link is there.
We say tomato.
And come in.
We say lemono. Yeah. Listen,
And
it's
subscribe.
45 likes. Thanks, guys.
What's the song, man? You thinking?
Wherever you are. You know the
Oh, you are there. I can't even sing it.
Yeah, we just say that's the reason.
Oh, here, wherever. Why are we singing that
that's
song?
the actual reason that the Cypriots say Afkolemoni. Just
Who do you
because
go
of
for?
The E thing.
I go for Port Adelaide, and he goes for.
I go for Man United.
He goes for Crows, but Man
And
United. They can't see the scarf. It's quite not wild.
Put it on me. Man United's best.
What else?
Listen,
What else
we've eaten live on stream before, Spanagobites, and now Afkolemoni. Wild. You want some Afkolemoni? You want some Afkolemoni?
See, normally you watch the footy, you eat a pie. This guy's having a lemon.
Mate,
Morning.
don't you remember that time? Do you remember when someone asked that question? They were like, who's the biggest wog out of you guys? And Amanda wrote in there, she's like, KP's the biggest wog. Hey, Chudo.
Thanks for the.
KP and Chris C and the cat have smashed it. Yeah. Well done, Chudo.
Thanks, Chill. Thanks, King.
What a legend. 46 likes.
Thanks for the likes, guys. Really
KP,
appreciate it.
please rep the Crows for the footy podcast. Listen, I'm going to tell you one thing. The footy podcast usually goes live on a Tuesday night. And on Tuesday nights, I do the one thing that is dearest to me, and I play soccer on that night.
Maybe when he retires.
Maybe. So
When he retires, you can come on.
Jay Crom is doing his on his own, Lazarus.
Jay Crom is not the
I'll
best.
try my best, man.
He's not the best rep. You know what you should do? Every week you do a little video about the
It'd
Crows.
just be me like, going off.
No, it doesn't matter. That's what we want, and you just give it to me, and I'll put it on the show. How about that, Laz? Laz,
Hey.
would you be happy with that?
KP, check my previous news. Oh. What is it? Oh, did Ugarte sign? KP, Collingwood fans' curfew has been breached. That's why the game is being called off.
Who wrote that?
Juddy Sports. That's a good one, man. KP, do you rate Matt Crouch? A lot of people say he's just an accumulator, but when he is in the guts, he gets the ball. I actually don't. I've never really liked him. I think he's a stat patter, personally, but that's not saying he's a bad footballer. I just think a bit overrated, I'd say. No. I'm just saying that's why I don't come on there a lot of the time, man, because I'm actually at soccer. Oh, Tony, they are. Vlaunes. We call them Vlaunes.
Vlaunes.
Do you know what Vlaunes are?
No,
They're like an Cypriot Easter thing that we...
Vlaunes.
It's like a treat. They're like in triangles. You don't know what Vlaunes are?
No.
On Greek Easter, we'll get some Vlaunes. I'll get the Dom.
Greek Easter. Jeez. Is this going to be... Are they going to...
Tony said, look, Tony Dion said, I must admit, the Cypriot Easter bread, the Vlaunes are legend.
The Vlaunes are wild. I love them. Hooks loves them.
A KP-centric think for footy would be good, though.
Hooks is there.
Does she know Vlaunes? Yeah, because she's with Lucas. Lucas is
Lucas, yeah.
Gabriel. Hooks, are you going to get us like 1,000 subs on YouTube? What's going on, man?
Hooks is wild. How are you, Hooks?
Maybe you
How you going?
Maybe you can make that Celine Dion song about KP. Be KP wherever
you are here.
Let's get to 50 likes.
home.
Oh,
I don't know the words.
Titanic's too sad, man. Do you know what's so bad about Titanic?
What?
I know exactly what's going to happen in the movie, and it's still sad.
Do you still cry?
It's so sad.
Do you have a tear?
Oh, yeah. Listen, anyone who's anyone, right? It's the only movie in the history that everybody that walked into the cinema knows exactly what's going to happen. The boat's going to hit an iceberg and sink, and it's still fucking sad. That's how good James Cameron is.
He is good.
He's the best. Terminator, Avatar, Titanic. Guy's unbelievable.
Terminator's probably going to happen soon anyway.
But do you know what I mean? Like everybody who's anybody knows the story, and it's still sad.
I'm bloody fabulous. How you been, mate?
Titanic song cover by HFD.
We've been good. We've been
Lazarus, I said to Chris, we'll get Childo there. I reckon Childo might be on drums. We've got to do a HFD 80s music video.
I got big plans for next year, by the way, guys.
Listen,
I got big
before
plans.
you keep going, a HFD 80s music video.
Yeah.
How wicked would that be? I'll have my hair down at the front with the mic. I reckon Childo King will be on drums.
Yeah. Do you know he used to have long hair?
Yeah, that's the best.
Like really long, like yours.
That's the best.
Yeah.
King, are you going to be on drums, man?
I'll be on drums. I don't mind.
King, you had long hair. I remember your hair.
I reckon
man.
you're bass, Chris. You look bass.
I'm
guitar.
a bass guy.
I did.
I'm a bass guy.
I started following United after randomly buying a Beckham shirt 6 or 7 years old back in the day, which I still have.
You might be right, Gibbs. You might be right.
You know, I've still got an Eric Cantona top, number 7 Cantona top, and I never wear it. I leave it in my cupboard. It's like,
If this gets called off, it's called a draw. Is it?
Zakal, how you doing? What's the NRL score updates, Zakal? Let us know.
NRL.
To answer your question, Juddy, you asked about Man United. My dad, the Don, as everyone knows him here, has been supporting Man United since the 50s, man. So I didn't really have a choice.
Duckworth Lewis. What's that?
I wish I could actually grow it back. Damn, I might actually be. Hang on, let me see whether I can find a photo and give you all a preview.
Mark reckons make it Iron Maiden or Def Leppard. I ate soup and now I'm sweating.
You're sweating, man.
Yeah, because the soup, bro.
Put the aircon on, man, to help you out, man. You gotta put the air conditioning on, man.
Help a brother out.
This guy's sweating. This guy's sweating profusely, bro.
When you eat alcohol, it doesn't.
Oh yeah, forget about it.
It's like hot.
It's like me when I was wearing pants at 40-degree day
Yeah.
with the King of the North.
KP can be like the singer of Human League. What the hell is that?
All right, King of the North. What watch-alongs are you doing this
Yes.
weekend?
I might have to give tomorrow a miss, but I'll definitely do the triple header tomorrow on Sunday.
I might do one tomorrow, but I don't know which one.
Well, I'll be live for the Premier League at 9 p.m. tomorrow night.
Maybe, yeah. It might be on the HFD Footy channel.
Yep.
Tomorrow night, I might do the Crows game.
Yeah, he was, Juddy. My dad started supporting them in the 50s, like just reading the newspaper. He started supporting Man United. Obviously, he was about 10 years old, 1956-ish. Started supporting them, and yeah, we didn't really have a choice, man. We started supporting Man United, and my first memories of Man United were pretty much like Eric Cantona, like in the early 90s, and I just...
This guy goes, I'm a West Ham fan. My
Yeah.
other team is the Demons.
Yep.
Has gone down half since Christian's injury. Yeah.
West Ham, the Hammers.
You want to know something? I'm from the UK. You cannot watch any live games of soccer on TV on Saturday.
Well, I'll be doing the Man United watch along tomorrow night. If you want to come to HFD Media on the YouTube channel, I'll be doing it live.
So our YouTube channel is where we do most of our stuff. So if you want to come to our YouTube channel, we're live on YouTube right now. Go to our profile page on TikTok. The link is there. Our YouTube link's there. Go there and subscribe. And we do an EPL show every week. Well, not me. KP does.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to. They do a really thorough EPL show.
I'll tell you guys a story. Since we're shooting the breeze, they're all talking about Man United and Australia and that. Man United and the big clubs, they used to come tour here back in the day, right? And after Man United won the European Cup 68, I believe they came here in 1969, right? And there's a guy that me and Chris actually knows him too. We knew him. Sorry, he chewed his hair. That's wild.
What's he doing?
Look at that long hair.
Oh,
He's got a photo. Anyway, yeah, so Chris knew him too. Chris actually knew his sons well. There was this guy who was an Australian legend from Adelaide. It's called Nick Pantelis, right? And Man United came here. Bobby Charlton was the Ballon d'Or winner, I believe, at the time. And they played against West Adelaide Hellas, Man United. Bobby Charlton got on the microphone at Highmarsh Stadium after the game. And he goes, whoever that little number 7 is, he's like, send him to Manchester now. And then Nick, he broke his leg, didn't get to play in the World Cup for Australia in 74. And because he was getting married, he was like 29 or something. His like family made him stop playing because of like fear of getting injuries and shit. And they were saying, send him now. Man, remember Nick? He was a family friend of mine. Like, him and my dad were like so close.
Yeah, I remember.
He was one of my club's
I met him. He's nice.
First coaches.
He was a nice guy.
He was a champion, man.
I think the game is over. I think so. Who's your favorite player, KP Hooks reckon?
For who?
For who? For
like what
Man
sport?
United?
You talking about football?
There you go. That's a better one.
Hey, King, look at that.
Jeez.
That's wild.
So Gibbs, come over to YouTube, mate. If you've got a YouTube account, come over.
Yeah, man.
And subscribe to our channel. We're live right now, and we do an EPL show every single week.
The king had hair like a queen, GB says.
Yeah,
I do have hair like a queen.
The king was a prince back then.
No, man, you haven't seen. A lot of you guys haven't seen.
Well,
this.
let's show it out.
I don't know. Do they deserve it? If you can get us to 1,900 subs, I'll put the hair down.
No, 2,000 before the hair comes out, KP.
You reckon? They've seen it before.
2,000 for sure.
Tonight. I'll take it out for two. For my favorite player now
Man U.
All time.
Man U.
Yeah, now or all time?
All time or now?
Is that Hooks?
That's Hooks. I'm going to say Cantona.
All time?
Yeah. Or Giggs. Or Giggs.
Yeah,
Is it Giggs?
It's up there. Yeah, Giggs, Scholes, Cantona.
Beckham?
Rooney.
Beckham?
Beckham's up there. Ever. That's hard, man.
King of the North. Can Ollie Hollands become one of the best wingmen in the AFL in the next 2 to 3 years? I reckon he can.
Ronaldo
Best before. I've just seen your message.
Yeah,
yes, I think so.
I actually think
1847.
I actually think I like Rooney. Is probably my favorite of them all. Yeah.
Rooney.
Yeah.
Wow.
Loved him.
He bled Manchester United, didn't he?
And he was from Liverpool.
He was from Liverpool.
He's born in Liverpool. He was in Everton.
No way. Was he a Liverpool supporter growing up?
Everton.
It was Everton.
Played for Everton. But he
I wish
kissed
him.
the Man
I
United
wish.
badge when he scored against Everton.
Did he? No way.
See what I mean? See what I mean? Shithousery? The things he did, didn't get dropped for it, did he?
He's asking the hard-hitting questions.
That is a hard question, man. But for me, because of the joy he gave me, but I loved Giggs. And Scholes are probably the next. Rooney, Giggs, and Scholes for me.
Is there anyone that comes close in the team that's playing now?
No.
No.
I don't have an affinity to any of them like that.
No.
Like those teams.
No.
It's sad.
Rashford's pretty good.
Yeah, no, doesn't. He wouldn't even make our old teams.
No.
He's a good player, but it's hard to have an affinity to them.
Thank you for answering.
That's
Do you still play, KP? Do you still play?
I do. I try to.
He's coaching as well.
I try to play. I don't know how good I play anymore.
When's Lucas coming back, Hooks?
Gordon Strachan was my hero growing up. I loved Gordon Strachan. He was like I remember him, yeah.
What position do you play?
Up front.
So striker.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Judith, welcome back.
Judith.
When did you chop it, King? Dan says.
Good to see you back in again, Judith. Haven't seen you for a while.
I try my best to play.
Never. You've left. What?
When did I chop it? 42.
You've left
I chopped it off.
Is that what she said about Lucas?
Yeah. Darcy more injured. Do you think he'll be okay? He got concussed, so I don't know.
Read my previous comment.
I think she'll be all right.
Again, we'll
1848.
Oh my God.
Get us to 1850. Get us to 1900, guys.
I mean, the 3 p.m. blackout rule is stupid, I think, Genwell says. There you go.
Are they going to just stop this? What's going
In
on?
my family, you can only pick out of 3 teams. Liverpool, Man U, and Arsenal. Because my dad go for Liverpool, I picked Man U, Eric Cantona, yeah. See, I was supporting Man United from, like, birth, really, because of my dad. But FA Cup final, Man U, Liverpool, I don't know.
Can you do a bicycle kick? Cooks wants to know.
Yeah, probably.
He can.
6 years old, and Eric Cantona scored that volley to win the game, the FA Cup final against Liverpool, and I
know.
Fell in love. I'd already was supporting him, but it was just because my dad was telling me to, really.
Yeah.
Vidic, where was Vidic from, KP? Vidic was a beast.
And he played centre-back for Man United. He was unbelievable. Oh, the one after the 3... Sorry, General.
What happened to the game? Please someone answer.
Oh, for me, because I'm a defender, even though I'm not good, it's Vidic. Yeah, I loved Vidic. I actually preferred Vidic to Ferdinand, to be honest.
So what happened? There was a lightning strike at the game, and they've had to...
Yeah, lightning strike.
They've had to wait until that's cleared so they can go back on.
They have to wait until 10:45 or it's off.
10:45?
That's what SDG Gaming's saying.
10:45, another, yeah.
10:45, far out.
But is that 10:45?
Who was Vidic, KP?
He was a centre-back for Man United and Serbia.
Thanks, boys. No worries, man. Hopefully they can go back and finish it off, but it's not even worth. It's a dead rubber, guys.
He was Serbia, Baranari. That's right.
But
SDG Gaming, welcome.
Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Give us a subscribe. Get us to 1900, and KP will show us the hair.
Yeah. The hair. I love the hair.
Heaps of subscribers tonight, man. It's
we
like
have over 12.
Over 12 in one night. It's the most we've ever had in one night.
I think it's 12 on a Friday, anyway.
On a Friday.
Yeah. Oh my, the king, John says. J. Crom in the house.
Why does J. Crom just come sporadically?
That's what he does. J. Crom, he graces us. Like, he walks in, he's like, I'm here.
He would have been upset what Lazarus said, though.
Vidic was from Serbia.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Serbia and Man United.
He wants you
there. Okay. Was he good?
Yeah, I loved him. Nemanja Vidic was unbelievable.
Follow, man.
Unbelievable.
Flag pies, welcome in.
KP, for the English viewers in the comments who want to watch 3 p.m. blackout games, if they pay £5 a month for Centanta Sports with NordVPN set to Eastern European locations, they get all the European leagues. Yeah, I know. That's the English thing. I remember when you beat South Melbourne, a kid wore his Man U top to training that day and got bashed. Yeah, true. Yeah, I could imagine that. Yeah. My first game,
guys. We've got to get 2 more likes for KP and Chris C. We've got 48, so let's go get 2 more to get 50 for the night.
Give us a 50. Come on, guys.
Let's go.
Guys, if you're on TikTok and you're watching, get over to our YouTube channel. Come subscribe over there. Get us to 50 likes. Get us to 1900 subscribers.
I agree. Best before, I liked Ricardo Carvalho. He was a very good player as well. Very good.
Chris C will do a nudie run down South Road if we get 50.
J. Crom says Carlton.
No, I won't.
J. Crom says Carlton to miss finals. J. Crom says Carlton to miss the finals.
I think St Kilda will beat them.
Yeah, I'm worried.
Not yet.
We just hit 50.
50.
There we
Wow.
go. Look at that.
I'm here, cuz. I got inside info.
Thank you, guys.
Who's that?
Thank you
J-Ben.
very much.
Tell us, J-Ben.
Who is that?
He's this guy that is.
Is he my cousin?
He's a Melbourne supporter.
That's my cousin. We go way back.
Are you KP? Box me in, lads. I don't know how to box you guys in. I don't know how to do that because we're on the laptop, bro.
What does box in mean?
Like they
Boxed in? What does that mean?
But I don't know how to do it on laptop.
Do a celebration dance.
How
I
do do
dare
it on
you.
laptop?
Celebration dance for what? KP,
Yeah, do a
Satanta
celebration
Sports-
dance for 50 likes.
On the laptop, bro.
KP, Satanta Sports. We've got Satanta Sports here as well. It's available in the App Store. I use it here. Yeah, I know.
J-Lam.
Yeah, I like Satanta.
Wait, J-Lam, do us a favor. If you can do us a big favor, oh, do you know what this guy said to me? If Port win the premiership, he's sending me a universe, which is like $400 or something.
What is a universe?
It's like a big gift. I'm pretty sure that's what he said last night.
J-Lam,
Anyway, listen.
are you subbed to our YouTube channel,
That's
man?
what I'm saying. Can you do me a favor, J-Lam? Come over.
Where's Jimmy T?
Come over to our YouTube channel. We're live there as well. If you could give us a subscribe, a like. We're trying to get to 50 likes. That would be amazing, man. It would do me a big favor. And, we won't give you Houston, but,
Hated, adored, never ignored, man.
What?
Remember that. Father Jim, where is he? 10:32, playback on.
Is it on?
Real talk, Chris. Why do you actually support Port? Just curious, Lazarus says.
Why do I support Port?
Because of Sava.
Yes.
Not Mitsubishi. Sava. This other Sava.
52.
No, listen.
52
I'll
live.
tell you. I'll
This
tell you.
good friend of ours, Sava.
But
Rona. G'day, Rona. Thanks for coming in.
Oh
Rona.
yeah, King of the North.
My Sharona.
52 lives.
No, listen. The
Rona.
reason is because when I was 14 years old, a good mate of my dad's friend, a good mate of my dad,
Sava.
he goes, "Do you want to come to the footy with me?" Now, I'd loved footy growing up, loved it, but I didn't really have a team. I didn't even follow anyone. Like I used to like Carlton.
You supported the Crows.
J. Crom doesn't know what he's talking about. Anyway,
Look how embarrassing that stadium is.
That's embarrassing,
They got to go
man.
play.
Anyway, so he took me to my first ever Port game. It was the first ever Port game ever at Footy Park, right? For the Power. And he took me there. We were playing Freo.
In 97.
Yeah, we're playing Freo, the Ansett Cup. And ever since that day, I've always been a Port supporter.
Joe
Power
Crum says,
supporter.
don't lie, Chris. You love the Crows.
I didn't like the Crows.
Do you remember the first?
I went for them in the grand final. I did. But then after, when you find out how much, I didn't like them after because you find out
Do
all
you
the stuff
remember the
about it.
first ever showdown when Port beat the Crows?
Yeah, that was the best.
It was terrible.
But then you guys won the next one.
Yeah, I know, but fuck, I couldn't believe we lost the show.
And then you won the Premier. Yeah, but you won the Premiership,
I know,
bro.
but still, it was terrible. And
You won
Crows,
the Premiership,
but
bro.
the Crows copped it in all the papers because they lost
yeah.
to the new team. It was like,
We jumped you guys in that first
Yeah.
first half,
yeah, you killed
and
us.
then you came back in that second half. But
Look at Dacos. They're like having their own competition for the most disposals.
I reckon just stop playing, man.
Lads, Godfather 1 or Goodfellas? What is the best mafia movie? Oh, listen, they're both. I don't think you pick between them. Very different, but I think they're both amazing movies. Goodfellas really good, but Godfather is iconic. JMRO. What do you mean JMRO? Match
Oh my
review?
God! Thank you for subscribing, Nathan Forrest.
Did he subscribe on YouTube?
He subscribed. He subscribed
On TikTok?
on TikTok.
What does that even mean?
I
Thanks,
don't know.
man.
I don't even know how much it is. I
Not
set it
gonna
up ages
lie,
ago. Thanks.
I find it
Thanks,
weird
Nathan.
when people support Port that aren't from that area and have nothing to do with Alberton. But in your case, I get it.
What? What did he say?
He's saying I find it weird people that support Port that are not from the area. He goes, but in your case, I get it. Like you got a story about it. It's
A lot of people that are now people are not drawn. Not everyone lives in Alberton now. Like, people live everywhere. Love Port Adelaide. So you know why? Because Mark Williams went to all the schools back then. And he did it on. He said it before. When all the schools and we promoted Port Adelaide. So when these kids grow up, they'll be going for Port, and that's what's happened.
I remember
All
that
these
there
kids
was.
are going for Port Adelaide now.
I remember that there was a dispute with the Dockers Union when it was the first match between Port and the Freo Dockers. Baranari says, "There you go."
A lot of the Port supporters now weren't Magpie supporters. A lot of the ones you see at Adelaide Oval, they didn't grow up as Magpie
There's a lot
supporters.
of Port Magpies, but we even said it to Daniel
Yeah.
Norton, and he said it's a shame. I personally know heaps of them.
Yeah, of course.
Port Adelaide Magpie fans that don't support the Power.
Yeah. So a lot of the 50,000 that go to the game, or the
A lot of
30,
them are-
40,000 that go to the games, they're not from that era. Do you know what I mean? Because Mark Williams planted the seed in those early days, and now those kids are older now, and now they're Port supporters.
And it was very, very frightening. Kim
true.
Says. KP J Crom, Crows will be back in 2025. Absolutely. We should have built a wall at the top of Port Road.
You know, no Crow supporter should go past the Birkenhead Bridge, man.
Chris, Houston to Blues. If we had available picks for Port, want 2 first. Vossi has spoken to him about his intentions, and Jack Silvani is his best mate. Houston was best man at Jack's wedding. There you go.
That's true.
I'm in Heathville. Rona says.
I reckon Houston's not leaving. That's what I think.
Hillsville.
There's nothing anyone can give us that's going to appease Port Adelaide.
Cuban Pete just.
What are you going to give us?
Cuban Pete Jess just came in with the best comment ever.
What?
Because you said Mark Williams went to all the schools to train them about Port.
Yeah.
And she says, just when I thought the schooling system couldn't get any worse.
He did though. That's what they did.
Don't wear the prison bars again.
Oh, not everyone. What? Don't wear them
King
again.
says don't wear them again. 52 likes. Amazing. 50.
52.
Listen, to be fair, we probably would have been finished streaming by now, wouldn't we? If this didn't happen.
Yeah, it would have been finished. Well,
So there was lightning, guys. Anyone that's new, game got called off because of lightning. And yeah.
Yeah, but look, man, the prison bars to me, like they mean a lot. But if we never wore them again for a while, like it doesn't matter to me.
Dumb the kids down more.
Like to me, we're the power now. We're that era is finished.
They're the Port Adelaide Power.
That's correct.
all there is to it. Good shit, boys. Richmond will give you 2 late first round picks for Houston, Tony says.
Richmond. He's not going to go to Richmond. That's not going to
Cuban
feature in
Pete.
anything in the next few years.
They are not prison bars. They are docks.
They are. They're wharf pylons. They are. I work at the wharf, mate. Don't worry. I know. Here we go, man. Match has begun.
Richard says the game is back on.
Back on,
Game
guys.
on with 10 supporters. Yeah.
There's no one there.
I tell you what, the king is cheeky.
What time is it over there, King?
Well, it's half an hour.
10:33.
Yeah, ahead. 10:30.
Oh, yeah, man. So this game's going to finish at 11.
In 8:53 minutes.
Yeah, I know, but like with stoppage time.
Chris, we'll give you a future first round pick and any of our injury prone players you want.
Who's
Yeah, he
that?
said. I think it's Carlton fan.
Yeah, nah. You give
Can,
us
can
Crips.
you do
no
a
worries.
Can you do a
We'll
poll,
take
KP, and see whether the
Yeah,
the guys want a
I'll take
King of the Stats, King
Give
of
us
the North
Crips,
Stats
man.
at the end?
Dan Houston is the number 3 rated player in the league. Best kick in the league as well.
Dan Houston,
Yes.
best kick in the league.
Best kick in the league, bro.
What, best field kick, you're saying? Like accuracy?
Really?
Yeah, and he's the number 3 rated player.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying,
I
man.
wouldn't let him go then.
Of course you're not going to let him go for peanuts, man. Give us Crips or
No,
nothing.
but do you want? Isn't Cripps like 28? Do you want that? How old's Houston?
Or give us
Oh, no, I'm just asking. I'm not saying it's
Or
wrong.
give us
Nice
Kerno.
kick.
We'll take Kerno. No worries.
Well, if
Here
you get
come
me-
Melbourne.
Imagine they win. That'd be so funny.
Oh,
think-
I imagine they win.
A future first rounder is fair for Houston.
No, it's not. First rounder in this year's draft is fair.
Number 3 rated defender, Tony Dion says. Both are the same age, Juddy says. Houston and Cripps. There you go.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
There's
You
no
work
way.
at the docks. I'm going
Dude.
to send you a movie link in the comments section afterwards. Oh, no, I think I know what movie you're going to send.
What movie? The Burbs.
Uh,
Imagine they win.
Are you in our Discord, Baranari? Join the Discord. Do it there.
35 points. Can the Dees do it?
Chris,
What?
Chris C. Love for Dan Houston is like the Sadio Mane love from Liverpool fans. Sadio Mane, best player in the world.
Mate,
That's what the Liverpool
I don't even know what you're saying. I don't even know what you're
He's
saying.
just saying they gassed him up more than because they're his fans.
Nah, he's a good player, man. If you think Dan Houston's not a good player and what he's done for us in that back line, you got.
I don't think that's what he's saying. You remember how I always say, calling someone overrated is not calling them bad.
Yeah, I don't think he's.
Maybe they're
overrated.
saying that's what he's saying. Maybe that they're gassing him up more than. Not saying he's not good, but I'm not saying that's what I'm saying. It's
Or
just,
you can just look at the stats and see how good he is. Go look at champion data and tell me if he's good or not.
I thought Champion Data was just a book about me.
Probably is.
Oh shit! Oh, 1849.
Come on, let's get to 1850.
Sadio Mane can't even kiss Salah's feet.
Nah,
hate
someone
the
has to give us
Scousers.
better than a first round draft pick. No way, Port. If Port are going to be accepting that, they're idiots.
I'm with Juddy on that. Champion Data can be misleading sometimes.
Who's saying that? Crow supporter?
Lazarus.
Yeah, of course. The Crow
But,
supporter.
no, but
Of course, the Crow supporter.
I think stats in general can be misleading. Just all type of stats. Do you know what I mean?
Dude, he's a good player for us.
Again, I'm not saying that. I'm just
yeah.
saying in general, I think all stats are misleading. You know, like in soccer, they go, "Oh, this guy created the most chances." It's on the stats, right? The champion data, and it could be he just like touched the ball here. Like it's
Yeah.
all stats are
I
misleading.
mean, he's field kicking and he's one of the best, I think, from the back line, like from the
it's
from
pissing
the
down all the
square.
Melbourne heads are saying.
Out on the full.
It's pissing down. Where is it pissing down?
That's what Rona said.
Out your way, Rona.
Sharona.
Rona's out in the suburbs.
Champion data is faulty as they rank wingers with inside midfielders. Juddy's saying that's there you go. Good point. Believe me,
We're at the G in a private box.
Oh, hey, this is a good comment from a Crows fan. You want to hear this?
What?
He goes, "Believe me, I know. According to Champion data, Laird is good. I know that Laird isn't good."
Laird's all right.
Laird's okay.
He was
okay.
He was a good player. Just like what KDB said about pass accuracy. Yeah, that's exactly right, Gen.
Lipinski.
So what?
Puts
are
one
you
through.
saying that Houston's not a good player? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, that's
Is
what
that
I'm
what he's
saying.
trying to
Maybe
say?
they're just trying to say he's a bit overgassed than he is.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
But that doesn't mean he's
I
not
reckon
good.
they'll kick 100, boys.
But you know what?
I think we're going to miss
Do you know
him
the
in
thing
the
is, Chris, most players are overgassed.
Yeah.
Like, I think Nick
It's
Daicos
raining
is
in
overgassed.
Frankston. It's come your way, Bree.
Ah. Like, and that's not saying he's not a champion. I just think he's overgassed. Like,
Yeah, fair enough. Look, I think
most
he's-
players
he's
get
a good
overgassed,
back.
man. It just happens.
but I'm not gonna. I think
Not
he deserves
yet.
more than that. I think
Probably.
like he's one of the he's our top 3 of best players.
What would you go for, sandwich or hot dog?
Sandwich,
What type of sandwich, though?
ham and cheese, tomato.
Over a hot dog with cheese and
Hot
bacon?
dog from Bunnings for sure.
Yeah.
If you went a hot dog, a cheese, bacon, like a full killer hot dog with a
I like it. Don't get me wrong. Like
no, but I would. it depends. I wouldn't pick a ham and cheese over that.
Yeah,
but
I
I'd
would.
pick a killer like big like BLT or something. A club sandwich. I'd pick
club
over.
sandwich.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's next level.
So that Kransky hot dog you got at the markets when you were over here, Chris, take that. You wouldn't take that over a bloody toasted sandwich.
toasted sandwiches are so good though.
Dom
Far out,
Sandwich is
man.
out. Is
So,
he?
a toasted sandwich is
No, I'm
it's
gonna make a
wild.
sub, bro. What was the outcome of the game? It's still going, Amanda. It just restarted,
6 minutes to go.
and it's actually the first time.
14-12, 96 to 8-7, 55.
Am I the worst footy watch-along guy?
You're the worst, man.
Really bad. Eh?
But you got to be on them.
It's because of
That's
the
okay.
chat.
You don't have to be watching the game, KP. You
You know
can
what?
just banter with the chat.
King. It's the chat's fault. They've been going off tonight.
I blame the chat.
I've just been looking at the laptop.
I know.
I'll blame the chat.
And you have to talk to them. I know. I get it.
I blame the chat, guys.
Salami and cheese toasted sandwich. Yeah, I agree, Ree. That's nice. Okay, take care.
Salami and
KP,
cheese is pretty
Quick,
nice.
quick,
Yeah.
KP, King of the North, and everyone on the
Who's
live
that?
chat. Stay safe. That's Zakal. as
Zakal,
always.
take care, man.
I'm at the
Carl,
point-
see you tomorrow. Here goes. They're coming up for 100.
I'm sick of that guy. Laz goes, I'd give him away for free. About Laird.
What? Really?
No, she kicked.
Laird to the Bays fan club. I love the Bays.
Oh no, it's still in.
Hopefully he comes to the Bays. That'd be wild. It's all right, KP. I trust you more
Lead. I mean,
Steaks and ranch.
Houston.
Oh, yeah,
Houston's
ranch is
heaps better than
terrible.
lead.
Salami, cheese, and red onion.
And-
Yum, Dougie.
And also,
That's pretty good.
Houston defends really well as well. Like he.
Have a shot.
It's gone.
There you go.
Ben will, I think my
They're over 100.
My takes are pretty good. when it comes to soccer.
Lipinski.
15-12, 102. No, not Lipinski.
Who's that?
I'm not sure what his name is. That fella. He's a
That's
big boy
true.
though. I think who's the ruckman?
How many minutes left? 5 minutes. Let's say 5
Darcy
minutes.
Cameron. It's not Darcy Cameron.
5 minutes right now. Does it say it on our scoreboard? Is our scoreboard not big enough?
Collingwood
It does have the
supporters.
time
Who
there.
just scored the goal, man?
Red onion is a must in all toasted sandwiches.
Yes,
that?
Who
I
do you
agree.
think said that?
Amanda.
Yeah.
He's good.
Can I tell you what's one of
Chandler.
the best? Can I
It
tell
was
you
Chandler, Chris C.
Chandler, what's one of the
Chandler,
best
okay.
sandwiches? Me and Jess, right? Either we have a roast lamb, right? Or I like do a smoked brisket.
Yeah.
And the next day when you got the smoked brisket or smoked lamb or roasted lamb, you have it in a sandwich with the pulled lamb or brisket with just butter on the bread
Yeah, yeah.
warm. Oh, it's the
Killer,
best.
huh?
It's one of the best
Mason
sandwiches.
Cobb.
Nah, you want
No,
the
it
best
wasn't
sandwiches?
Mason Cobb.
Oh, no,
Cheesy
it's
bread.
one of
Cheesy
the
bread from
best.
Sizzler.
Oh, cheesy bread was wild.
So good.
Chris, do you want lead?
Here they come again. Side bottom.
Nah, you can keep him, man. I don't want him. We got
53
Houston.
likes. Check your message, KP. Cuban says.
We got
Have a
Houston.
shot,
We
mate.
got Houston, man.
No.
Yeah, I know. I saw. That's why I was saying it. I saw you said the first one. So Jess is gonna make a lamb roast tomorrow, right? And then the next
my
day,
goodness.
when you just have it, like when the lamb's warm,
Yeah.
and you put the butter on the bread and it melts the butter, and you have a sam. Oh,
Oh,
Either that
my
or
God.
smoked brisket.
That's-
That's one of the
that's
best
amazing.
sandwiches
You know
ever.
what I love? I love. Amanda used to make at a cafe. Pork belly rolls
Oh, they're good too.
with
they're good
the gravy inside. Oh man, pork belly rolls. Remember
But
those?
the bread has
remember
to be
those?
warm as
Remember
well,
those,
can be.
King, do you remember the
What'd you
pork
say,
belly?
King?
King,
Yeah?
do you remember the pork belly?
Oh, I do. Yeah, they were amazing.
They were so good.
What did you say to me as well?
Go to the pie.
Oh, I just said the bread's got to be so fresh.
Oh, yeah,
like
if it's
when
fresh bread.
you're putting
Thanks,
the butter
Nathan.
on it.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Nathan. Thanks for the subscribe, Nathan, as well.
So talking about bread, right? As Chris knows, because I've been sending him to him, I've become obsessed with making sourdough.
Oh, how is that going?
I'll show you after. It's the best.
Quick, someone what?
I am obsessed with it.
Is it like just
I-
3:30 left on the
I-
clock.
Steppies?
Correct.
It's getting there. I used his method to make the starter.
Oh,
I
right.
watched his video. Me and Joe are actually not buying bread anymore. I'm just making it all of our own bread.
Oh, okay.
The best. Because I remember Giuseppe said you can just make bread at home. Why do you need to buy it? I'm like, oh.
Giuseppe Long.
And I just started doing it. I got into it and I just started doing it.
You're. I'm gonna call you Giuseppe Junior.
Giuseppe Jr. I have to find a good butcher to do a pork belly. Yeah, that's true.
You have to. So good. I've got.
Hey
pork
guys, we got over 50 likes. Can we get one more sub to get us to 1850?
Can we get?
What do you reckon?
Dude, we were on
Guys.
1836 when we started.
Guys, look. If you're on TikTok and you haven't come onto our YouTube channel and subbed, can you please? Our link is in our bio.
One more sub to get us to 1850,
We
guys.
need
Come
one
on,
more
let's
sub.
do it.
One more sub to get us to 1850. It'll be a big milestone. So please,
It will be.
if you're on TikTok, jump over. Our link is in our bio, in our profile page on TikTok. Come and you will see it. We're live there as well. Yes, we got it.
Look at that. There it goes.
Hey,
We got it.
boom.
1850.
1850. Thank you, whoever did that.
There we go. 54 likes and
Thank you, whoever
1850.
did that.
Massive.
4 likes. And what's that?
Oh, he
well
went
done.
down. No. Oh, he went down.
Aw.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, you've
Oh.
killed us. Someone,
Who
please.
unsubscribed? What are you
Who
doing?
unsubscribed?
Cuban Pete clap.
Don't unsubscribe.
Who
Come back.
unsubscribed? Oh, no. Well,
Hey,
guys,
it's back.
it's back. It's back.
Hey!
It's back.
Someone's second account, best before said. I got the 1850, Rona said.
Rona.
And
Good on you, Rona. Good
Thanks,
on you.
Rona.
the chat's been going off.
Oh, it's gone back down again.
Oh, come on.
It's like it just doesn't want to go to 1850.
54 likes is great. And
That's massive.
Why did it go down?
I don't know. And
You're doing King of the North numbers, KP. What's going on here?
Hey, man, this is
The
mad.
king of the North numbers.
Dude, this for a Friday night. We don't usually get this on a Friday night.
Nah, never.
There's no way.
No.
Yeah.
Just don't acknowledge it and it will
Go,
stay.
Quader.
All right, I'm not going to say nothing. It's there. I'm not going to acknowledge it. Because Lazarus...
They like your not watching the footy style, KP,
my
on a Friday night.
Yeah, I know,
So
Why is it going off and on?
They like that I just sit here and talk to them.
Why is it going off and on?
yeah, that's right. Exactly. They love it.
Why is it going off and on, man?
You know what? And
Somebody's playing on. It's probably damn
Damn's
unsubscribing
Damn's
and
playing with us,
subscribing.
man.
I'll tell you what, it's no word of a lie. And I've said it to the chat about 3 times tonight. I have not watched 1 second of this
I
game.
have.
Chris has, but I legit have not watched a second of this game. Jeff
Yeah,
is saying
you're a busy
troll.
guy. You're a busy guy in the
You're a
chat.
busy guy, man.
At one stage, Chris turned around and goes, "Oh, and the score is 24." And I was like, I had no idea. Of course, it's Dan. Imagine it's Dan. Just
Dan, yeah, I know. It's probably what he's doing. Give us the 1850. Come on.
54 likes. What an effort.
All right, we
It's
have
not really a game to watch, to be fair, Laz says.
a minute 30 to go, guys.
Lazarus.
Lazarus.
We had a good friend called Lazarus.
Did Lazarus go to the showdown last week?
No.
No.
I'm sure he said he didn't when I was doing my not Man U, the
Oh,
AFL
okay.
watch along. I love the pies. My favorite food is apple pie.
Here we go.
Apple pies are nice. Absolutely not, he said.
Absolutely. It was very hostile, man.
I'm more a tart guy than a pie guy.
I love custard tarts, eh?
Do you love what's those other ones? Yeah. Not custard tarts.
I love a good tart.
And I love jam tarts.
Yeah.
King. You know, little jam tarts like little raspberry jam.
What's those tarts, man? What's those?
Like little raspberry jam ones. They're the best.
Yeah, the
Oh,
raspberry
well
ones
done,
or the
Louise.
lemon ones,
He
KP.
played on. He played on.
They used to
He
make them,
played on.
and they don't make
What
them.
the
They
heck?
don't make them as anymore. But I love black currant. They used to make black currant tart ones. I used to love them, dude.
Why is
Touche,
Melbourne so good?
Dougie.
You're a bit of a tart.
Why is Melbourne so bad?
I don't know. You think Petty is still going to SA?
Bobby Hill does take a mark.
I don't know.
Who? Penny?
Don't know.
Perryman?
Petty, he said.
15 seconds to go.
I know Perryman's coming over.
Mine is a crow pie.
Raise it to goes through. Nah, didn't even make the distance.
Make the
Far out.
distance. Is that because of the wind? Is
Oh my
there
God,
wind?
gone is gone.
Nah, he signed on.
Gone.
Harrison Petty. Harrison Petty he's talking about.
I don't
But
know.
Lazarus said he signed on. Thank God.
Razor Ray, enjoy the last 3 seconds, my friend.
Yeah, well done, Razor Ray.
Well done, Razor. Well done, Razor. Come over and subscribe for 1850. Come
Don't
on.
want Petty at all, Laz says.
There we go. It's over.
I made a caramel slice last weekend. Reset.
Far out. They flogged him.
They did.
Collingwood win 15-13, 103 to 18-9, 57.
But that's the last time we see either of these two teams till next year.
Yep.
That's it.
Razor Ray to be chaired off. Really? They're going to chair off an umpire?
Yeah, do it.
Unless Carlton lose by like 200 points.
Why is he not umpiring in the finals is what I don't get. If he's such a...
Yeah,
Imagine
he should
that.
just
Imagine
play a
St.
few more
Kilda-
games.
Imagine St. Kilda belt Carlton
Yeah.
like really badly,
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
and then they get in.
Like, why aren't they letting him umpire in the finals? That's what I don't get, King. Like, if he's such a revered umpire, why isn't he umpiring?
No worries, Nathan. Thank you so much for subscribing. Legend, thank you so much, man. He was a snore fest.
Ray Chamberlain's been around for years, eh?
Oh yeah. He's one of the better umpires.
Chair off Razor Ray, everyone's saying.
That's what they should
Imagine
do.
the players chaired him off. That'd be
So he's not
hilarious.
going to play. He's not going to do it.
That's
any.
silly. I don't know
any
why is he not doing
finals?
finals.
No, Dougie.
At least they're
Yeah,
engaged.
cheer off Razor Ray. Come on.
Yeah, cheer him off.
No,
Right,
we'll be
mate,
home. I'll be home soon.
Yeah.
Collingwood, Greenwood.
Imagine he was like a killer football player.
We should sing that song in my old footy club.
Why?
That was our song.
We used from Collinswood.
No, Greenwood. For the good old Greenwood.
54 likes in the house.
Good on you, Ree, for the likes count.
We got 1,850 subs about 17 times. It just went back down.
Damn.
It was definitely Dan.
It's definitely.
For umps is the worst decision ever. For different umps competing for limelight, they need to go back to one. 4 umps is the worst. Oh, okay, having 4 umps. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, I guess King will read that and he'll answer you, Genwell.
What?
There we go. He's walking off.
Oh,
He's
man.
going. They gave him a line of honour.
King will read that chat and I'm sure he'll answer you, man. Genwell's
good
got
on
a
him.
Genwell's got a question for you, King. You got to read that chat.
I want to ask the King on the thoughts with the immoral NRL a few nights ago.
Immortal
NRL from a few nights ago.
Who got immortalized?
Who got the immortal?
There's only like 10, isn't there? Is that right?
There's either 7 or 10 or so, I think.
Ron Coote got immortalized.
Ron Coote got the immortal. Yes, that's well deserved.
There you go. If the King says so.
Ron Coote is an absolute legend of the game. He used to be my old man's sales rep back when I was a kid. He was one of the first signatures I got in my signature book as well.
There you go.
So yeah, he's an absolute legend, Ron Coote. Played for the Roosters, played for Parramatta. So there we go.
What's that? Is that is it Wally? Is his name Wally? Wally? Is he
Wally Lewis?
He's an immortal, isn't he?
He is, yeah. So is Peter Sterling, what's his name? Andrew Johns is an immortal. Arthur Beetson is an immortal as well.
You know why? I watch a documentary on Wally Lewis because he's got epilepsy like me. So I watch a documentary.
He does.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watch a documentary on him.
How come? I love your new profile picture, man.
I know it's wild.
What?
I was hoping
The King of the North?
It looks
Profile
wild.
picture?
I was
It looks
hoping
wild.
Cameron Smith, but too soon. He'll get it eventually, man. But
Yeah, he will. Yeah.
Musaka.
Do you want the King of the North stats at the end?
Yeah, it says yes, 71%.
Oh, let's do it.
All right, let's go. Let's do it.
Musaka with meat or without first? That's the question. Definitely with meat.
Okay.
Musaka?
Musaka, definitely with meat. The camera.
Oh shit! I'm gonna turn this off, guys. But whoever's on.
All right, we ready to go?
Go for it, King.
Bye, my friend.
Did you put the graphic up?
I don't think I had it, but we're
Oh,
here.
come on, KP. Far out.
I'll say, give us the stats, King.
Give us that.
All right, there we go. All right, it's 15-13, 103 to Melbourne 8-9-57. Collingwood win by 46 points in a massacre in a wet weather game. Leading disposal getters, if you're playing at home or doing your multis, Josh Dacos, 40 disposals. Nick Dacos, 40 disposals. Lipinski, 30. Salem, 26. Pendlebury, 23. Sidebottom, 22. Chandler, 21. Gawn, 21. Allen, 21. And Rivers and Cripps and Noble, 20. Team stats, disposals went to, they all went to the Magpies, 401 to 304.
Oh my God.
The kicks, 238 to 198. Handballs, 163 to 106. Inside 50s, 55 to 43. Absolute smashing, to be honest. Disposal efficiency, 76% to 70%. Goal accuracy was 65% to 44%. The free kicks went to Magpies 17 to 11. They won the stoppages as well. Hit outs 25 to 27. Total clearances 31 to 27. Centre clearances 13 to 10. And stoppage clearances 18 to 17. They won the contested possession 118 to 112. Uncontested possession 275 to 180. Turnovers was 78 to 72. Time in possession 55% to 32%. So an absolute flogging there. Total marks 116 to 88 and marks inside 50 21 to 8. And they are your stats brought to you by
The King of the North.
The King of the North.
They got smacked in all facets of the stats then. Like Collingwood.
every stat, Nelly.
Yeah. So Lazarus said is Sidebottom retiring. Mangenwell said he's playing on. So Sidebottom and Pendlebury both playing on. There you go.
There you go. So he's probably going to get his 450 then next year.
Do you think Pendlebury will end up breaking the all-time record of games?
Maybe if he keeps playing next year.
What is the all-time record?
What's his name broke it? Harvey. I don't know the actual number.
Who's best before?
Oh, okay, yeah. The North Melbourne player, Harvey.
He broke it recently, or within the last. Let's have a look. Brent Harvey, 432.
Oh, Brent Harvey got 432. Yeah, I reckon he'll go past that.
Yeah, he will. Well, you know what? You know who always gets hard done by? I tell you, Chris, because he's the next Port Adelaide player. Craig Bradley.
Yeah.
Because they don't. He played.
He was the best.
How many AFL games did he play? Like 360 or something.
Yeah.
And he played like 150 SANFL games, and they don't count
He
them.
did.
They don't count them. Like he's actually, I think, meant to be the game's record holder. Craig. They're singing that song.
We know how to play the game. Hoo, hoo, hoo.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what he did, right? I'll tell you what he did for AFL. You ready? Hear this. Craig Bradley. This is the true record games holder. 375 games for Carlton. 89 games for Port Adelaide SANFL, which is 464. And he never gets counted.
No.
Because they don't count SANFL, which
No.
is stupid.
They should.
He's the actual games record holder. Craig Bradley.
But what's his name? Scott Pendlebury could eclipse that.
What's he on? 427. He could eclipse 464, yeah.
No, what's he on? He's on 400.
What's he on? 400 and something?
403?
Well, Brent Harvey's is 432. So he'd have to play 2 seasons to break
It's
it.
funny. Berkey's on 368, 369
That's a
this
lot.
week.
He'd have to play 2 seasons to break the all-time record, Pendlebury. If he's on, 403?
Yeah, something like that. We'll
Yeah.
see how he goes.
2 seasons.
Yeah.
But not Bradley's. Bradley's, he'd have to play another 64 games. That's 20, 40. That's effectively 3 more seasons. Could he do? I don't know. That's massive.
All right.
199 SANFL. Pendlebury was inspired by Robert Harvey, who was Harvey was amazing, man. Wow, that's amazing it's true. They always never count that, and he was such a legend for Carlton, and people forget that he played like almost 100 games for Port.
He was
before
good
he
for Port,
left.
man.
Hey?
He was good for Port.
He was an amazing player, Craig Bradley. And you know what? He was actually a state cricketer, right? They wanted him to play cricket
Yeah.
for Australia, but he chose football. Like, he
Chose
was
football.
amazing. He was an amazing cricket player.
Wow.
Glory, glory, Man United.
Glory, glory, Man United.
Hey, Chris.
Is that what they think? Is that what they sing?
Chris just sang the song, guys.
That's not glory.
It is glory.
Why is it glory?
Because we're the most...
Yeah, I know, but if you don't win one soon,
We're the most glorious...
you'll be called...
We've won 2 trophies in 2 years.
What?
We won a league. We won a Carabao Cup 2 years ago, and we won the FA Cup last year. We've won...
It's a cup, man.
Doesn't matter. There's
Don't you
2 trophies.
Don't you want to win the Premier League?
No. Yeah, we do. But in the end, everyone talks about it. Arsenal have been finishing second for like 2 years, right?
Yeah.
They haven't won nothing. Is everyone going to remember that they finished second, or are they going to remember that Man United won the FA Cup last year? Everyone's going to remember, because playing sports is about trophies.
Yeah.
We've won trophies. We won 2. Regardless of what anyone says, we still won 2 trophies.
That's the only thing about AFL. Like, in any
There's
one.
only 1 trophy to win,
I
which
know.
is, I know.
It's
That's
hard.
why it's so revered.
Yeah, that's why it's
That's why it's so revered.
That's why it's like, oh,
Whereas in
so
soccer,
hard.
there's usually a continental cup you can win, and then a European cup if you're a big team. And
it'd be cool if we could win. Like, St
imagine there was
Kilda's
a
won
cup.
nothing.
Imagine there was a cup, and all the local teams were in it.
Yeah, I know.
That'd be wild.
But they would get like
Is the
these
stream
teams are too
overlapping
good,
with the
man.
Crows watch along tomorrow, KP?
Well, mine is going to start at 8:45, and Chris said
I'll
he'll do
it.
the other one on the other channel, but he doesn't know if he's doing the Crows game.
I don't know. I've got to look at what's happening tomorrow. And then go through there. But I'll let you guys know. But on Sunday, I'm doing the Port game.
Yeah.
So I'll join the King for that.
It might not, the
But, yeah.
stream tomorrow that Chris does, because King's out of action, it might not even overlap with the Premier League. We don't know yet.
I don't know.
Because he might not do the Crows game. He might.
I don't know. I might do something early. I
he
don't know.
might do something earlier. Yeah.
But I think tomorrow's game's not that good. Like, there's
Mark
not
says,
really good games.
Come on, Aberdeen. Well, the Crows game's a dead rubber too.
The Geelong game, maybe, but they're playing. Who they're playing? Who's Geelong playing?
Yeah, don't stream tomorrow. He'll just dunk on the Crows.
Who, me?
That's what Ken will say.
I won't dunk on
You
them.
just dunk on the Crows.
I already dunked on them last week, mate. Don't worry.
But he's a Port fan. He's meant to. Like, what do you know?
And why do you care, Genwell? You're a Hawk supporter.
Genwell is a Hawk supporter. West Coast says best before says do the West Coast game.
Who's West Coast playing?
Who's West Coast playing best before? GT.
Oh, they're playing Geelong.
You just said the Geelong game's important.
Geelong should win that one easily.
Is
That'll
it
be
in
so boring, man.
That's skilled, isn't it?
It's going to be boring watching
that's
that
skilled,
game.
isn't it?
Yeah.
What's good tomorrow? Is there a good game tomorrow?
Probably the Crows Sydney game might be interesting.
But is there any
anything
good
else-
ones during the day, lunchtime?
There's Hawks.
Is it a dead rubber?
Yeah, it's Hawks and North Melbourne.
Oh, that's crap.
And it's going to be shit because it's going to be in Tasmania. And apparently there's Gal Force winds down there.
No, and apparently they're doing it at 12:30 or something, aren't they? Because
something like
because the lights don't go on.
that. Yeah.
Crows Sydney's probably the best one. Even Gen was saying it.
Yeah,
Depends
Crows
what
Sydney.
time, Chris. It depends what schedule he works. I'm not sure, guys.
But Sunday, every game is like full on.
Geelong are going for a percentage booster. Our resident West Coast man says. GT said. So they're gonna like try pump West Coast.
Yeah, I know.
No
Let's do-
good. Best before said there's no good games on Saturday. To be honest.
To reach for Geelong to go above Port Adelaide or GWS, they need to score 20 goals or beat West Coast by 20 to get ahead of Port,
GT
and then 10 to ahead of
GT.
yeah.
Can Geelong beat West Coast by 20 goals? I'm asking GT.
20 goals.
Well, can they? I'm asking. Can they?
No. Oh, jeez. 20 goals? No,
So-
not 20.
King goes, nah. And then he's like, oh, nah. But he had to second guess it. Yes, GT said.
By
Yes.
20 goals.
Well, maybe
God.
because they're already on the beach. What
By
are West Coast?
20
They
goals.
got nothing to play for, do they?
That's a lot of goals.
That's
And
a
you know,
lot of goals.
you know
man.
the boys from West Coast. Knowing them, they've all gambled on the game. They're a funny bunch there, West Coast.
Well, yeah, that's
If Jeremy
the only
Cameron,
way that
if Jeremy
could get
Cameron
second.
kicks 10, maybe.
120 points is too. I don't know, man. It's 120 points. They could do it.
What's 120 points?
What is how many is 20 goals? 120 points. Yeah, they could beat them by that. They could.
But then Port would have to lose as well.
Who are Port playing again?
Freo.
That's possible.
Yeah, it is.
It's over there.
It's over there. Hard game.
Possibility.
Hard game. We don't win there very often, so
Imagine that West Coast. Can West Coast do Fremantle a favour? Not really. No.
No.
No, there's nothing in those games.
I reckon. This is what I reckon's
54
gonna.
lights, it is. Well
I reckon
done,
Port's gonna keep. I reckon Port's gonna keep their second spot. I reckon Geelong goes third, and then GWS will lose to Bulldogs, and they'll go fourth.
what happens
That's
with
what I
Brisbane though? If Brisbane win,
Brisbane.
can they go top
They
four?
can go. They can go fourth. The best.
Fourth.
Barras
can't
and
go
the
above-
Governor
above
are out as well, are they, GT? Oh,
They're
okay.
gonna
Far
re-
out. It could be a big 20 goals.
They've got to rely on percentage.
Jeez.
So if Brisbane get fourth, they've got to go to the SCG.
Yeah.
They could win that.
Yeah.
Who
Whoever
else could
goes
finish
fourth. Well, Port, GWS,
Yeah.
and Geelong, and Brisbane can finish fourth.
So I think
That's the worst.
and I think any one of those teams could go to the SCG and win. At the
Yes.
moment,
They can.
shit, that's interesting.
I reckon Geelong will go third. I think Port will keep fourth.
It'd be Port Geelong.
Port, I reckon it'll be Port Geelong first final.
Imagine Sydney go. What's the odds if I put $20 on Sydney to go out in straight
Or-
sets?
Nah, I don't think so.
Why?
Imagine that.
It depends who finishes fourth. If Brisbane finish fourth, and then they beat them, and then imagine they've got to play Hawks or something, they could lose. They could go out in straight sets. Or Bulldogs. Imagine they've got to play Brisbane then Bulldogs. You never know. As long as Bulldogs don't have to play at Adelaide Oval, they could go far.
Yeah. I reckon Geelong finishes third, but that's me. But I reckon Bulldogs will beat GWS over in Ballarat. I just think-
I think the Bulldogs, unless they have to play Port here, can do damage.
Yeah.
Because they just suck at Adelaide Oval.
I just think regardless what Port does, I reckon if they lose or win, I reckon they stay second. Because I think GWS will lose. Geelong won't make enough percentage to catch Port. So that Fremantle game would just be a dead rubber. But Fremantle won't. It depends what Carlton and Sydney do.
Yeah.
If Carlton beats St Kilda, then Fremantle's finished, right? But if St Kilda beat Carlton, then Freo are still in it.
There's a lot up for grabs. Best before says Sydney beat West Coast by 171 points last year. They haven't improved much, so it's not so saying that they could lose by.
Oh, they could, yeah, 100%. But I think they're a better team than last year. Have to be.
Yeah, since they've changed of coach, they've been way better.
Like,
they have been better.
If they get pumped by 120, 150 points, that's a blight on their whole season, mate.
If they get done by 120, I'm telling you, it's just because they're already at the beach. It's the last game. They got nothing to play for, and if McGovern and that are out, it just means they're at the beach already. It happens, man. That happens in sports.
Yeah, but they
Some
can't.
teams like tonight, Melbourne, they didn't give any effort tonight.
Nah.
They're already at the beach, man. Like they're,
We'll see. It's going to be interesting. Sunday, even tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be interesting to see what happens with Geelong.
Well, so we know King is out of action tomorrow because of his moving, but he's back
Sunday
for a triple header. Tomorrow there will be a watch along. We don't know which one.
But on Sunday, I'm joining the King in the triple header to the Port game. So
yeah, are you only joining for one game?
Yeah, because I got a funeral.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, so there will be a footy watch along tomorrow. We're not sure which one. Man United Brighton at 9:00.
Yep.
Triple header Sunday.
Correct.
And then Premier League Monday. Premier League show Monday. AFL show Tuesday.
Yep.
There you go, guys.
We're after the game on Sunday as well.
After the game Sunday as
on
well.
The HFD Footy
on HFD
channel.
Footy. So we are live every day until Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh, on that Tuesday we're doing another live.
No, I'm saying Tuesday night is our last day live. So we're live.
Yeah.
And then Wednesday we're probably live. Oh no,
I'm working.
No, but we will be live, I think.
Well, if up to you.
Yeah, I think we will be.
If you do like a gaming or something.
I think we'll be live. So we'll be live
every day.
Every day. The next day off will be Thursday. There you go, guys. Look at that.
Look at that. We're putting it on for you guys.
Putting it in. Mark says Hawks will finish 6th, as I reckon Dogs lose to GWS. Mark says.
Okay. Well, yeah. That could happen too. I just see the Dogs winning in Ballarat. I don't know why.
They're good there. They are
good there. If it was like in at Marvel, then I'd say maybe GWS, but
no footy next week. But I'll tell you what, there is going to be next week. GT, there is going to be Sunday night. The greatest game in sports, watch along, Man United versus Liverpool. All right? And if Liverpool win at Old Trafford, you get to see an animated KP. So, But there will be that. There will be Man United, Liverpool next weekend. But yeah, week off for the finals, I guess. And yeah, and then the boys will be back into it hard.
We will be, man. After. But thanks for everyone coming in tonight. Really appreciate the love tonight. We had a lot of love.
The week off of footy, will you guys still do a Tuesday night show or just to give predictions? Predictions for the first round?
Yeah, we'll do. We won't do any so this week we'll just do a review of the whole the whole.
But what I mean is the next week there's a week off. Will you still do Tuesday night
this week what we'll do a review of the whole season.
That's this week, and then
the week after that we'll preview and predictions
finals.
That's what we'll do.
Cool.
Yeah. So there's going to be no predictions coming up this week, but the week after there will be.
I saw that, General. Yeah.
And we're going to talk about every single team.
Every team.
Crows. Yeah, Crows, everyone.
5-hour stream.
Yeah, take it easy.
Thanks for the watch along. Had a good time. Best Before says, thank you so much, Best Before, coming in and subbing. Champion. I think gave a super chat too.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. We appreciate it.
I'm going to bring them all up right now, the super chats, and I'm just going to go through them quickly to thank everyone. Here we go. Chris Coyne just gave a super sticker. Absolute legend. Best Before said, this goes towards the Schooner Fund. Enjoyable content for the first time here. Dam says, no one out super chats me. Rui Lester gave just a super chat with $2.99. Absolute champion. The King said, KP, Chris C, the chat have smashed it.
They have tonight.
That's all the super chats tonight, guys. What legends.
And guys, make sure you guys go and follow us on our other channels as well. So we got HFD Footy. If you go into our profile page or our homepage of YouTube, scroll down the bottom, all our different channels are down there. We
Yeah.
got the food channel, we got
Yeah.
the footy channel, and we got
And the
this one as well.
Discord.
And the Discord's in there as
Discord,
well.
where you can talk to everyone.
Yeah.
and-
So yeah, make sure you subscribe to all them as well before you go.
Oh, well done, Mark. Mark's going to the Ross County Aberdeen game next Saturday. He loves his Aberdeen. What a legend. I'll
And
see you tomorrow, Mark, on the Man United watch along, man.
good luck with that. Hope they win for you.
It'll be good. Thank you.
Good luck.
You don't want us to win.
It's always it's better to have a happy KP than a sad one.
When Man U lose, I like go missing. It's like everyone's like, what happened to K? I like become Father Jim.
You just go by the footy. Like if they like get relegated and it's the worst ever, like you never see KP again.
So if we lose to Liverpool next week at Old Trafford, I'm going to be so devo.
You gotta go nuts, man,
And
on the
like, if
stream.
Port win the flag and then Liverpool win the EPL, I told Chris, I'll be like,
You know what's funny? Like I know everyone goes, "Oh, you guys are gonna go straight sets," but no one's giving us a chance, and I love it. I love being the.
No, that's not true. I'm giving you a try. If you're
I love
you're
being
second for a reason.
I love being the underdog, and
No, the thing is, I'm telling you, the other teams are not. You're not an underdog to them. Maybe to fans, but
the fans,
players,
everyone's
no players would
even
consider
even the media saying nothing about Port Adelaide. All they're saying, "Oh,
because they've got to support the Victorian teams." But
Yeah, no,
I
I'm just
guarantee
saying.
you, the players won't be riding Port off like the other teams.
nah, we're a hard prospect.
You don't finish second for no reason.
Nah,
You don't finish top four. I'll be there, Mark says. Well done, Mark. You don't finish top four for no reason.
yeah,
That's all there is to it. Regardless, you like them, hate them.
nah.
Everyone makes finals for a reason. Like Hawks.
If we make
Like, the King's been on about Hawks for a while now. They're going to make finals because they deserve it.
yeah, of course.
No, you don't make it if you don't
If
deserve
Port make the grand final, I'll be going. So
it.
I'll be there.
What about the grand finals stream?
Okay, I'm taking my laptop with me. The King will be doing it with you together.
That's the best.
You won't be able to do it, man. You'll be playing soccer.
No, we might be season end by grand.
Well, you will have
what
to do-
date's the grand final?
28th of September.
Be season end by then. Week after.
Or you will have to do it because it's the biggest day.
Well, hopefully Port don't.
You're
make
gonna have to do it, man.
it. Hey,
You and the King have to do it.
we'll do it. I'll do it. If Port make the grand final and Chris is there, I'll do the grand final.
Have to.
There you go. I'll do it with.
It's
the
the
King.
big. It's probably one of the biggest days in our calendar.
It is.
as
I'll do
HFD.
it with the King. To be honest, I'll try to come on the stream anyway for the grand final day.
Yeah.
I'll try
Oh,
my
even
best.
if I'm in it.
Anyway, even if whatever, I'll
Yeah.
try to come on the grand final.
All right, done. I'm not going to Icarus Hall, that's for sure. So.
No. Dear me. Trying to tell us he makes better pizzas. It's
He does.
terrible.
He does. He does.
No, but he said he
Not
tried
better.
better. He said. No. If they make the grand final, King, Port make it, I'll be there with the King, and I'll try be there for the grand final stream anyway. 'cause
Well,
it's
we're
a big
gonna be covering nearly every game as well on the final. So we got you covered, guys. We
I
got you
want
covered.
the fairy tale story of Hawks winning the granny. Lazarus says. I reckon King wants that too.
The Hawks have had their chance. They had their
They've
time.
had their time.
They had their time. Let someone else win it that hasn't
The
won it.
Hawks have actually in our lifetime had two dynasties
Yeah,
because they had
80s,
one in the 80s, and now.
Yeah, I know.
So they've actually had two dynasties.
And we can't. I don't want another one.
I know.
Jeez. The Hawks are still young
But to
boys.
be fair, the King's been going on about the Hawks for a while now. He's been
Yeah, he
saying
loves
it since mid-year.
He just likes the way they play.
No, that's what I mean. But he's been, and then now they've.
I'm
shown
telling
it.
you, man. I'm telling you now. They're a young group.
So they could either go get thumped or do something good in
Yeah.
the finals. You don't know.
They
They
could-
could
we don't
pull it
know.
off. Yeah.
I reckon Western Bulldogs could beat them.
Yeah. Port is actually more of a fairy tale. Best before says.
We
than
are, man.
Hawks.
Look at Ken Hinkley. Oh, by the way,
If he wins a flag, that's a fairy tale.
I'm just gonna say, look, Ken Hinkley. Before we go, top 4 this year, top 4 last year. All right, 22 was a blip. Top 4 2021, top 4 2020. I've got to give him praise. Thank you so much, Ken, for doing it. Now I know people calling for your head. I know the tenure. I get it. I get the tenures long, but he gets us in the top 4 in most years, man.
I
So
don't
you
know.
got to be happy with that, man.
Dab McDonald says, "Can West Coast win a flag in 2 years?" Yeah, I agree with what you're saying.
You
No,
got to
I
be
don't think so.
if you're a Port supporter and you're not happy with that, then I don't know what else to tell you. I understand 12 years without grand final. I get it,
Yeah, no,
but
but
he's getting us there, man.
But the players have got a say in that as well, man.
They
He
do, of
got them
course.
to the top 4. The players have got to take responsibility for not making the finals
100%.
as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Like that's
But I'm proud and yeah, Ken
So
Hinkley.
he's Chris Scott without the accolades, Genwell says. Pretty much.
Yeah, but, I mean, look, man, it's getting us top 4 every. We get another chance to try and make a premiership. You know, it's not going to be easy. Premierships are not easy to win, but at least it's getting us there. Now, last year was hard to watch. We went out in straight sets, but that was the only year we've ever done that. So, you know, every other year we've like back when we were choking, we still made like a prelim. You know,
If he wins a flag,
it'll be massive.
the vindication he'll feel.
Oh, mate. There's nothing else. I've said it before. There's nothing else I'd love to see than him win a flag. I said that to Daniel Norton when he was here.
Yeah,
and what did Daniel Norton say, man? He said he's coming with the cuppy with Berkey.
He gave us his word.
He is?
He gave us his word.
He goes, a lot of stuff has to go under the bridge first, but I'll be here with the cup. I'm like,
Fuck, I'll hold him.
imagine that. We have the 20,
Well, King-
24
King,
cup
will
right
you,
here.
Will you fly here for that if that happens?
He would drive over.
Oh, drive over, I mean.
The king's looking up. What's
Oh.
now?
King, will you drive here for that if that happens?
I would drive there. Yep.
If Port win the flag,
Yeah, I'll come over.
I'm holding Daniel Norton to that. He's coming here with that
Yeah.
cup.
With Berkey.
Yeah, with Boke. I don't give it. He's coming here.
And the king in the studio as well.
The king in the studio too.
I'll allow them to come in the house for that one day.
Yeah. Imagine that. Far out.
You'll be creaming, bro.
You know what we should
You won't
do?
even be. I'll have to do all the interviewing because you'll be fanboying
If
so
we
much.
if we caught up Daniel, right, and go, look, what's going to take to get Dan Houston in for an interview? Because that would be nuts. Imagine him having him for an interview, Dan Houston.
The club wouldn't allow it. I don't. Reckon.
No?
Nah. Do you think they'd allow it?
You have to ask Daniel. He's the media guy.
He is the media guy.
There'd be too much. You could get him in too much trouble.
Guys, how do I find the Discord? You go into the description in the video. It's in the description, isn't it, Chris? I'll put it in every video.
Yeah.
It's
All the links are in the bio.
Yeah, just go into the description.
Let me have a look.
I'll have a look for you too. So you click
I'm
on.
sure it's there.
Has to be, man.
Yeah, it's there.
Yep. And you just click that little Discord link, and you can either start your account, whatever.
Yeah, it's
Dougie
there.
would need a spot on the couch if Bokey was here. My house would be full. Everyone would be here fanboying, and then I've got to tell Bokey and Daniel Norton that I hate Paul.
I think you should start. You should go to Victor Harbour that day.
Bullshit. No. I'll be like, I'll go.
Don't,
but
don't,
I
don't
wouldn't-
talk about spots on the couch, GT.
Yeah.
You need a bigger couch.
It would be like having to get like all my family that support Port want to be. I won't tell anyone.
Dude, if the Premiership Cup comes in this house, I'll be like losing it.
Dude, you would just be creaming if Boke's here. You were creaming when Daniel was here.
Daniel's wild.
He's a nice guy.
He's the champion.
He's cracking up.
Well, that's what he said, and we can replay it back.
Oh, mate, I'll hold him to it. But our thing is, he's so genuine. I'm sure he knows. He's such a genuine guy, Daniel. Like
He'll bring the cup here with Berkey, because I reckon Berkey retires if he wins that flag.
I think he retires
Yeah.
anyway. Do you think? I think he's retiring. But then again, I don't know.
I don't know. I reckon if he 100% if he wins it, I don't think he plays on next
We
year.
should message Daniel and say, Daniel, have you made Berkey sub to our channel, man? Come on. The thing is, if he retires, he said that to us. Daniel said it'll be much easier for us to get him in here to interview him because he's not an active player.
Right, correct.
So there's a world where we get Berkey here next year.
100%.
And I'm telling you that now because Daniel said that to
I
us.
was going to get Charlie Dixon, but you don't like him, so I can't get him.
I'll let him in because, he could probably pick me up and squash me. So I'll just let him.
I want to get a Crows player in there.
I've got nothing
Can we get
against
Rochelle in?
I've got nothing against him as a person. I just don't think he's that good of a player.
I think he's good. Anyway.
Question for you, KP, before we go.
Oh. Just quick one, KP. Did you see Speed Racing to Ronaldo breaking? Oh, no. I'm going to watch it. He reacted to it. Oh, that'd be hilarious. We got 10 million subs in the day, didn't he?
Yeah, Ronaldo.
Ridiculous.
He's a goat.
He is, man. He's got... Anyway,
Anyway,
It's
guys,
been
thank you so
great.
much.
big up to the King for coming in for the last quarter.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Thanks for coming in, man.
So big week ahead for the channel, I'm sure. We don't know. The watch along might be on this channel tomorrow. It depends what game you do.
If it's the I might do an HFD Footy because I think we'll do the triple header on HFD Media.
Okay. All right. No worries.
So I'll probably do it on HFD Footy tomorrow, guys.
Yeah.
Just to give that channel a bit of a boost. By the way, that channel has been monetized, and so you will be able to send super chats on that one as well. So
Chris Coyne be loving it.
Chris Coyne be loving it.
Chris Coyne's a legend.
He was complaining last time.
Yeah.
I know. I saw. I was there. I was in the chat, and I was laughing.
He was complaining.
Because someone goes to him, will go to KP's and give him one when he goes live in 10 minutes. And he's like, I'll do it. I'm like, oh, this guy's wild.
King and KP, you saved this stream. What about Chris C? Genmore, what's going on
doesn't
there?
like me, man.
Nah,
It's okay.
I actually think he really likes you. I just think
Genmore doesn't like me.
I just think he likes getting
No,
into
no.
you. I think he likes
Genmore
it.
doesn't like me because I'm a poor supporter and we're better than Hawks.
No.
I'm doing
There we
it.
go.
Nah, I don't think he dislikes you.
That's all right. We'll save the day for you, Genmore.
I actually
Don't
think he
worry.
just likes paying you out.
That's okay. That's fine, man.
That's
I don't
because
care.
you got the best reactions, I'm telling you.
What do you mean reactions?
When people pay out poor, your reactions are priceless. It's like for everything else, there's MasterCard. Your reactions
what
are
do you mean?
next
What do you mean
level.
by Mastercard?
You know that saying, for everything else, there's MasterCard, but this is priceless? That's your reaction. When people pay out poor...
Hey, I don't. I'll just say
you
it as
later,
I
guys.
think.
Go Hawks. See you, Mark.
See you, Mark.
What
Go the
does-
Hawks.
Mark,
What
Good
does
luck
Chris
on the
do
weekend.
if Hawks smash Port 2007 style in the granny?
what do I do?
He probably gets very upset.
I'll get upset, man.
He will get upset.
Man, Hawks
See,
won't go that far.
Genwell says, you are like Ty from AFTV, Chris C. I love you, man.
Who?
Ty's this guy on AFTV that's just got some outlandish takes, but people love him.
Oh, okay.
But he does. He says he's on this channel and he just supports his team, no matter how blind it is, right? Like
Yeah.
if he believed Arsenal wearing blue and you're like Arsenal red, he'll be like, he's just so blind, like that, like damn.
Yeah.
That's where he's right. You're like that. He's like, I love you, man. So you wrote it. So I know he just like,
We love you too. We love you too.
We didn't win because it was raining.
What did he say about 2007?
Any memories of 2007, Chris?
Yeah, I got memories.
That's
Not
why
good
Chris
ones.
hates Geelong.
Yeah, it is why.
Anyway,
It
it's
is
been a
why.
long stream, guys. 3 hours and 47 minutes because of that delay.
Yeah.
We've
Thanks.
been live for almost 4 hours.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks, King.
Thank
See
you, guys.
See you during the week. We'll see you tomorrow.
So you won't see King until Sunday, but me and Chris will see you tomorrow.
And take care. Spike your hair.
I love it.
Remember,
Stay
stay hunky,
hunky.
guys. Stay hunky.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Peace.